All right. I have reset the NBA to 2002. I'm going to re-simulate the next 20 years of NBA history right here, right in front of you. What a beautiful day it is that we're finally back in this era for the official simulation. The last time I went back to the 02, 03, 04-ish era and did a simulation like this, it became the most popular simulation in the history of YouTube. Does this one need to be? No, it could just be me and you watching this, but hey, you know, I'm already esteemed. I do want to get to simulating because you probably already know most of these teams. As you can see, there isn't many 90 overalls, but unlike the last simulation I did in this era when we started in 03 and LeBron's on the Cavs, Melo's on the Nuggets, they did not get drafted yet. So this is the official re-simulation of NBA history with a few changes, no injuries, and on 2K's engine. So we'll see what really is shaking here. You got AI and nobody. You got Ray Allen and some people like a young Michael Redd, Jalen Rose and Tyson Chandler, Big Z and Carlos Boozer, Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker, Elton Brand and Andre Miller, Jason Williams and Pau Gasol and Shane Battier, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Jason Terry and Dion Glover, Eddie Jones, Karam Butler and old Alonzo Mourning and Eddie House, Jamal Mashburn, Baron Davis and David Wesley, Karl Malone and John Stockton, both pushing 40. One is 40, and a 21-year-old Andre Kirilenko, Tasia, Mike Bibby and the rest of the team, Allen Houston in his contract, Kurt Thomas and Latrell Sprewell, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, Derek Fisher and Debbie and George, T-Mac and an old Grant Hill, aging, broken, Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash and Michael Finley, Jason Kidd and Kenyon Martin, the #1 overall pick in the year prior draft, and Big Richard Jefferson, you know, Mr. Commentator man, Juwan Howard, Marcus Camby and Ryan Bowen, Jermaine O'Neal and Al Harrington, Ben Wallace, Sean T. Billups, Rip Hamilton, and well, Tayshawn's not in the game. Rasheed Wallace wouldn't have been here anyways. Vince Carter and Antonio Davis and an old Akeem Olajuwon, Yao Ming and Steve Francis, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Bruce Bowen, David Robinson, Steven Jackson, Manu Ginobili, Stephon Marbury, what's his name, Sean Marion, Amari Stoudemire, and Joe Johnson, and an old Anthony Simon, and not Anthony Simons, Anthony Hardaway, Gary Payton and Rashard Lewis. Gary's 34 though. Kevin Garnett and Wally Zerbiak, Scottie Pippen and young man Zach Randolph, and old man Sabonis, and the Warriors, Antoine Jameson, Gilbert Arenas. I believe there's still one more team. This team is actually very bad. Jason Richardson, they got some good 80s. And last but not least, Michael Jordan, Jerry Stackhouse. I will say right now, oh man, no, I'm gonna let everything in the simulation happen as it should be. I'm not gonna override a Jordan retirement. If he retires for this year, I kind of want to see him play the LeBron era, but screw it. That is it. The year is in simulation status. And you know what? Just because we're in throwback mode right now, and I used to do so many of these in like 2020, 2021, I didn't want to run into the ground, but shout out to you clowns that are still commenting, reminding me to do something comments. This dude said, I fell asleep and Bobo woke me up when Clique reminded me to subscribe. I'm wondering like how he approached that. Do you have like the toothbrushes in your hand, like that one Shaq meme? This year is still a big, you know, championship finals year. This year's the year the Spurs are supposed to win, I believe. Here's a look at who made the All-Star game. I was trying to see if there was any intriguing ones. I mean, Grant Hill, I know you're old, but you're still good. So Juwan Howard's probably the biggest surprise here, but he's all right. Kevin Garnett, most valuable player. He's supposed to win it the year after, but this works. Yao Ming, rookie of the year. Ben Wallace, DPOY. Ilgauskas, most improved. George Karl, coach of the year. And I think I just went over Desmond Mason. You'll be all right, Desmond. You won the award. You'll have it on the mantle, regardless if I mention it or not. You'll be okay. Matter of fact, George Karl won coach of the year. What coach was George Karl? Was he the Sonics coach at this point? Or am I just shooting for the moon here and missing? Here's the All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team. If you want to know the first team, it's Kidd, Iverson, Garnett, Duncan, and O'Neal. I know a lot of you zone out and just listen to my voice after like 10 minutes. Sometimes I approach these videos like they're a podcast because it makes me rationalize making 3-hour videos often. There's not many anomalies on any of these teams. Everything looks pretty normal, and here the hell we are. Nope, George Karl is the Bucks coach. Okay, I missed that one in the timeline, but Ray Allen and them are the first seed. We can get past the first round. We don't care about the first round too much, you know. The Knicks lose, the Raptors lose, the Heat are out of here, the Wizards, the Suns, the Clippers, and the Jazz. As a matter of fact, I was about to say actually let's go check on the tank watch, but we'll do that after the season. Okay, you can see who's good right here. Is there any like, well, yeah, I do see the Heat. So the Heat have took themselves out of the Dwayne Wade race effectively. Eddie Jones was too good. Karam Butler was too good. Second round, you got Milwaukee against Orlando. Milwaukee's got Ray Allen, and Orlando's obviously got T-Mac. Orlando upsetted the 4th seeded Raptors, which is actually his cousin. Tracy beat Vince Carter in the first round. That's a switch, because Tracy never made it out of the first round in real life. So, you know, he had to switch that up already in year one. Allen Iverson against Jason Kidd. Then Antonio against Golden State. That's Gilbert Arenas already in the second round with Antoine Jameson. And Minnesota versus the Lakers. We know what that is. It's KG versus Kobe and them. All right, Kobe and them is very disrespectful to Shaq, but screw it. You're going to let me get away with it. What are you going to do? Dislike? We don't see him. Every single series thus far, except for that one that's still in 3-2, is it in a 3-3, game 7. Okay, never mind. That one ended in 5 or 6 or whatever the hell. But Kobe and Shaq versus KG is in game 7, year number 1. And KG is going to defeat the Lakers. Kobe dropped drops 34, 11, and 9. Shaq drops 29. But this supporting cast, which to be fair was a very weak, look at this. Rick Fox, 2 for 15. Derek Fisher, 2 for 7. A lot of people don't even know this name, but I looked back at the Lakers like stats from that year, those years, because you know I was like born around that time. I wasn't really watching the team. You know, I'm not like a casual. I just wasn't alive barely. And their third leading scorer a lot of those years was Devi and George. That's why I mentioned him at the beginning. And the Sixers versus Nets, Jason Kidd, I believe, is supposed to make the finals this year. But we'll see if that actually holds true. It is 86-83. And there's no garbage era filter because there isn't. All right, here we are at the free throw line, New Jersey. This dude's name is Aaron Williams. When they said it over the thing, I thought it was saying Darren Williams. And whoops, I didn't change the camera angle. Aaron Williams able to hit both. Jesus, bro, get to the timeout any day now. Thank you. All right, the pass into Iverson. Iverson goes right. I don't believe that's Jason. That ain't Jason Kidd guarding him. That's Jason Kidd V2. But Iverson is going to bring it all the way to the basket and one. Allen Iverson, 88-85. And Iverson is probably going to make it a 4-point game. That is a very Allen Iverson-esque move. There goes Jason Kidd with the ball. Yeah, number 20 is another bald person. Who the hell? I was about to say, yeah, that was John Barry. I was like, that's not Manu. And he had the Manu hair, but I was trying to remember his name. Jason Kidd, the screen by Mutombo, and Kidd pulls up for 3. And oh my God, Jason Kidd, the fading 3. And wait, shouldn't Mutombo? That was crazy. That was the first time NBA has ever seen that. He is enveloping, he is taking the Curry role. But isn't Mutombo supposed to be on Philly? Did he? Oh, was that just, did he already move here by this point? Okay, well, he didn't get traded, so I'm gonna assume he was just here. Allen Iverson to the right. Allen Iverson's gonna pull up for 3, and that one is off. Rebound by Coleman. Coleman layup is good. Jason Kidd back up the other way. 1:16 left. The screen by Mutombo. Kidd is gonna bring it to the left now, and Kidd gives it to Mutombo on the roll, and he barrels right into the defender. I don't know what that is because they're not telling me. Mutombo is going to the line. Can he hit 2 free throws though? He hits the first. Green light, confident. And the second, Mutombo, that is way off. Rebound by the Sixers. Aaron McKee. Iverson now to the basket. He's gonna make it all the way. The layup is off though by Allen, and he does not get the rebound. Kerry Kittles takes it. 2-point deficit by this Nets team. Can they tie it up? Game 7. Williams back out to Barry. Barry over to Kittles, and Kittles back over to Kidd. Jason pump fakes a 3 immediately. He's with the much. Who the hell is that on? Is that Earl Boykins on him? And Kidd cooks him. He had Earl Boykins hitting the Dougie, and Kidd goes to the basket, takes the floater. 33 seconds left, and Allen Iverson cooks John Barry for the layup. Oh my God, back to back easy buckets. And look at that, Jason Kidd has 36 and 13. It's not showing Iverson's, but it's all right. We'll be okay. Yes, different era, same timeout glitches. Okay, Miller, I have no clue what it is. He's gonna throw it into Kittles. Now Kerry gonna get the screen, throw it to Jason Kidd in the post. Kidd around the defense and throws it easy down to Mutombo. He double teamed off of a wide open Mutombo in the paint. Derek Coleman is off the crack. Allen Iverson 93-93 after his team made one of the lapses in NBA history, and you still got man Earl Boykins just out there. Look at him. Hold on. Look at this short man. Look at this height advantage at this position. You know what? Allen Iverson, 9 seconds left. Coleman comes up for the screen. Only 3 seconds left now. Iverson's gonna pull a moving 3, and he throws it to Coleman. He pulls the same trick the other team did. Mutombo caught lacking. Not in the paint, and Iverson is moving on to the next round. The Nets will not make the finals. What a pass by Allen Iverson. You usually don't see players make that pass, but he made the smart decision. All right, we've got the next round set, and he's got to now defeat Tracy McGrady and Grant Hill, 2 All-Stars. On the other side of things, you got Tim Duncan versus Kevin Garnett already year 1. The matchup is here. And the Sixers are up 3-0 on the Magic so far. They're going to get the Magic up and out of here in 5 games. The Spurs, can they finish it in 6? They do. Kevin Garnett out of here in a 3-point loss in game 6. But he only had 14. This isn't a bad stat line by any means, but you know, Timmy dropped 34 on you. So now we have the battle of who might be the best guard this season according to this playoffs, and the best big, Tim Duncan. I mean, I know Shaq and Kobe exist, but hey, where you guys at? I don't see it. First game is going all the way down to the wire already. We're looking at a classic here. Rewriting NBA history in the first year. Well, we could have the same champion. The Spurs are right here looking back at us, but Sixers only down by 2, 129 left. Let me make sure the Spurs 103 because I'm 99% sure they did. And okay, down to the post. I don't hear no commentator. And oh my God, Manu Ginobili swatted it like a bat up in the air. And the pass down to Jackson. Jackson pulls up the deep mid-range shot that is off. Yeah, the Spurs won the ring this year. And oh my God, Iverson gets in the basket and misses. I look back and yeah, the ball was in the air. And well, it didn't work though. Bruce Bowen trying to get a bucket on Iverson. He is a short man, but it's going to make its way down to Jackson. And Jackson double teamed in the worst pass out actually. Back down to Robinson. David Robinson back out to Manu. I'd also do not see Tim Duncan anywhere to be found. And Manu's going to pull up. Good shot, but it's off. It was completely open. And I don't see Tim on the bench, which would tell me that he probably fouled out. And oh my, Allen just took almost an awful shot. And Allen's going to take a fadeaway and it's off. Iverson forcing up garbage. They're about to foul because oh my God, there is no way to turn that garbage off. Screw it. They miss free throws a lot anyway. anyways. And yeah, Tim Duncan and Tony Parker are both fouled out of this game, so they've had their chances for sure. Island is gonna foul even though they don't need to. I mean, there's only like a 2-second like change there, so I mean, I can't really tell either. It didn't show me. Jackson Steven at the line, he makes both, and it is a 4-point game. They still have a chance, but a little bit lesser of one. Aaron McKee throws it into Iverson. 22 seconds left. Iverson takes it, and he will get fouled. That's not a bad move. Steven Jackson misses the first free throw after Iverson hits both, and Jackson back for the second one. He hits that one barely though. Sixers have no timeouts and Earl Boykins in the game, but they have a chance. Well, what garbage will he shoot right here, right now? Iverson to the basket, and he takes a, oh my God, he hit it. I mean, hey, you extended the, your amount of time left. Hey, why not? Send him back to the line. Send Steven Jackson back to the line, but don't foul out. Did Iverson foul out? He might have. He did not. Steven Jackson back at the line. He makes the first. Sorry that we're, targeting you like this. He just wants all the smoke. It's a 3-point deficit and still no timeout, obviously, and just spawn a new one. Oh my, why is he giving it to, oh my God, what the hell, over to the side? And I don't even know who just shot that ball. It's off though. I didn't see the name. I think it was Aaron McKee or something, and that is it. They are about to lose game one. Game one is cooked. Let me get out of here. Yeah, fumbling that game with that much time and Tim Duncan sideline is a bad look. Man, Steven Jackson had 5 points off free throws. Second game is gonna go easily to the Spurs by 10 points, and Tim Duncan had 41, no foul outs this time. Iverson did have 40 himself though, just about. This looks like it's gonna be another, oh wow, they almost came back there at the end. Another win by the Spurs. Tim Duncan, oh, they lost the game. There you go. Wait, let's see. Okay, 4-1, it's over. Tim Duncan, finals MVP. The Spurs win the ring just like how they did in real life, except against a different team. Iverson had a second shot, second finals appearance, and got cooked. Funny because every logo gets grayed out when they lose, and the Spurs logo is already gray, so I guess everybody loses. Hey, I didn't really check any of this stuff, but T-Mac led the playoffs in scoring. Tim was fourth, which is pretty high up for a dude who played for that long. And also league leaders. Screw it, here's the league leaders in points, league leaders in assists, rebounds, steals, blocks. If you cared enough, just pause, you'll be all right. And Rashard Lewis, 54% from three. Oh no, yeah, that's pretty high. All right, it is time for the moment of truth. As first and foremost, Michael Jordan, oh, he did retire. Michael Jordan calls it quits at 40 years old. I'm gonna let things go according to how they should, don't worry. The draft lottery, it is time. Who has the best odds? I saw the Pistons pretty low, and oh my God, the Cavaliers were the 8th worst team, so they are not even, I mean, they might jump up, but they need a lot of luck. And also the Nuggets are 4th, so they're still in the race. They're pretty high up in the race. But the Celtics, Blazers, and Grizzlies, so that Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker, if they're both on multiple year contracts, are about to find themselves a third elite teammate, more than likely. That Houston pick might be protected, I don't know yet. The Bucks also have a pick from the Bucks were number 1, and they have a pick from the Hawks. Maybe that one's protected as well, I don't know. But the last one was Portland. Portland is pretty trash, so that makes sense that they have this pick. That is, they are pretty garbage. All right, well, moment of truth. Let's watch it. We gotta watch. It's the big lottery. It's the big. I might not watch the Dwight one, but this one, yeah. So far, everything's normal. It's the big moment of truth. The Cavs, number 8. Will they jump up? Will they stay? I'm gonna click it, and they are staying at number 8. No LeBron James to Cleveland. There's slight changes or something, and oh, the Magic have jumped up into the top 4, so they might, or the top 3, or whatever it was back in this day. So they might have a chance at getting the number 1 pick before Dwight Howard. The Bucks get the 6th pick from Atlanta. That was their pick. They kept the pick, but yeah, wow. Nuggets are gonna move up. I mean, they were already expected to go top 4, but they're gonna move up even more. Grizzlies fall down to 5. The Celtics expected to go 4, and they are. Celtics gonna fall just short of the, I mean, they still are in the bosh range, so there you go. The Nuggets expected to go number 3, and they are not in line. I mean, they are in line for Melo if Darko still exists, but assuming that Wade, LeBron, and the Magic get number 2, which means that the Blazers are gonna stand pat at number 1, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And the Magic pick wasn't even theirs. It was Sacramento. Sacramento's got to be sick, so they missed out on either D-Wade or Melo, probably. Of course, the Kings, All right, it's time. NBA draft. With the first overall pick, the Blazers will select Carmelo Anthony, number 1 overall, over LeBron. Oh, man. Oh, they saw him win 0-0 for that 1 year and liked him, and I guess, oh, man, wow. Second overall pick, LeBron James is going to the Magic. Will they draft Dwight next year? Wait, I don't know why it just hit me, but bro, he's joining T-Mac. Oh my God, the league is over. Nuggets 3rd pick, and Chris Bosh goes before Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade goes number 4. I knew he was gonna go number 4. So Dwayne Wade's gonna join Paul Pierce, and LeBron joins T-Mac. Kyle Korver, look, I don't care. Hey, Kyle Creighton, you got traded for a printer on this day, okay? Or fax machine or whatever it was. So that being said, just simulate through the rookie signing real quick. Yeah, so the Magic, so wait. The Magic's pick wasn't theirs, right? Because that's not even, yeah, so they finessed Sacramento. I was more focused on the Kings losing their pick. The Magic now have LeBron, T-Mac, and Grant Hill. The Celtics have D-Wade, Paul Pierce, and Antoine Walker, both still pretty young in their primes, and Paul Pierce is on a 5-year contract. The Blazers now made a very interesting interesting decision to take Melo, who I believe, yeah, was an 84 still. But hey, they took him over Bron. I know he is crazy in the simulations, but you know, that's bold. That is bold. And last but not least, the Nuggets still had a top pick, and they got Chris Bosh to join all-star Juwan Howard, who plays the same position. Dwyane Wade definitely would have made a lot more sense for this team. They literally don't have a guard right now, a good guard. Tim Duncan and Jason Kidd are both free agents. Have the Spurs offered him? Yes, they have. Yeah, it looks like they're definitely going to get him. Only team that offered him a 5-year deal. Carmelo is just finally getting contracts, and we are on like day 7. Tim Duncan back to the Spurs, Jason Kidd back to the Nets, and Jermaine O'Neal to the Spurs. The Spurs had enough money to sign Jermaine O'Neal with Tim Duncan. I don't know if David Robinson retired, but either way, you probably got to gear up for him getting old. They just really just jumped the gun and got a fantastic player. And Elton Brand joins the Jazz. Rip Hamilton to the Clippers. Gilbert Arenas to the Nuggets. Gilbert Arenas was an incredible player last year, but he is let go. He probably was unrestricted because he was a second-round pick. I believe he was a second-round pick, and he's going to go to Denver to now that they needed a guard. They got Gilbert and Chris Bosh now. So if any player actually needs a team, it's Melo. Melo's team is the worst, funnily enough, just like in real life always, out of all 4 of those guys at least. And they got Boom J. Been pretty easy to keep track of what's going on around the league. We're gonna get straight to simulation. Matter of fact, any progressions, regressions real quick. Kobe's a 99. He's the only 99 or 98. Shaq's a 97. T-Mac and Duncan also 97s. Garnett's a 96. And Iverson regressed a little bit. Kidd might have too. Nobody else is close to that level. Derek is a 91. And Jermaine O'Neal goes up to a 90 after signing for the Spurs. So I'm gonna assume actually I'm on them right now and they are cooking, kinda. I mean, they beat the Lakers at least. They did lose to the Wolves again though. Well, no, they beat the Wolves last year. They won the ring. I'm actually very surprised. I went to go see if LeBron or Wade or Melo were all-stars first year, and I don't see any of them, or Chris Bosh. I just thought they'd already be cooking the league. They're 84s. They're high enough. All right, end of the season, Jason Kidd, most valuable player, 23 and 13 a game. LeBron James, rookie of the year, 22, 5 and 5 a game. Grant Hill, 6th man of the year behind LeBron James. Ben Wallace, DPOY. Richard Hamilton, most improved. And Doc Rivers, coach of the year. First team, J Kidd, T-Mac, KG, Tim Duncan, and Shaq. I was over here trying to say the initials, and I just ended up stuttering, so that's fantastic. Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter, Dirk Nowitzki, Sean Marion, and Pau Gasol. How'd that sound? That's your second team. And the third team, Steve Nash, Gilbert Arenas, Paul Pierce, Elton Brandon's Big Z. This random dude by the name of Allen Gill, 7th overall pick, was actually above D Wade on the all-rookie team. He had a better season because he's higher up on here. Look at this. He averaged 14, 6, and 9, but it was on 40% though. D Wade's more efficient. And Melo was second in the rookie of the year race. He averaged 26, 6, and 3. He might have been snubbed again a little bit. I'm not gonna he might have got snubbed again. They both had good seasons, but I don't know. All right, the playoffs. Orlando is the first seed. Them and LeBron have taken it, and then you got the Celtics are the 7th seed with D Wade. Bosh's Denver team is here, and I don't see what's his name. Melo's Blazers are still bad, so maybe he'll get Dwight. Just as a refresher, the Suns are the best team in the West, and they've got, I don't think they signed Steve Nash ever, so they just got Stephon Marbury, Sean Marion, and Amari Stoudemire, and Andre Miller off the bench. And Orlando is the best team in the league with you know who, T-Mac and Bron. Everybody else in their starting lineup is under an 80, honestly. They got Jacques Vaughn, the current Brooklyn Nets head coach. Current is a very key word there because they be changing head coaches recently, like Nick Cannon changes women. Brooklyn also won 57 games, which is actually better than Phoenix, so they might actually, you know, have a good chance of going back or trying to contend again. And Carlos Boozer was on Cleveland last year, but he left to New Jersey, so he's just off their bench. Should be starting, but they got Jason Collins. Spurs are still won 50 games, and the Bucks also won 50 games. All right, let's get this simulated. All right, Lakers, Raptors, Hawks, Jazz, Celtics, Wolves. Hey, look, if you got eliminated, that's what's up. See ya. D Wade made it to game 7, and Minnesota made it to game 7, but KG and them lose in the first round. Second round, I'm not even sure how this is possible. The Bulls led by Jalen Rose, Tyson Chandler, and Jay Williams in the second round. Bucks and Nets is a pretty good matchup. You know, the Ray Allen team. Pau Gasol versus the Spurs is pretty mid because he's just gonna get cooked probably. And then the Suns versus the Warriors, which is Jason Oh wow, they're pretty bad too. But hey, I guess Jason Richardson's holding it down. He usually does actually in simulation. Orlando smokes. I can have a pretty solid look at who every single team that's gonna win these series is. Yep, and yep. The number 1 and 2 seed in both conferences have advanced to the conference finals. So you've got T-Mac, and LeBron is currently off the bench behind Mike Miller, but LeBron is somewhere against Richard Jefferson, Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin, and Carlos Boozer. So star power against just a bunch of players. And then you got Tim Duncan and Jermaine O'Neal against Big Stoudemire, Sean Marion, and Stephon Stephon Marbury, and Tony Parker's obviously on the Spurs. So far, Orlando is up 3-0, and Orlando looking like also San Antonio looking like they're going to beat the Suns. There they go. Phoenix is out of here in 5 games, and we have a Magic and Spurs matchup. So LeBron James, who is still off the bench, they're using him in a dominant second unit. He could have won 6th Man of the Year. He only started in 29 games in the regular season and 6 games in the playoffs. But yeah, he's genuinely coming off the bench a lot of these games, and now he's currently off of it. And we've got Pat Garrity against Tim Duncan and Eton Thomas against Jermaine O'Neal. Also Jock Vaughn against Tony Parker. So it's kind of rough. First game is going to go to Orlando. LeBron had 35 points and 8 assists, better than anybody else on the floor. All right, they've just got him started at power forward now. Well, that's him versus Tim Duncan in year 1 is a beautiful matchup, especially because he got swept by them in real life pretty quickly into his career. But second game, another dominant performance by Orlando. LeBron looking at winning his first year. He had 24, 8, and 12 with T-Mac and Grant Hill both cooking in this game. Tim Duncan nearly had a triple-double, but your whole team needed one in order to win that game. Third game, another win by the Magic, and I went to go simulate it, and the Spurs won by 1 point. Come on, there it is. The Magic, Tracy McGrady, Finals MVP, 32, 7, and 7, and they have built an absolute super team. LeBron, T-Mac, Grant Hill, and Mike Miller already cooked everybody with a very mid-supporting cast. They had 3 players with no points, combined 0 for 8 shooting, and they still won this game by 15. Tony Parker only had 4 points. Steven Jackson 11. I mean, they're big. Their other dudes played pretty well. Vince Carter led the playoffs in scoring, with T-Mac was second with 20 games played. And for the league leaders, here the hell you go. Points leader was T-Mac. Rebounds leader was Ben Wallace. Assist leader was Jason Kidd. Steals leader was Baron Davis, and blocks leader Ben Wallace. Although when I just looked at Ben Wallace, I did see that he shot 38% from the field. My God, that is one of the worst center percentages I've ever seen. Akeem Olajuwon has retired, and David Robinson with the Heat calls it quits. Malone, Olajuwon, and D-Rob retire, or my bad, hit the Hall of Fame. League realignment just hit, so that means the Bobcats are going to be joining the league, right? Expansion draft, there it is. But the draft lottery for this year, the Dwight Howard draft. The Hawks have a top pick from the Pacers. The Knicks are up there. The Heat are up there after not getting D-Wade last year. Screw it. Let's just see who wins. Just skip it. The lottery results, and the Knicks get the #1 pick. What's funny though is that I feel like Dwight Howard always falls past the first pick. I would like them to draft Dwight, but he got #2. The Hawks got #3. Those are 3 teams that probably need a player right now. Let me see if Dwight's is he ranked #1? He is ranked #3, and Luol Deng is #1 right now. I am a bit terrified at that. I would like if they, dang, Dwight's ceiling is all-star, and Luol's ceiling is all-NBA. Shoot, go get you a Luol, maybe. I don't know. Kind of scared to even say that. Expansion draft. Who are the Rockets going to pick? I mean, the Bobcats going to pick up. Well, their best player is going to be Jerome Williams, 31 years old. And aside from that, I mean, they got Derek Coleman, who they waited 4 rounds to even pick. Very mid-team. They'll definitely. Oh, Darvin Ham, how you doing? The NBA draft, the first overall pick. The Knicks select Luol Deng. Is he the next prodigy? I don't know. He's literally a created player. He's also 6'9", 240. Big bastard. Luol Deng led all small forwards with 18 reps in the bench press. And Dwight Howard to Miami. Oh my God. And the Hawks pick Emeka Okafor, Devin Harris, the Bobcats. All right, this draft is getting kind of murky now. Can we just, what overall is Luol Deng in order to get picked? 76. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm about to check his stuff just to see if he's actually going to be good. Screw it. No, we'll just let it happen naturally. I'm just scared because of the Knicks. Kevin Garnett is a free agent. Where is he signing? Probably the Wolves. Pau Gasol, where are you signing? Probably the Grizzlies. Tony Parker, how about you? Probably this. Okay, so it looks like we're seeing a trend here. Steve Nash gonna actually stay with the Mavericks. Did that say Steve Nash? They have a no trade clause. Never mind. Okay, they really value him, and look at him right there on the player progression screen. We're about to see that in a second. Looks like everybody went where we expected them to go, and just about everybody important has got a contract. Sorry, Andre Miller. LeBron is an 89 now. Most of the teams are the same. The Knicks need a top pick soon because holy hell. Well, I mean, they just had a top pick, but Luol, you gotta really be something. You have 2 badges, right? How many does Dwight have? I mean, Dwight only has 6. Screw it. And Luol Deng we trust. Oh no. I don't understand why anyone would ever make a 2004 and 5 draft combined. What is the point of that? Why are you doing that with any intent but to throw me off? Okay, so Andre Miller went. The Bobcats. Tim Duncan's now a 98. Shaq actually went down to a 96. T-Mac still a 97, and KG's a 96 as well. Whereas everybody else is still just around, you know, mid. But you already know LeBron and Melo and them are coming up for the top spots soon. The Magic are bound to change NBA history entirely. Although they just lost to the Knicks 2 seconds ago, which is crazy. Tim Duncan won Most Valuable Player. Dwight Howard Rookie of the Year with 19 and 10. Oh, woe was me if only we had that. Ronald Murray 6th man. Ben Wallace DPOY. Jay Williams Most Improved, and Doc Rivers Coach of the Year. The Magic coach, the man who's getting bailed out currently. Jason Kidd, Gilbert Arenas, Tim Duncan, KG, and Shaq make the first team, second team, and then the third team in case you care. We have seen almost no success at all from the Lakers, which has been very interesting. You would think, you know, Shaq and Kobe, but here we go. We're simulating already. We're getting off to the races. The Mavericks are out of here. here: the Heat, the Nuggets, the Wizards, the Nets, the Warriors, and the Suns. So only upsets thus far are the Nets losing in the first round to Dwyane Wade Celtics, the Suns losing in the first round to Carmelo Anthony's Blazers. He's carrying the hell out of that team. I saw their roster. They are not very good, and Sean Marion is a cheat code in this game. Amari Stoudemire had 4 points in game 7. That is very, very bad. And Dallas got upset by the Lakers, so Steve Nash loses to Kobe and Shaq. Well, Steve Nash and Dirk, obviously. And Washington. Who the hell is on Washington? Al Jefferson, and hell, this team is garbage. Yeah, you lost. Screw you. All right, second round, and we got the Blazers losing, the Spurs losing, the Pistons losing, and the Celtics losing. So D Wade and Bron are not going to have a second-year matchup. He loses to, I believe, Ray Allen is still here. Yes, he is. Utah able to sweep the hell out of Melo's Blazers. So Utah led by Elton Brand, Kirilenko, Deshaun Stevenson, Vlade Divac, and Brian Scalabrine in the rotation. Kirk Heinrich playing 30 minutes. That's looking like their starting lineup right there. Deshaun Stevenson, Kirilenko, Brand, Divac, and Stevenson. I think I said Stevenson twice. I meant Heinrich, yeah. And the Lakers upset the #1 seeded Spurs. So I said they were doing nothing, and they beat the team that has made it to the finals twice. So now we have Utah looking to get absolutely obliterated again, like Michael Jordan's playing them, except now it's Kobe Bryant and Shaq. But you never know. They've gotten this far, and the Magic already up 1-0, and they're playing obviously Ray Allen's Bucks. So a pretty good, well-rounded team. But you know, the Magic lose 4-2. They were actually up 2-0, and the Bucks came back and won the next 4, I believe. And Utah is up 3-2 on the Lakers, and they're gonna win by a hefty margin in the final game. So we have the opposite finals of what you'd actually expect: the Bucks versus Jazz. Not the Magic repeating. They lose to Ray Allen. Not the Lakers finally getting back here. They lose to Deshaun Stevenson. This is the finals. I don't even know if I want to see this, but screw it. Yeah, I really don't. All right, let's see. Will you give me a close game, a close series? The Bucks are up 3-1, and the Bucks win 4-1. Ray Allen, Finals MVP, has not improved since year 1. I mean, he's already kind of 29 years old, but hey, he did it. He won a ring by himself. No supporting cast. We probably will see Paul Pierce eventually do that, and we might not see. We'll see KG what he's got in the tank. He might have to go join a super team. I didn't check the stats. We'll be all right. Well, leaves in points for the regular season. Here you go. Assists, boom, Jason Kidd. Rebounds, Ben Wallace. Steals, Allen Iverson. Blocks, Tim Duncan. And here goes Ben Wallace again, shooting 38%. I'm gonna check that every year now. Player retirements. Well, look at this. Sean Kemp retired, and some other people, but and Dikembe Mutombo. And if you scroll down here, nobody made the Hall of Fame. So that's fantastic. All right, to the draft lottery. This is obviously the Chris Paul draft lottery. Chris Paul, Darren Williams, the clear #1 and #2, along with Danny Granger looking like the clear #3. And then after that, it gets a little more shaky. Obviously, you're gunning for Chris Paul here if you're a basketball team that's playing basketball. The Knicks are up there, maybe tied with the Pacers. They both have 22% odds. And screw it, let's just simulate it. And the Knicks get the #1 pick again. Do not mess this up twice in a row. That is beautiful luck, though. Just wish it would have been in year 1 and you could have had Bron. But I mean, Luol Deng, come on, show me something. What did you do? All right, he had 16 and 6. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a young man. Wait. Did I just see a W Chamberlain? Oh, it's W Chambers. Wendell Chambers. Wait. Did I see a B Griffin? Oh, it's Boris Griffin. Oh, I do see is Nick Collison is a Nick. Oh, the irony. The NBA draft of 2005, the first overall pick, the Knicks select Chris Paul. Thank God. Oh man, Andrew Bynum goes #2. Oh wow, I did not even see him on the list. David Lee goes #3. Monte Ellis goes #4. Darren Williams and Danny Granger are both. There goes Danny. And the Cavs get Darren Williams, so he's gonna go back. Remember when Darren Williams was on the Cavs that one finals run? I think it was 2018 when, you know what I'm saying, all the insanity was going down with that team. I mean, Darren Williams is a boxer now. Jermaine Jones gets traded for Gerald Green. All right, let's get the hell out of here. This is getting murky. Chris Paul 82 overall. Andrew Bynum 75. But assuming that he's young and he's Andrew Bynum, he might actually be pretty good. Might have actually been the right pick there. Darren Williams usually caps out pretty low, but hey, I probably would have still picked Darren Williams. Shaq is a free agent, and it's looking like he is leaning with time with the Lakers, but the Bobcats did give a competitive offer, and the Celtics. He could go and play with D Wade like in real life. That'd be pretty funny. It's looking like this year is going to be a much more interesting free agency. Let's see. Shaq re-signed to the Lakers. Michael Redd, did he just leave the Bucks? He left the champs to go to the Nuggets. He's investing in the Chris Bosh stock. Jason Richardson is going to go or stay with the Warriors. And let me see if anybody else left their teams. Antoine stood. Zach Randolph stood. Steven Jackson's still there. Eddie Curry, of course, the legend. Oh, yeah. Looks like free agency is over, actually. Oh, my God. Everybody's gone. Who's the best player available still? Because you can't sign any of these. Oh, Kyle Korver. He's about to get a deal with somebody. Oh, the Knicks. Come on. Give him a couple more dollars. You know, instead he's going to go to the Magic, which is actually overpowered because now he's with LeBron again. And LeBron is a 94. Let's check around the league real quick. Matter of fact, speaking of checking around the league, the Heat, Dwight Howard and Caron Butler now. There hasn't been many moves, but I just want to see who's the best players in the league now. You still got Tim Duncan, Kobe, and which, by the way, yeah, they be cooking Kobe. Like, his stats stats are good too. I just don't know what's missing. Like what did they forget? You know, like the memes when like they're like, oh God, when he's like putting like a pinch of this and a pinch of that and then he dumps the whole bowl. When he was doing that with this 2K version of Kobe, he just forgot to put the dog in him. And he has it. Like, look at these stats. He's shooting 60%. They just keep, I mean, to be fair, they do have no supporting cast on that team. But yeah, Shaq also just got a 4-year, $70 million. He is regressing, I mean, down to a 94 now. He's probably gonna regress rapidly after this season. Gilbert, as expected, is the 4th best or 5th best player in the league. He's always insane in 2K. And he was pretty insane in real life too. So hey, LeBron is already up here to 94. D-Wade's up here to 91. Melo's up here to 91. And where's Bosh at? Jesus, Chris, what the hell are you? Chris, oh, there you go, 86. Not that bad. He did get picked above D-Wade, so that could definitely be a storyline later on in the video. And in what is this, his 3rd season already, LeBron James is the most valuable player, averaging 32, 8, and 8 with 2 steals and 2 blocks. Chris Paul, Rookie of the Year in New York, thank God, 22 points, 10 assists, donning the John Starks number. Antonio McDyess, 6th Man of the Year with the Knicks. Ben Wallace, DPOY with the Pistons again. Devin Harris, Most Improved. Doc Rivers, they won 70 games. And yeah, there you go. Gilbert Arenas, Jason Kidd, LeBron, KG, and Shaq first team. Here's the 2nd team, and here is the 3rd team. Hello, Carmelo. Marvin Williams, who was actually picked over Chris Paul in real life, which led to a lot of talk over the past 15 or 18 years or something, was the 2nd best rookie. He averaged 19 points and 7 rebounds. Raymond Felton, also pretty good. Darren Williams, also pretty mid, actually. Where's Andrew Bynum at? He's okay. Chris Paul, far and away the dog out of the class. The Knicks actually made the playoffs because I'm just controlling them. I didn't even realize. The Magic, though, were 14 games better than anybody in the conference and 14 games better than anybody in any conference. The Nuggets were the best in the West, and they got Chris Bosh and Gilbert. Also, the Blazers are pretty firmly a playoff team with Melo. And I do not see the Celtics. The Celtics did not make it despite D-Wade, Paul Pierce, Antoine Walker, and J.R. Smith. But Jan Mahinmi is their starting center, so maybe that's an issue. Pacers were far and away the worst team this year, led by, oh wow, it's that rookie that was better than D-Wade but can't shoot. And David Lee, who I'm pretty sure, call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure that's just Pat Garrity, right? I don't know. That just gives me Pat Garrity vibes. I don't even know really. I can't even tell you what Pat Garrity looks like, but I think it's that. Lakers are still up there with 50 wins, top 3 seed. All right, here we go. Miami Heat, Chicago Bulls, Rockets, Pistons, Knicks, Spurs, Jazz, and Suns all eliminated very quickly. Well, I mean, the whole first round pass. Spurs got upset by the Warriors, the We Believe Warriors in 2006. I believe the Warriors were actually, the We Believe were actually in 07. I was just watching a Dirk interview and he was talking about how, I never knew this, but because you used to have to accept your MVP award after the first round, it was in like somewhere midway through the second, and he was so pissed that he had to go and accept his award after they lost to the We Believe Warriors. It's like, all right, I'm the MVP, I'm the 1st seed, and I lost in the first round. The Pistons also lost in the first round. Chauncey Billups and them, and Ben Wallace, who got 21 rebounds on 3 for 12 shooting. Eddie House, 2 for 17. Oh my God, absolutely awful performance of basketball. Screw it. At this point, let's just move on. All right, the Wizards, Trailblazers, Bucks, and Lakers are all out of here. The Lakers get upset, another upset by the Warriors. Kobe, Shaq, Gerald Wallace, David West, and Hito. They lose to Antoine Jameson, Juwan Howard, Jason Richardson, Mike Dunleavy, and Jarrett Jack. What an upset. Oh my God. And then the Magic were able to beat Ray Allen this year. So Ray Allen, they get their revenge. They lost last year, but now LeBron's the MVP. They're too good and they win. Kyle Korver hit a 3 and some layups, which is like against the Kyle Korver code. Don't ask what those initials are. And Jason Kidd at 37 and 15. Richard Jefferson's 18 and 10. And Carlos Boozer's 14 and 16. And Kendrick Perkins 14. They got Richard Jefferson and Perkins on the same team. And they're both thriving as the Nets move on to the conference finals. But can they defeat? This Nets team is actually very good, but can they defeat the MVP? And whereas the Nuggets, Chris Bosh, can you make it to the finals to maybe even play LeBron over this We Believe Warriors team? They are making their We Believe run right here, right now. And the Magic, oh, the Warriors are gone, but the Magic are in a game 7 against the Nets. And the Orlando Magic are going to lose back-to-back years, a very, very disappointing back-to-back year run. As MVP LeBron James is a great game, but their supporting cast, Grant Hill, 3 for 12. Might got to put Old Yeller down. Jacques Vaughn might got to go become a coach because he is 0 for 5. It is cooked. They lost. And Richard Jefferson, 25, 6 and 6. The Jason Kidd's 13 and 17 on pretty bad shooting, but they win. Now, Chris Bosh has a chance to win a ring, but so does Jason Kidd for the first time. First game is going to go, it's looking like pretty easily to the Nets of New Jersey. Oh, wow. They almost came back at the end, but still won by 2. And it doesn't matter to me. Gilbert Arenas had 34 points, but not enough points. I feel like this one would be an interesting one to watch. See Chris Bosh cook. But so far, we're not getting anything just yet. This is just enough points. 4-point win by the Nets. They're up 2-0. Screw it. Let's see. Okay, a win by the Nuggets and another win by the Nuggets. Game 5 in New Jersey again. Each team has won both of their games at home. That's how still it was formatted back in this day. I don't know. They might change that in 2K as well. But the Nuggets are going to win game 5. So that's 3 straight for them. Gilbert Arenas cooking. And the Nuggets are your NBA champions. Chris Bosh, Gilbert Arenas, Stromel Swift. There you go. Gilbert, finals MVP. Another intriguing playoff run. Here's a look at your league leaders for the season. LeBron James was #1 in points. Assists was Jason Kidd. Ben Wallace in rebounds. Steals was Jason Kidd. And blocks was Ben Wallace. 39% from the field. Rod Strickland retired. And oh wait, let me not skip to the lottery. That was just out of muscle memory. I mean, to be fair, this lottery is pretty, or this draft is pretty mid. Rondo, LaMarcus. It's a good draft, but it's also not. I mean, you got Brandon Roy. Bargnani's usually kind of cool in 2K. Take another look, another gander at who's the worst. You got the Pacers, the Hornets, and the Bobcats. And the #1 pick goes to the Celtics. The Celtics jump up. Did not make the playoffs. Dwayne Wade and them will be finding themselves another valuable player. I don't think they were nearly that bad. You could have seen it at the beginning right there. And the first pick is Rajon Rondo back to Boston. They're going to get Dwayne Wade an actual point guard in his team. I guess he'll move to the 2. Neither one of them can really shoot threes in this era, though. So screw it. They'll figure it out. Marcus Aldridge goes to the Hornets, Bobcats. What was that? Oh, yeah, that was the Hornets. Brandon Roy to the Cavaliers. JJ Redick to the Pacers. That early. Wow. And Adam Morrison back to the Bobcats. Holy hell. Bargnani to the Sixers. Randy Foye. Paul Millsap. This is definitely an NBA draft. Paul Millsap went to the Kings. Rudy to the Hawks. Lowry to the Grizzlies again. I don't remember if he got drafted by them or the Rockets. I think he got drafted by the Grizzlies. And into free agency, you got Elton Brand. Jermaine O'Neal's back. The Spurs, I think they might have won one more ring with him, but I can't remember. No, I think they just went and lost to LeBron, right? Yeah. And Elton Brand goes to the Bucks. Jermaine O'Neal to the Jazz. Rip Hamilton the Heat. Look at that. Ben Wallace to the Knicks. Chris Paul's got himself a center that he's going to pass to on the roll and will instantly miss. Caron Butler to the Raptors. Jamal Mashburn to the Grizzlies, and so on and so forth. Wally Zerbiak back to the Wolves. Player progression. Jason Kidd getting worse. Kobe's still a 99. Shaq goes down to a 93. Not that bad though. Luol Deng is not moving up from a 79. What a draft pick. My God, they could have had Miami's finest Dwight Howard, who's an 86. They could have had, I mean, they signed Ben Wallace, so, you know, pick your poison, I guess. One DPOY or the other. Dwayne Wade's a 94. I don't know who the hell Joshua Stanley is, but he was the 8th pick in that 03 draft, and he's an 86. I mean, I guess. I don't know who William Forbes is either. Another pick from that 03 draft. He's a 90. Screw it. You know, some things got to get slipped through the cracks because, shoot, I don't know, because I said so. LeBron James wins another most valuable player award, averaging good numbers because he's LeBron. Brandon Roy, rookie of the year. You got to expect him to be good. I wish they still had him in 2K, but they lost his rights. So now we're looking at this guy. Kind of looks like Jared Jeffries with a Brandon Roy hairline. Jameer Nelson, 6th man of the year. Tim Duncan, DPOY. Ronnie. And Doc Rivers, 66 and 16. The Magic got a little bit worse, but they're probably kind of demoralized after all those rings that they folded on. But did they win last year? No, they still only got 1. All-NBA first team, you got Arenas, Kidd, James, Duncan, and Shaq. Here's the second team with Chris Paul and Chris Kaman, and the third team with Kobe Bryant and Carmelo Anthony. All right, that's right. Chris Bosh is the reigning champion right now. And also, we are going into the year of Kevin Durant being in the draft, so that's always something to look forward to. Screw it, let's just get to simulating. First round, the Heat, the Blazers, the Sixers, the Knicks, the Lakers, the Bulls, and the Jazz, and the Mavericks are all out of here. We actually had not one upset, so if your team lost, well, screw it. They were meant to lose, not lost. Second round, I might start, you know, teams are getting interesting. Maybe if there's a game 7, we'll jump in, but I'm not seeing any right now. It's all 3-1s across the board. Raptors, and every single one ended in 6 or less. So conference finals, we have the Magic versus the Nets yet again, I believe. Yeah, that was the same as last year. And the Suns versus Denver. Amari Stoudemire versus Chris Bosh, a pretty solid. Why do I feel like this is all the same as last year? Similar. It's similar. It's got to be something similar. All right. Magic up 3-1, and they are going to defeat the Nets this year. They've had a solid little rivalry, and the Suns lose to the Nuggets. So we are going to get the Chris Bosh LeBron James matchup finally, and they are guarding each other. LeBron's still playing the 4 after all these years. I mean, he is a big bastard. And Antoine Wright, 74 overall, guarding T-Mac. But you do have an insane score alongside Bosh and Gilbert. So as long as Bosh can hold it down, and Michael Redd, these are pretty evenly matched teams. Let's be honest. This might be one of the better finals. This could be one of the better finals we like ever see. Look at this. The Nuggets running away with it right now. Here go the Magic trying to chip away. Yeah, I know this game too well. All right, here we are. Oh my God, nobody just scored in like 40 seconds. All right, I feel like someone's gonna be at the line. Nope, no action at all right now. 1:29 left. Denver up by 1, and LeBron has the basketball trying to take the lead back. He is going to ISO. I believe that is Michael Redd. He's gonna get the screen from the big man. I feel like I know who that is, but I don't. LeBron left wide open in the paint. Holy hell. I took my glasses off to clean them, so now I can't see anything. And oh my God, someone just stole the ball. Oh my, Thomas. Is that Eton Thomas? Is that who that is? Ridenour. The pass down to Ratliff. lift for the mid-range shot. It's off, but LeBron's there for the board and the putback. LeBron James putting the team on his back. T-Mac isn't even in the game. He actually, I would assume he fouled out, and I assume a couple people fouled out. I don't see a lot of names here. I don't see a Gilbert Arenas. Chris Bosh taking it right to LeBron. He's got the ball at the top of the keys and to throw it on to Marcus Camby, and Camby down to Red. Red with the, what the hell is he hitting? What was he cooking right there? Did he just hit the dream shake? Michael Red gets the basketball. Dream shake him. Oh yeah, bucket. That is how you dominate in the paint as a man smaller. He's not that short. He's like 6'8". LeBron James, the screen on the left side by whoever the hell that is. Bron pump fakes it. He throws it down to Theo. Theo over to Ridnour. Luke Ridnour in the game. Down to LeBron in the post. LeBron is going to go to the fadeaway. LeBron James fadeaway is off. It isn't as polished as it was in like year 20. Well, maybe not year 20, but is he in year 21 now? Whatever. Right, going to the basket, throws it down. Bosh into the post. Bosh bullying, and he's going to have to shoot eventually. Chris, he gets a 3-second violation. What is Chris doing? And they did foul Luke Ridnour. I don't know if that's better or worse than LeBron, because Luke Ridnour probably can shoot himself some free. Oh, wow, 59%, and he made it. They got Kyle Korver in the game, too. And Ridnour able to hit both free throws at 50% each. Knight's got it on the wing, and Knight is gonna pull up and get blocked by James. It's still their ball, though. It should be. I don't know what Knight was thinking. What was he cooking? Camby's gonna, oh my, bro, the Nuggets have thrown away this game. Marcus Camby just lobs it out of bounds to his own teammate, hands it off to him, runs others with the NFL, and you had to do a handoff from the inbound dog. No. Miller the pass into LeBron. LeBron gets fouled. LeBron James, the first free throw is good. LeBron James, the second free throw is also good. Pass into the corner. Michael Red, it's off. It doesn't matter. LeBron is going on to win game 1 with T-Mac assuming he's fouled out. So was Gilbert Arenas. T-Mac in 34 minutes got cooked, and Gilbert Arenas in, it looks like even less, 23 minutes got cooked. 37 from Michael Red. He played great. I just don't know what crack his teammates were on. Chris Bosh got a 3-second violation for no reason. Marcus Camby handed the ball into Michael Red out of bounds, and LeBron had 53, 7, and 8. What's his career high at this point? He's already got 2 MVPs and a ring in his rookie season. That was his career high right there. I mean, it was more than he's ever scored in a game thus far, at least in the regular season. It was in game 1 of the finals, his first time back here in a minute. Looking like this might be a hardwood classic right now. I've been enjoying basketball, like watching actual real life basketball games a lot this season. I could just imagine myself, I don't know, when I said hardwood classic, I thought about going back and like watching a Hakeem Olajuwon game or something. Don't worry. Hey, by the way, this is just the beginning. I know we're doing the 03 resim right now, 02, whatever, but I gotta go back and do the other eras too, all the way to the modern day and everything. All right, it's 130, 122. The Magic got it. It's over. It's a 10-point win. 39 and 34 from T-Mac and LeBron respectively. Gilbert had 35, but it's not enough. That first game was fantastic, but it might, oh, hold on. The Nuggets would hurt me. About to call it quits, pack their grave in. But they got the Magic doing the graveyard shift. 37 points from LeBron James and a lot of great scorers on the Nuggets winning basketball. The Nuggets again coming out to an early lead, but they're going to lose the lead back to the Nuggets. The Nuggets going crazy, and they're going to tie the series up 2-2. There's not enough time left for the Magic to get back into this one. Mike Miller was the leading scorer, but the Nuggets nearly had 3 30-point scorers. That Gilbert, Bosh, and Michael Red trio is pretty cool. Seems pretty cohesive. It's like the off-brand version of Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Giannis, just minus defense. And oh my God, they're about to beat the Magic again. The Nuggets held the Magic to barely any points in the last couple minutes of that fourth. They also outscored them by 14. LeBron had 30, T-Mac had 22, Mike Miller 20, but it is looking like maybe it's a supporting cast. A bunch of players here playing with 0, like Kyle Korver, whereas Nuggets have a good amount of players getting some points off the bench. Also, though, Gilbert Arenas 43 points. You can definitely attribute it to the star power as well. Bron, we need another 50-point game out of you. Come on. If this series is about to go to 7, and we need a jump-in scenario, I need it. Oh my God, the Magic they were very close to scoring 160 points. They did allow 135, but 48 and 46 from T-Mac and LeBron, and 41 and 39 from Michael Red and Chris Bosh. Game 7 in Orlando, and the Magic finally fight back for another ring. This is a sin right here. I'm not gonna lie. They are going to win in a blowout. I mean, that's a great final 2 games from them. T-Mac 51, LeBron 35, and Luke Ridnour 30. They would have won this game even if he didn't score a point. Maybe if we're talking basketball nerd terms, you know, oh, he's playing good and then he attracts attention, and then LeBron and T-Mac probably get more looks, and they can't double team off Luke Ridnour. You know, we're thinking basketball right now. But this is 2K. Math, yeah, we could take those 30 points away and you still would have won. Either way, LeBron James Finals MVP, 36 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists. He definitely deserves it for that game 1 performance, because obviously every game counts in this. And will T-Mac drop 51? T-Mac even averaged probably like 40 as well in this series. Him and LeBron were dropping 40 each. It was like him and Kyrie. I was thinking T-Mac had that was Vince, but they were both like 18 years old. Supersonics, Gary Payton gets the hell up and out of here. Didn't make his trip over to Miami or win a ring. Will be one of those top top 10 winless, ringless players. All right, the Kevin Durant draft lottery. Who the hell is at the top of this? The Hornets, 76ers, but it's via Memphis. I don't know if it's protected. I don't know what the deal is there, but either way. Pacers, Bobcats, Nuggets, Pistons, Supersonics, Warriors, Knicks, and Kings. And who is going to win? It is the Grizzlies. Wait, can I see? Where was Memphis at? Oh, okay. That pick was protected. They went up from 2 to 1, so they are going to get Kevin Durant. Bobcats, I think, just fell down from 1 to 2, unless I'm having short-term memory from 2 seconds ago. I don't know. It's a lot of teams. Hey, Greg, how you doing? All right, NBA draft. Kevin Durant going number 1, right? Yep, to Memphis. From Texas to Memphis. The 6'10", 215-pound KD, which, I mean, that's probably his draft weight, but his draft height was 6'9", 6'8", so whatever. Screw it. You could have it. Mike Conley to the Pacers after Greg Oden goes to the Bobcats. Oh my God. The 4th overall pick traded to Cleveland for Big Z, who's still an 86, but is probably old now. And Al Horford goes to the Cavs. They trade Big Z for Al Horford. That's actually like a semi, I don't know about realistic. And Jamal Mashburn traded from, I believe that was the Grizzlies, right? For the Clippers, number 5 overall pick. The Grizzlies get another top 5 pick, and they traded that for Yee. I don't know if Yee's good in 2K or in this draft class. Oh wow, they could have had Joakim. They could have had Joakim and KD. That would have been a pretty good. Why is Spencer Hawes, TJ McCollum? All right, simulate. So they traded for another top 5 pick to really just emphasize on tanking, or not tanking, but their new young era, young core. I mean, Yi Jian Lian, whatever the hell. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think it sounds funny to say Jian Lian anyways, but he's a 77. He's young, but he's not going to get much better. You definitely could have picked Joakim. That would have been smarter, but you'll be all right. He might cap out anyways. He's already 22 years old. And Greg Oden's an 83. Oh, I'll get this over with also too. I know I did download a draft class, so maybe the dude did it, but Greg Oden, Bobcats. If there's one thing I will change, do you have that stupid 3-point tendency? Yes, he does. Greg Oden, compared to the 5 league average tendency, he has a 79. And the worst part, unlike Spencer Hawes, he can't shoot threes. And just in case you ever want to get crazy, I'm gonna put this tendency at, there you go, Greg. Have fun. Now I'm going to jump into a game in 3 years, and Greg Oden's going to shoot a game-winning 3. LeBron James is restricted, so he's not going anymore, but Gilbert Arenas could leave. The free agency is getting kind of interesting. Gilbert Arenas joins the Miami Heat after losing the finals on Chris Bosh's team in Game 7. He just said, screw it. I'm going to go enjoy the nice sun over there. We're getting cold up here in the mile high. Can't breathe, you know, too high up. Melo's still on the Blazers. D-Wade. Melo's teams have not done much. He averaged 30, but, you know, it's looking true to real life right now. Vince Carter joins the Knicks. He finally leaves the Raptors. I don't think they can be mad at him at this point. He averaged 30 in the season prior to this one. And hey, William Forbes, random dude, stays with the Bucks. Raptors get Amari Stoudemire to replace Vince Carter, another dunking man. Suns get Yao Ming. He has not done anything, honestly. Sean Marion to the Kings. Steve Francis, was he already on the Rockets? Yeah, just making sure. I know he played for the Rockets in real life, but I don't know if he already left. Pistons, yeah. Everything else looking pretty normal stuff. Everybody's already signed, so that's everybody. But can we see, where is Gilbert Arenas going? And first, well, also too, Vince Carter joins Chris Paul and Ben Wallace and Luol Deng. It's actually a very good starting lineup. I don't know who's gonna play the 4, but screw it, you'll figure it out. And then last but not least, one of the best players in the league who was just in the finals. Oh wow, I forgot. Yeah, Gilbert Arenas is joining a 21-year-old Dwight Howard. I feel like they would bump heads in the locker room a lot. I mean, Gilbert already did that anyways a couple times. And Dwight was fighting with Kobe. I don't know if he's ever told him, but I would love to hear those Dwight and Kobe fight stories. But like, obviously, just out of a place of respect and hey, whatever, we were fighting like because we have emotions. I don't know. Jesus Christ, the Magic are 45-4. LeBron's yet again the most valuable player. Kevin Durant, Rookie of the Year on Memphis. Eddie Curry, 6-man. LeBron James, DPOY. Kyle Lowry, Most Improved. Doc Rivers, 75-7. First team, T-Mac, CP3, LeBron, KG, and Shaq seems pretty accurate. Here's the second team. Who the hell is Rashid Houston? And here's the third team. No, seriously, what is Rashid is averaging 18, 10, and 4. Look at him go. Here goes nothing. Screw it. Simulate past the round. First round, we got the Cavs out of here. The Spurs, the Raptors, the Suns, the Heat, the Blazers, the Sixers, the Jazz. So we've got what's it called? How am I forgetting the word? Upset. The Sixers get upset by the Knicks. So Iverson, who's still on the Sixers, loses to Vince Carter and Chris Paul. Sounds about right. Miami loses to Charlotte. So Miami with Gilbert Arenas lost to Devin Harris. The Spurs got swept by the 7th seeded Rockets. Manu Ginobili, Steve Francis. Oh wait, my bad. I meant to say Manu Ginobili, like with emphasis, because Manu Ginobili left the Spurs, but I'm a dummy, so I said it on Steven Francis because I realized that I was gonna say for Manu. And then hello, Thaddeus Young. But yeah, Manu swept the Spurs. I guess, is this his first year off of them? No, it's been 4. And that's all the upsets for this round. So now we've got T-Mac versus Devin Harris and Greg Oden. Vince Carter and Chris Paul versus Elton Brand and that dude William. Kobe and Shaq still back here in the second round again, but they're playing Steve Nash and Dirk, another classic matchup. And Denver versus Houston. Chris Bosh versus Manu and Steve Francis. And they've actually already tacked off 1 a game, but so far all these series are 2-1, 2-2 now in a lot of them. The Knicks have been eliminated in 6 games. The Mavericks are out of here. Dang, they just got another one done too. The Bobcats too, and they just didn't give me. Oh, it's because I don't have control of them. It's they got added to the league. Look at that, the lone team, the lone star. Technically, you don't even need control, but screw it. All my videos just me exploring my deepest trait of being a control freak. Denver versus Houston, game 7. Screw it. The Nuggets lose by 6 points. So Chris Bosh will not be going back to the finals. Orlando versus Milwaukee. Ray Allen still holding out, doing fantastic over there with his team, and Tracy McGrady and LeBron James, obviously same old roster. Luke Ridnour, Mr. 30-point finals man. Man, yeah, 7 seeds, Steve Francis and Manu with a bunch of bums in the starting lineup alongside him, playing Kobe and Shaq. So we might actually get a Kobe and Shaq versus the Magic finals. Let's see, hold on. Oh, the Bucks are up 3-2, 3-3, and Shaq and Kobe, oh, there it goes. I was about to say they haven't won yet, but they just won in 6. So they're gonna see our first finals appearance of the entire simulation, and this is game 7 between the Magic and Bucks. We're gonna have a very close one. I don't think the Bucks are gonna get close enough though. The Magic are moving on to the finals yet again. LeBron 43, 10 and 9, Ray Allen 22 and 7, and we have a Kobe and Shaq versus LeBron and T-Mac finals. We've all been waiting for it, kind of. I gave up on this. They haven't been making it any years, so I gave up, but hey, they did it. If I had to take a wild guess, Magic are gonna cook them. Lakers been struggling all these years. Shaq is a 90. It's probably cooked. Yep, they are cooking so far. This team's probably worse than that Bucks team. 117-106. LeBron and T-Mac win the first game. Kobe had a good game. Shaq did too. It's not good enough. Second game, Lakers are holding on, but not so much anymore. They lose 130-107. And there it is. The Magic win another game. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this one is over. I told you, 34 and 10 and 8 a game from LeBron. They win another one pretty convincingly. We couldn't see one game of the series. Shaq and Kobe both average, 20 and 30 about for the series. They both averaged 25 and 26 a game in the entire playoff run, but I guess David West wasn't enough of a supporting cast to hold it down. And LeBron and T-Mac are just better. They average 32 and 34. That's a big difference. That's what will get you 10-point wins. Once again, no Hall of Fame inductees. That is incredible. And here's the league leaders in points last season. T-Mac was number 1, assists, Jason Kidd, steals, LeBron James, rebounds, Kevin Garnett, blocks, Shaq, and Ben Wallace. Did not qualify for field goal percentage. That is insane. Him and Andrew Bogut, they just didn't. You didn't qualify for field goal percentage? How is that even that? There's no way. Okay, 36%. That's got to be a glitch. There's just no way. I mean, he took 8 shots a game. This is the draft lottery for Derrick Rose / Russell Westbrook / whoever you want to pick. Hawks, Pacers, Wolves are top 3, and the Warriors swoop in past the Hawks for the number 1 overall pick. The number 1 pick is Derrick Rose, the Warriors, so they will have him instead of Steph Curry probably. Kevin Love to the Hawks, and Russell Westbrook still stays in LA but with the Clippers. And Boris Diaw is number 4. OJ Mayo, hello. Michael Beasley, the GOAT. Serge Ibaka as well. Eric Gordon's a pretty good player in 2K. Any big time free agents this year? You got Kobe, T-Mac, Duncan, KG, Nowitzki, Iverson. And we look at what's going. Kobe's number 1 deal is from the Bobcats. T-Mac's number 1 deal is from the Sixers. They're not even giving him a contract. Wait, are they trying to sign? They're trying to offer Tim Duncan, and this might be a bad idea because they're trying to, for some reason, move on from T-Mac to Duncan, and they're probably not going to get Tim Duncan. Looks like KG's going right back to the Wolves. Dirk has no offers yet. Michael Redd, he's got a Nuggets offer. Dwight Howard's going to stay with his team. He's restricted. Paul Pierce, Celtics, he's Celtic for life. Let's see where everybody signs. This is a shaky year. Kobe Bryant decides to stay with the Lakers, and look at this. The Mavericks get Tracy McGrady, and the Timberwolves, wait, we need to go over everything real quick. Okay, the Timberwolves get Dirk Nowitzki. The Trailblazers get Kevin Garnett, and the Spurs keep, okay, Tim Duncan said, we don't need to talk about it. So the Mavericks will now have Tracy McGrady, Stephon Marbury, and Gerald Wallace. Dirk took KG's spot over here in Minnesota. He's now with Wally Zerbiak and whoever, a young OJ Mayo. And the Blazers, you now have KG and Melo. KG's about 8 years older, but no more Honey Nut Cheerios this time around. You guys got to work. Same team, same energy. Come on, dog. You still got Zach Randolph here too, but Melo's been struggling for a lot of years. He made the playoffs some years. I don't know if he made it this year, but yeah. Jameer Nelson, someone give him a contract. Come on, Suns. Give him that deal. And then last but not least, well, Allen Iverson went to the Lakers. I don't care how old you are. And speaking of old, LeBron James's newest teammate is Steve Nash. No Brooklyn Nets head coach. Hell, nobody head coach. He is still in the league holding it down. And on top of that, the Lakers now have Kobe, Iverson, and Shaq. I just took for granted that, oh my God, that is terrifying. This might be their year. They are due to regress though, for sure. We have not got to the player progression, which for them will be regression. The fact that they kept Kobe and still signed AI after I thought Kobe might have left is crazy. That is a fire storyline. And I saw some more movement too, but we gonna just simulate past. Let's take a look real quick as also real quick actually. The Lakers real quick. Allen Iverson goes down to an 89 and Shaq to an 87. They'll still be good. They still got that dog in them. They still got the shot tendency, all that, but you know, you'll still be all right. Kobe, LeBron, and T-Mac are all tied as 99 overalls. Sadly, 2 of these were just on the same team, and now they decided to break up for no reason. Maybe they fought in the locker room or something. You know, we still go over the arenas right here. And Tim Duncan, he hasn't won or got that far in a while. KG still in 97 on the Blazers, even though he's getting old, but now him and Melo might wreak havoc as well. All right, it's time to get out of this offseason. Let's get it pushed into the season. It's been easily the most interesting offseason yet. LeBron James, most valuable player yet again. Russell Westbrook, rookie of the year with no arm sleeves. Used to not wear them, to be fair. Jamal, wait, does he even wear arm sleeves? I don't. He be wearing some. Shoot, you don't look this bare. Jamal Mashburn, 6th man of the year. LeBron James, DPOI. Jameer Nelson, most improved player, and Doc Rivers, coach of the year again. Magic still the best team in the conference, I guess. Chris Kaman, All NBA first team, All NBA second team, Amari Stoudemire, and the third team, Pau Gasol. Yes, the Magic are tied with the Lakers, so Kobe and Bron might get another finals from them, but this time Kobe is clearly an advantage in terms of supporting cast. I mean, Steve Nash is the same overall as really a lot of other people, or the other 2 players that Kobe has, but he's got 2 of them, so you know, there you go. All right, screw it, let's see what happens. Simulate that round, that first round, burn that hard drive. Denver Nuggets gone, Trailblazers, Celtics, Cavaliers, Nets, Bobcats, Clippers, and Suns. Only upsets here. I see that the Bobcats lost when they should have been able to beat this Raptors team. They Amari Stoudemire and Raymond Felton, look at that, the duo, the Knicks legends, back again. And also Caron Butler dropped 40 in this game 6, and that's the only upset this entire playoff run. So in the second round, we got the Magic versus the Raptors. It's Amari and Caron. Got the Knicks versus the Bucks. It's looking kind of rough for us right now, you know. Luol Deng's still sitting at an 80 after 10 years, but he's got Vince, Chris Paul, and Ben Wallace against this Bucks team. The Lakers versus the Mavericks. They're currently up 1-0, and Tracy McGrady's with Stephon Marbury. Pretty good little core right there. Utah's up 2-0 right now. They got Lou Will, 83 overall self, with AK 47, Jermaine O'Neal, and Vin Baker against Pau Gasol and Kevin Durant. KD already here. He's on the verge of losing right now, and he goes down 3-0, wins a game 3-2. Hold on, KD. Hold on, KD. Oh, he lost. All right, the Magic are able to get the Raptors out of here, and the Lakers are down 3-2 right now. The Knicks lose to the Bucks. The Bucks are obviously a treacherous team. They're winning very often every year, and the Lakers are going to come back down 3-2 to defeat Tracy McGrady. Loses in the semifinals for the first time in a while, whereas LeBron James is still out here playing Ray Allen, and the Lakers are playing, I already forgot, Jermaine O'Neal. Sure, I'm rooting for Jermaine O'Neal for no reason. Oh my god, he's up 2-0 and the Bucks are up 2-1. Okay, Lakers take a game. It is a 3-3 game 7. Let's see if the Lakers win right here. No, it is 2 game 7s on both sides of the conferences, and the Magic are gonna handedly win this game with a nice fourth quarter, a 10-point lead in the fourth. 33, 11, and 8 from LeBron to beat the Bucks, and LeBron is back again, even though T-Mac isn't. The Lakers playing Jermaine O'Neal's team. I don't think I've ever wanted to see Jermaine O'Neal play, especially in 2K. I'd be cool to see him in real life. But I became a fan of the NBA a little bit after the Jermaine O'Neal era, so I don't really have much bias there. And the Lakers, speaking of bias, I like a couple of these guys, and well, yeah, they win. The Lakers win, and we are gonna have a LeBron, Kobe, Shaq, Iverson, Nash finals. Do I need to say any more? Let's do it. First game in Los Angeles. The Lakers are, oh, hold on. Trying to see if the Magic got another bucket in them. They have not got a bucket yet. Let's see. Good and dunk blocked by May. Who has this basketball right now? I can't pass up this out. I believe the Magic should have the basketball. Yes, they do. Here goes nothing. Oh my God, the camera. The pass into LeBron James in the backcourt. LeBron down by 4, and he crosses up and dunks on the defender. LeBron James showing his dominance, the best player in the league. And they're going to pass in the ball to Kobe. Kobe, Iverson, and Shaq walking up the backcourt right now. A beautiful scene to see. And Kobe's going to take a step back mid-range jumper, and that is off. Rebound by Ilyasova. LeBron back up the other way against whoever that, David West, I believe. And LeBron knocks David West to the ground. And it took LeBron less than, I think, 30 seconds to tie it back up. Could have wasted a whole shot clock and taken about as long as that. But Iverson now to the left, down to Kobe in the post. Kobe getting double teamed immediately, and he's still going to take it. Kobe gets around the defense for the layup, and we're going back down the other way. Bron needs to get another bucket to tie this game up. Thomas passing the ball to LeBron. LeBron guarded by whoever the hell that is. LeBron. He's going to pull up a moving 3. What crack is LeBron on? We don't know, but they did foul Shaq, and his free throws are definitely, that definitely, oh, wait, how you doing, Phil? Shaq, sadly, as Oh, he's still in the game, but sadly they did not foul Shaq. Shaq was what's it called? They still had one more to get in the bonus, and Iverson's gonna have to take these free throws. Allen Iverson at the line. Can he hit both? He hits the first. Green light by Iverson. The second by Allen looks good, and it is good. Magic have no more timeouts, or so it seems, and they are gonna dribble it up. Anderson, he's not even looking at LeBron. They give it to Ilyasova. Ersan, oh my God. And LeBron James, honestly, he don't deserve to have that ball after that three-point attempt he took. What the hell? What's funny, it was fundamentally similar to a lot of the threes he likes to take in real life. He'll just do a little stupid step back, but he kind of did like a spin cycle into a three, and he didn't need the three, and it was just weird. It was bad. Oh, that's it. The Magic lose game one. Let's get out of here. Luke Rittenauer's insane the team. Kobe, 42 points, the most in the game. Steve Nash had 30. Kobe had 47 points, and the Lakers win another game. I have a feeling that Bron ain't gonna go down like that, though. Maybe. Shoot, I don't know. This one's not looking too hot either. Another win by Kobe and his old supporting cast. Kobe had 41 and 15. Bron had 42 and 8. This is definitely a hardwood classic. Is this one over with? Honestly, I don't want to jump into this one regardless, because yeah, it's 3-0, dog. Is LeBron about to come back from a 3-0 against the Lakers? This would be poetic. He wins this one. This would you know, prove that LeBron is like, this would be LeBron's GOAT moment right here, but I don't know if he could do it. Yeah, no, there's only 112 left, and Kobe stars as your Lakers beat the Magic. Speaking of GOAT moment, 49, 6 and 11 from Kobe. Finally got some respect on his name. He averaged 31 points per game in this playoff run, 29 points per game in the regular season, even with Iverson and Shaq alongside him, and 9 assists in the regular season. Career highs, and it looks like both of those stats. Oh, in a minute at least. And Kobe Bryant, Finals MVP, averaging 40 points and 10 assists with 6 rebounds on 63% and 50 from the three-point line. This might be the greatest Finals performance. Like, I think Bron or T-Mac might average like 40 at one point, but yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Kobe able to get himself a ring in the simulation. We got a lot of Kobe ringless simulations around here because they just make him garbage in the game. Like, it's not even that his stats are garbage. He just ends up garbage somehow, not winning. I don't know. And we have no Hall of Fame inductees as Grant Hill gets his jersey retired. And to the draft lottery we go. This is the lottery of Stephen Curry, Blake Griffin, and so on and so forth. Blake's actually ranked #1 in a lot of these, so I don't know who's gonna go #1 overall. The NBA draft lottery: Pacers, Wolves, Hornets, Rockets, and Warriors. And I wasn't sure if the Warriors are gonna jump up, but no, the Timberwolves do. Timberwolves jump up from, can I see? Okay, Wolves were #2. All right. I thought it was a bigger deal. Well, the Spurs, Wolves, and Wizards are all up here. Intriguing. Now, who are they gonna draft? Tim Duncan is still on the Spurs, and Timberwolves still have what's his name? Dirk. First overall pick, Minnesota gets Stephen Curry. Oh man, they didn't do it again. They didn't mess up again. Curry looks like a solid, if not great, contingency plan for the Timberwolves should Lawrence Posey choose to enter free agency after next season. Holy hell. Blake Griffin goes #2 to join Tim Duncan on the Spurs. They can actually do a proper picture. Like, you remember the LaMarcus Aldridge next generation thing when LaMarcus was 30? Now they can do one with Blake when he's 20. Wizards pick up Ricky Rubio #3, and #4 is James Harden. Wow, that's your Curry moment for this draft. The Pacers get James Harden #4, and #5, there's still some good players in here. DeMar DeRozan goes to the Hornets. Tyreek Evans, the rookie of the year, to the Rockets. Was that actually Tyreek Evans? Brandon Jennings to the Sacramento Kings. Danny Green. Oh yeah, Johnny Flynn went to the Warriors this time around. Taj Gibson to the Thunder. The Bulls passed up on him. Remember when the Bulls had Marquise Teague or Marcus Teague, whatever his name was, Jeff Teague's brother. Wesley Matthews to the Pistons. Ty Lawson, the guy, to the Sixers. I'm trying to see if there's any other sleepers. Oh, Drew Holiday to the Nets, 20th overall. All right, into free agency we go. Any players signed yet? No. Chris Paul is a restricted free agent. Thankfully, the Knicks won't lose him unless they're stupid, which is possible. Tony Parker is also free agent. Pretty sure he's still been on the Spurs, so is Tim Duncan, but hey. Tony Parker is going to leave and join the Phoenix Suns. I don't know who's over there. Elton Brand has been with the Bucks for a minute now. Karolinko, though, is going to leave Utah for the Spurs, taking Tony Parker's spot. The Pau Gasol stays with the Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies also signed Tyson Chandler for some reason. Raptors get Caron Butler. Oh, they've been had Caron Butler. Lakers re-signed Shaq to a 2-year deal as he's 37 years old, so but they just won a ring finally for the first time in a minute. Him and Kobe now have 4 each. It's a bit nicer to see them continue to dominate. And yeah, that's looking about it for free agency. Darren Williams, you still need yourself a contract, but you'll get it. You'll be all right. Him and Raymond Felton, the 2 stinkers from the 05 draft class. Tony Parker joins Yao Ming on the Suns as the Spurs now have Tim Duncan, Karolinko, and Blake Griffin. Yeah, I don't know how any of these teams are gonna work, honestly. I don't know who's gonna beat LeBron or Kobe for a minute as Shaq goes down to an 84. He's making some good money, and he probably still deserves it. He'll still be good. We're getting into a rough era of basketball where a lot of the talent of the past decade is kind of old, and not a lot of new talent is coming in, or they won't kind of blossom for like 4 years or so. Like, you look at this top of the list here, obviously you have LeBron. Obviously, I mean, now you have Gilbert in this league. I mean, he was good in real life, but not no 97. You have Chris Paul, of course. You have D Wade, and Tony Parker's up here. But aside from that, and this random dude Will Forbes, you're waiting for Kevin Kevin Durant. You're waiting for Steph Curry to blossom. You're waiting for Derrick Rose to hopefully stay healthy, which he is going to in this simulation. But that's why the early 2010s were so murky. I'm gonna spill some beans here. Last year, maybe I'll do this, you know, this year in like a single video format. I don't know. Remember how I did that Shaq series on my second channel where I was playing with Shaq, and you know, as a My Career series, I've done it with Luka, done it with Damian Lillard. I actually went to go and do that with Derrick Rose. I was gonna do a Derrick Rose one. I had an episode of the Lillard one where I actually controlled Derrick Rose because Lillard was injured, and it was like one of the best ones. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just do a Derrick Rose one. I'm gonna go back in his era as well. And I downloaded the 2011 draft or 2011 roster. I'm like, yo, this whole roster is so boring compared to the modern era. I genuinely couldn't push myself to do it. Like a top 5 team to play in that league out of like hype rating was like the Atlanta Hawks with Joe Johnson and Josh Smith. It is crazy how much better the NBA is now than back then. And as a fan that became a fan during that era, I have absolutely no bias towards that era. Like it was fun to watch during the time. It was fun to see Lance Stevenson be the king of triple doubles and Rajon Rondo. And but this era, we are just desensitized to good players. There is so many good players compared to back then. AKA this era right now, we are now in 2010. Like for example, all respect for Dirk, but holy hell, if Dirk's Mavericks pulled up to this, no, they might. They were good though. They were good. LeBron James was another MVP. This might be his 6th or something. And he's definitely averaging his most points ever. It's his 5th. There is no voter fatigue. He has won 5 straight and has 3 rings already. Steph Curry, which by the way, he shouldn't even have a ring by now. So he's definitely ahead of the curve. He's only 25 with 5 MVPs. Steph Curry wins Rookie of the Year playing fantastic. Lou Will, oh wow, hey, there he is. Lou Will, 6th Man of the Year. And man like Lou Will, Joakim Noah, Most Improved Player with the Pistons. Doc Rivers, 64 and 18. All NBA First Team, Chris Paul, Vince Carter on the same team. LeBron James, Dirk, and Andrea Bargnani. I told you he's good. Second team, Devin Harris, and third team, Kobe Bryant and Kevin Garnett. You know what's crazy? Man, we do need to address this. Oh man, Blazers. Especially because, well, LeBron was just back in the final. I know he lost, but he was back in the finals last year. Love Carmelo Anthony to death, but my favorite player of all time. But definitely was a decision here to you know, to go with him over LeBron. It's been, I might be a Melo hater this video for the first time ever. I might have to justifiably hate just because they picked him #1 over Bron. So we'll see. Hey, this year, hey, they're the 3rd seed. They're right there. So we'll see if they got anything in them. Also, I mean, we'll be fair too, though. Although they weren't the first pick. I mean, Dwayne Wade. I know Chris Bosh, I believe, did win a ring, but Dwayne Wade, I mean, he ain't done much either. They got Wade, Rondo, Pierce. They don't got KG, but they got Wade. They don't got Kendrick Perkins, but they got Jan Mahimi. Wasn't Jan Mahimi the center I was saying that was trash for them like years ago? I don't know. Maybe it was on Dallas. No, I think it was. I mean, this is his whole career. And they got George Hill now. Jermaine Jones. Jermaine Jones, 31 years old in 2010. I have never seen Jermaine Jones play a game. When did he retire? Because I keep on seeing his name in 2K and I have never even heard of this man. Oh, okay. He played from 99 to 06. Go figure. His middle name is Leonard. What are you, Charlemagne? All right, come on, dog. Spurs eliminated. Suns out of here. Nets, Cavaliers, Bobcats, Heat, and Warriors and Rockets. So we yet again had no upsets. Not one. Screw it. If your team lost, they lost. Melo's still here, and Melo's playing the defending champs. The Mavericks with T-Mac are the best team. They are playing the Grizzlies, who I believe just were the one who signed Tyson Chandler along with Pau Gasol. The Raptors had like Karan Butler and Amari Stoudemire, right? And the Milwaukee Bucks versus Celtics, that's D Wade against Ray Allen. So okay, cool. Solid matchups all around. Hey, the Blazers are up 2-1 right now, and they just blew the 2-0 lead, and now they're up 3-2. I'm focused on the Blazers right now. I'm not gonna lie. Mavericks won. Lakers lost. The Blazers are moving on. And can the Magic win? Yep. No series go to Game 7. All of them end in 6 or less. And the Mavericks lost to the Memphis. I wasn't locked in on them, but the Mavericks lost to the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's look at this Magic series real quick. That is our first upset of the whole playoff run. Actually, well, no, it isn't. They both upset on this side. Steve Nash and LeBron against Ray Allen, Elton Brandon, the random center dude who's actually their best player. And they actually won the first game. I saw the Bucks tack on one. And oh my, it's Kevin Durant, KD, Pau Gasol, Tyson Chandler, and Kyle Lowry in Memphis against Melo, KG, Zach Randolph, and J.R. Bremer and Luther Head. I don't know if Melo's team is good enough to win. Let's see, Melo. You could prove yourself a lot if you win this year, and it's looking like he is. They sweep KD, and Orlando is going to go on. So we are going to have a LeBron versus Melo finals. Melo, I know you don't got 5 MVPs. You don't got 3 rings. If you beat LeBron in the finals, I don't care who's on his team. You beat LeBron in the finals, that's big. That's big for your legacy right there, buddy. So come on. I know. Sorry, KD. Can't talk about legacies anymore. My bad. The Magic are going to smoke him in game 1. I have a bad feeling about this. The Magic are going to smoke him again in game 2. Oh no. AG, Melo, not enough. Still got turmoil over there. Did he still make the la joke? Okay. Blazers take a convincing win in this one. They nearly came back in the 4th, but it's all good. We won't talk about it. And the Magic just ran away with this one in the final final seconds. It was literally tied with like a minute 30 left, and I kind of zoned out, but then I realized by a minute, and somehow they were up by 10. And the Magic yet again. I think that's it. Hey, I think that's it. KG, oh my God, where is Melo? Melo had 7 points on 3 for 15 shooting to LeBron's 32, and the Magic are yeah, I'm a LeBron stan for this one. And I feel like I missed this last year, but league leaders, LeBron in points, Kid in assists still, Joakim Noah in rebounds, steals LeBron, blocks Stromo, Swift. And where the hell is Ben Wallace? He's cooked. The field goal percentage that we look towards every year, I don't see. Oh snap, I just saw him. Ben Wallace, 29th. What was his field goal percentage? 36. My God, have some shame. Best 3-point shooter was Luke Ridnour of LeBron's team. Averaged 13 points per game, filling a much needed role in that team. He's been a great role player for years on Orlando. All right, yet again, no Hall of Famers. My God, what a league we are in. And we have, here's the teams. Were the Knicks not in the playoffs with CP3 and Vince? That's crazy. All right, well, back to this again. And the Nuggets, Sixers, Wizards, and Hornets get the top 4 picks. It should be the draft of John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, Paul George. 3 pretty great players, like near Hall of Fame level. Well, Paul George is a Hall of Famer. I don't know. I don't think the other 2 probably are because of injuries. Denver is now on the clock, and they will select DeMarcus number 1. Obviously, every time we've done any of these simulations, you click on him, it says he's Kareem, so it might just be Kareem. Sixers get Paul George number 2 overall, and John Wall number 3. Back to the Wizards. Sorry to, what's it called? Punish you again for life. Gordon Hayward goes to the Pacers. Lance Stevenson to the Jazz. Ed Davis to the Wolves. Man, what a pairing. Any other sleepers in this draft? Boban to the Thunder. Greg Monroe to the Knicks. I remember the 2015 free agency class was so weak. It was such a big deal. The Knicks were trying to get Greg Monroe from the Pistons, and then he went to the Bucks, and he was out of the league within like 2 years. Eric Bledsoe goes to the Hawks. I remember we almost traded Frank Ntilikina for Eric Bledsoe in like his rookie season. Neither one of them are barely in the league anymore, so there's that. Actually, the other day I saw Frank was playing, and he shot 50% in the absence of Luka. So there you go. Frank update of the day. LeBron is a free agent, unrestricted, and it's looking like he's gonna stay. Gilbert Arenas might go to Toronto. All right, let's just simulate. There's not that many, but I mean, you do got LeBron out there if you want. All right, yep. LeBron stays with the Magic, and Gilbert Arenas goes to Toronto. He obviously, I believe, didn't win that one ring where he went crazy in 06, like he's Dwayne Wade. And speaking of Dwayne Wade, he leaves Miami for the Raptors. William Forbes stays with the Bucks for another 4 years. This random dude, I don't think they've ever won. The Celtics keep Rajon Rondo. The Pacers get Amari Stoudemire. He leaves the Raptors for the Pacers. Suns keep Yao Ming, who is not getting injured, but is also pretty mid. Bargnani is a Sixer forever, and so on and so forth. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Although Jermaine O'Neal has yet to sign a contract. He is going to sign with the Jazz, it's looking like. And Rip Hamilton, the Nuggets. Kevin Garnett's finally regressing at 34 years old. If we want to look around the league real quick yet again, Kobe, LeBron, and T-Mac are still the only 99s. Chris Paul's right behind him. Then you got Gilbert and Tim Duncan, KG, and there's a little bit of a gap between there. No 95 overalls in the entire league. But hey, it's anybody's ball game. You just got to win, We've also got a 2-way contract right here. Chris Gill, which wasn't legal, so I'm not sure why they're there. That wasn't even a thing until like 3 years ago. Let's try to see if there's any sleeper really good teams. Well, the Knicks are good, but they just don't really have a supporting cast. If only they drafted Dwight Howard. They might have not had the money for Vince, though, to be fair. Pacers are pretty good now with Mike Conley and Amari. And the Raptors now with Gilbert Arenas and Caron Butler. Caron was cooking a few years ago, so that might even be a championship team. The Spurs are vastly underperforming by not winning with this team so far. Omar Asik's actual name is spelled with that O with the 2 dots above it that I send to people just to signify that I'm surprised. Jesus Christ, I just got a notification that a Luka Doncic rookie card sells for $3.12 million, the most ever paid for a basketball card. Y'all got it. I don't know. Who just has $3.2 million laying around for a Luka Doncic card? Oh, hey, we're entering a new era, aka the modern era, with Devin Booker at the center of it all. 3.2, you better be a billionaire spending $3.2 million. Imagine you only got, so imagine, like, just think logically, right? Okay, let's say you got $100,000 in your bank account. Are you spending $3,200 on a basketball card? No, I'm not even spending that on that right now. Like, I'm not spending no $3,200. Now think about if you have $100 million and you spend $3.2 million, because I don't know who this person is. I gotta see if this person's a billionaire that bought this card. LeBron James, most valuable player. But yeah, that basketball card, I was just doing more research and just drifting off into my mind. And that basketball card better be cooking me breakfast, so it's $3.2 million. LeBron's got 6 straight MVPs. Boogie wins Rookie of the Year. I like these old Nuggets jerseys. I used to like playing with the Nuggets teams back in 2K13 with Ty Lawson, Iguodala, Kenneth Faried, JJ Hickson, I think Randy Foy. They used to have Anthony Randolph. I feel like they had either a Flalo or Fournier. No, I think it was a Flalo at that time. No, actually, I think it was a rookie Eddie Fournier. Yeah, I think it was. And Jameer Nelson, 6th man of the year. Yeah, I can name you most of the rosters from that era of like the back of my hand. Doug Collins, coach of the year. Is this even Doug? Is that Doug Collins? I was about to say, I just looked up Doug Collins. I do not remember him having hair like that. Man, in the NBA he did, but that man is 71 years old. He was 61 with this hair. All NBA first team. Gilbert Arenas, 2K god. Chris Paul, the point god, who also switched numbers. I just realized that because he was number 3. I remember saying he literally was wearing John Starks' number. What happened to that number? LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Andrea Bargnani, the greatest first team of all time. Here's the second team. Hello, Dirk. And here's the third team. Hello, Devin Harris. We are on to the next, or whatever the hell. Warriors have been eliminated. Raptors, Pistons, Cavaliers, Mavericks, Knicks, Trailblazers, and Nuggets. Only a few upsets. The Celtics lose or beat the Raptors. So Gilbert Arenas and Caron Butler, I said they might be a finals team, I think, or maybe that was a different one. They lose to Dwayne Wade, okay? And that's it. That's the only upset thus far. Second round, I didn't even really look at the matchups. The Spurs, oh my God, we got a couple game 7s. Jesus. We got Steph Curry already out here leading the Timberwolves with Dirk against Tony Parker and Yao Ming's Suns. They are in a game 7. We also have a game 7 between Dwayne Wade and the Celtics and J.R. Smith against Ray Allen. They have played a couple years in a row. And the Bobcats, led by Greg Oden, Goran Dragic, Rashard Lewis, and Devin Harris, more specifically those two, they combined for 70 in this game, have won 2 games against that Magic team with Bron. The Spurs got cooked by KD. KD's Grizzlies are the #1 team in the NBA, or the conference at least. Screw it, we're not watching no second round games. The Bobcats get eliminated. The Timberwolves have been eliminated. They lose by 17 points. And the Celtics eliminated. All right, we got the Magic versus Bucks, Ray Allen, them. And then you got Memphis versus Phoenix. Glenn Davis, Yao Ming, Nicholas Batum, Tony Parker against Kevin Durant's God Squad currently. Oh, wait, did they lose? Or is Tyson Chandler just not starting? Look at Yi Ji and Lian. Look at them go. The Magic 4-1 them, and Grizzlies. Come on, give it. Okay. And they won. Let's go. We are getting almost every LeBron finals I would want. KD versus Bron. It's 2011, not 2012, but I'll take it. Jesus, the Magic 40-24 third quarter to take the lead going into the fourth. After getting cooked in the second, they just absolutely flipped the switch. 38-10-3 from KD, 33-7-9 from LeBron. Okay, this one's looking like it's gonna wait. I think LeBron has a chance at a game winner right here, or he's gonna go down, or whatever. I don't know. Tied 1-1. Orlando down by 1 with 17 seconds left. Will LeBron fold again? Oh my God, they throw it in and KD steals it. Kevin Durant with the steal off the inbound. And did LeBron just foul out off the... Oh my God. That was the most beautiful, poetic play by KD, getting MVP chances. Kevin Durant about to become the people's champ. Oh, he misses. And the Magic call a timeout. They're still only down by 2, but LeBron is fouled out. Steve Nash is probably going to have to take this shot, and he doesn't like to shoot. Steve Nash, 12 seconds left. ISOing? What's the call here? The Steve Nash ISO? Oh my, behind the back, trying to cook Kyle Lowry. He throws it back out, and no, over to Taylor for 3, and that is off, and it is over. Memphis takes the win. Kevin Durant saves the day, even though he missed the free throw. I mean, getting Bron fouled out is enough. KD 32 to LeBron's 44. He's a young man, you know, inexperienced. Let him rock. Matter of fact, whatever happened to the Lakers? Did Shaq retire? Shaq didn't retire. We didn't see a Hall of Fame inductee, and the Magic are cooking this game. Yeah, LeBron's pretty unstoppable, and he drops 46, 10, and 6. LeBron in 2K just plays exactly how he played against the Warriors in that first game of the finals every single game. Talking about 2018 when JR did the thing. LeBron, I don't think I've ever seen LeBron play better than that game right there. Grizzlies, though, they win a game to make it 3-2. They are down 3-2 though, so yeah, you know, not the best look right now. Boy, the Grizzlies about to make LeBron blow a 3-1 lead. I mean, at least they're going to game 7. Oh my God. KD had a 40-point triple-double. LeBron had a good game, but you know, they lost. Game 7 in Memphis, and Memphis is cooking. Oh wait, LeBron heard me, and now Memphis is cooking again. The Memphis Grizzlies are your NBA champions. LeBron James just blew a 3-1 lead to Kevin Durant. We have seen, this has actually been one of the most eventful simulations I've ever seen. Kevin Durant averaged 35, 9, and 6 and makes LeBron blow the 3-1. The first ever 3-1 blown in the finals. LeBron James blowing to Kevin Durant. And there goes Shaq. Shaq retires. Season leaders and stuff. LeBron was the leader in points. Assists was Jason Kidd. Rebounds was Amari Stoudemire. Steals Chris Paul. Blocks LeBron James. Screw it. Field goal percentage Thaddeus Young, and 3-point percentage Royal Ivy. Shaq, obviously our first Hall of Fame inductee in a while. And the 2011 draft is pretty legendary. Let's see who the hell's got good chances at doing stuff here. Hornets, Wizards, Jazz, Heat, Rockets, and the winner is the Hornets, Heat, Wizards, Jazz, Wow, it just changed the order of the top 5. Interesting. Rarely goes nearly according to plan, at least. Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Kemba Walker, Jonas Valanciunas, Nikola Vucevic, Jimmy Butler. And there's a lot of basketball players in this one. First pick in the draft, Kyrie Irving goes to the Hornets. The Heat get Kemba Walker. The Kawhi Leonard goes to the Wizards. The Jazz get Tobias Harris, Jonas Valanciunas to the Rockets, and his freedom to the Pacers. Klay Thompson falls all the way down there to the Bulls, and Jimmy Butler, I was waiting for him, to the Kings. The Hawks get Nikola Vucevic at number 9, Tristan Thompson to the Lakers. The Thunder trade their 11th overall pick for Stephon Marbury, and Chandler Parsons goes to the Hawks. The Nets get Bismack Biyombo, Markieff Morris. Shoot, Marcus got to be in here somewhere, but yeah, pretty eventful draft, especially because Ennis Freedom got picked over Klay Thompson and Jimmy Butler. I mean, that happened in real life too, I guess, but shoot, the draft, they know who's the best. It is a game. It is a CPU. Also, Kemba Walker over Kawhi is funny. But hey, maybe they have a vision. I don't know. I'm kind of drawing a blank on who's on any of these teams at this point. We're too deep into the simulation. We'll just see when they become good. We got a lot of years still to go. T-Mac is a 99 and he is in free agency. He might sign with the Cavaliers over the Mavericks. We shall see. They offered him a no trade clause. Oh, so did the Mavericks. Tim Duncan looking like he might leave the Spurs finally for the Nets. They haven't done much for him. Speaking of the Spurs, they might sign Dwyane Wade. Kevin Durant's obviously going to stay with his team. I don't care how many people offer him. Vince Carter's probably going to stay with the Knicks and just retire there or something. Melo's probably going to stay with the Blazers. And that's for all your 90 overall players. So what will happen? Cavaliers get Tracy McGrady. So they missed out on LeBron, and LeBron went to the team that T-Mac was on, and now T-Mac left and now is on the team LeBron was supposed to be on. Tim Duncan to the Nets. Dwyane Wade stays with the Celtics, surprisingly. And Kevin Durant stays with the Grizzlies. Melo with the Blazers. Jermaine O'Neal. There's just a lot of players. Yeah. It's too many dogs. So Cavaliers and Nets. First and foremost, I think, we're closer to the Cavaliers. Let's see. T-Mac joins Baron Davis. All right. And Nets, Tim Duncan's obviously very aged at this point, but he is going to join Richard Jefferson, Carlos Boozer, and Jason Kidd. I know Jay Kidd already won a ring, and so did Tim Duncan, I believe. Oh no, Jason Kidd didn't win. He got close to that one year. I can't remember when, but yeah, Tim Duncan won year 1 of this simulation and has not won since. It has been almost a decade. KD is a 96. Let's get a little ratings update. LeBron's a 99. T-Mac's a 98. Kobe's a 98. So they both went down 1 overall. Chris Paul and Tim Duncan are both 97s, and you got KD, Gilbert Arenas, and Kevin Garnett above 95, and that's it for above 95. That man Will Forbes, or whatever his name is, was a 92. Yeah, William Forbes, NBA champion one time. Oh, the Bucks did win 1 year? I could have sworn they sold and Ray Allen never won, but I guess, yeah, they did. Lifetime Buck. Giannis is gonna have a lot to, live up to if he does get drafted here, but likely won't. LeBron James was another most valuable player. Kemba Walker averaged, I thought it said 31 for a second. He averaged 21 points. Carlos Boozer, 6th man of the year in Brooklyn, or not Brooklyn, New Jersey still, actually, for like another year. LeBron James, DPOY, Drew Holiday, most improved, averaging 18 at a 79 overall, and Doug Collins again. The first team is almost exactly the same as last year, except T-Mac is here instead of Gilbert. I think that was last year. Vince Carter, All-NBA second team with Kobe and everybody else, and the third team, Kyle Lowry. First round, the Bulls have been eliminated. I see that the Celtics are down 3-1 right now. Screw it. Suns, Knicks, Warriors, Bucks, and the Celtics came back down 3-1. So we had a couple of upsets. The Knicks lost to the Raptors. Gilbert Arenas goes over them. The Bucks lost to the New Jersey Nets with Tim Duncan and Drew Holiday and Jason Kidd even. The Lakers were able to defeat Denver with DeMarcus Cousins and still Chris Bosh, who's a little bit older now. And the Celtics, again, they're just addicted to failing because they got swept. I can't say I would expect them to be the best team in the conference anyways, but yeah, oh wow, the Grizzlies won 66 games in the year. The Celtics won 52. The Magic only won 45, and they are about to make it back to the conference finals again. There they go. And the Lakers just blew oh my God, Memphis nearly blew their lead as well, but the Lakers blew a 3-2 lead. The Kings get their revenge, come back. Mike Bibby is genuinely still on the Kings and just beat Kobe. He got his 0-1 revenge. I don't know why I didn't say that correctly. And with the rookie Jimmy Butler playing a couple minutes off the bench. I think he's in his rookie season still. Yeah, because AD hasn't been drafted. So we have the 3rd seeded Magic. Obviously, we're talking LeBron against Caron Butler, Josh Smith, DeAndre Jordan, and Gilbert Arenas. And Memphis and Sacramento. Mike Bibby, Paul Millsap, Eric Gordon, Joe Ingles, and Chris Kaman against KD's reigning championship team. I am very confused at these matchups. Well, the Raptors defeated the Orlando Magic. Gilbert Arenas is going to the finals. The first time, I believe, since he won this ring in 06. So that is about 6 years now. And the Kings have lost to the Grizzlies. Kevin Durant looking to repeat after coming back down 3-1. Patrick Beverley had 22 points in 14 minutes. An absolute spark off the bench. And Kyle Lowry and KD both played 40+ minutes, dropped 33 and 26 respectively, but lost to the Raptors in game 1. Game 2 has been very close thus far, but it looks like it is going to go to the Raptors. Agent Zero's 39 points, as the social media says, because social media exists now. The KD's 41, 8-8, but it is not enough from the whole team. Grizzlies will take a win in this one. KD's 23, and the team being the team was enough. All right, this is a big game here. The Raptors looking to go up 3-1 in the series. Now, KD likes those deficits anyways, according to this simulation. Gilbert's got the ball. He's going to cross over, go left. Beautiful spin move and beautiful finish to take a 5-point lead. Mr. Arenas, number for 0. Kyle Lowry back up the other way. Oh, snap. The pass down to Heinrich. Heinrich hands it off to Pau Gasol. Beautiful play, Rand. Oh, my God. Like an insane Spurs offense. That was using 2K to its full capabilities right there, because Pau Gasol has not moved that fast in 20 years. Gilbert Arenas, the spin move and pass it back out to Beverly, who does not want to shoot. Pat Bev stands around, and Washburn's got it. He's going to give it back to Arenas. He's got Kyle Korver standing down there in the post for some reason. They're running a disgusting set, and now Pat Bev's going to have to shoot that. Honestly, I'm not that surprised. I mean, I could see Pat Bev pulling the 3 for sure, but like, you know, in these moments, you might want to get it to the star player, and then getting it back to him is not ideal. And Kyle Lowry, the nice little floater shot is good. Is KD even in the game right now? I don't even see KD getting this basketball. He isn't. I don't see him anywhere. Arenas now, a little help by Tyson Chandler, and he's going to throw it down, hand it off to who is that? Caron Butler? 50 seconds left, and I literally see KD on the bench right there as the Grizzlies try and make their comeback. Get the ball to Powell again, or Lowry works. Oh my God, maybe not. Oh my God, maybe yes. 53%, and Lowry greens it. Arenas steps back, gets double team, hands it down to Korver. Korver is going to pass it out to Beverly. Beverly back out to Arenas. Gilbert, the step back, the crossover. He's gonna pass it to the corner. Now they leave Pat Bev wide open, and he greens it. They leave Pat Bev. They decide they wanted him to shoot it, and he hits it. He takes advantage of the opportunity. One of the dumbest mistakes yet. The Grizzlies got any shot in them, a 3, anything, because this might be it for their series. They might not come back down 3-1 twice. Kyle Lowry's got the basketball. He's going right. Oh, he had that. He definitely had that step back, but does this dude have it? No. Was that Kirk Heinrich that shot that shot? I think it was. I think that's Kirk right there. Oh my God. Throwing it all the way down to Kevin Durant. This game is over though. Raptors win up 3-1 in the finals. Will Gilbert Arenas get his second? Yet again, Kevin Durant is relishing in the opportunity. He takes a win. He is going to take another win and force another game 7. Kevin Durant, you sick bastard. 43, 11, and 19 from Kyle Lowry. And in game 7, the Grizzlies have done it back-to-back years. Kevin Durant comes back 3-1. And we got to give props to the whole team. Kyle Lowry might even win Finals MVP. He had 23, 7, and 13 in this game. Pau Gasol 24 and 10. KD 23, 6, and 8. If I had to guess, KD still wins Finals MVP, but no, it's Kyle Lowry. 26 points, 6 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals, 52% from the field, and 51 from 3 to will this team back. Literally demoralize this team. Dropped 43, 11, and 19. Granted, Caron and Gilbert both nearly dropped 40 each, but hey, don't matter. Kyle Lowry better. Here's the leaders in regular season. Scoring was actually T-Mac, and I believe they still gave LeBron the MVP. Rebounds is Kevin Love. Assists was Kyle Lowry. Steals, Chris Paul. Blocks, LeBron James. Field goal percentage, Eddie Curry. And 3-point percentage, Peja. I went to the estimated wins added to see if anybody was more valuable than LeBron, but no, it's LeBron. Jason Kidd has retired. He did not win a ring at all. Joe Johnson also retires, but 2K cooks him every time because he's old and then he doesn't get any better. Also, I'm pretty sure they have his wrong agent. I saw someone comment this recently. Like right now, we're in 2012, right? That's exactly 10 years ago from right now. They got Joe Johnson at 34, right? So that would mean that right now he would be 44 in real life, but he's 41. So he should be 31 right now in the game. And that means that when the league started, he should have been, I don't know, 3 years younger than he was, like 20 or something, 19. Yeah, I don't know. They messed that up. They definitely fumbled that. That is a pretty pivotal player as well. Joe Johnson, one of the best scorers of the past 20 years. I mean, Jason Kidd makes the Hall of Fame. The draft lottery for Anthony Davis, 2012, Jazz, Hawks, Hornets, Hawks, and Wizards. Hawks twice, and they do not get the #1 pick. It stays the exact same. Literally nothing changed the entire lottery, I'm pretty sure. It looks like AD will be, oh my God. Dame. Hey, Dame did say the Jazz up the road, I want to play for Jerry Sloan. I remember. I have that song in my playlist. It was on the 2K soundtrack. Well, Anthony Davis is only 1 pick away from being trapped up in New Orleans again. He is gonna go to the Hawks, of course. Random, but shout out to AD. I know AD's been having a rough couple last years, but I loved watching prime AD. That was like, I could convince you, I would be convinced that AD during that time was one of the greatest basketball players ever. I mean, there's a reason he's already on the top 75. And right there it says Kevin Love is already on the Hawks, so this is gonna be crazy. Harrison Barnes goes to the Hornets, not the most prolific pick, but you know, I'm a stan of Harrison. And Bradley Beal is joining AD, so that is gonna be a duo for a while. I hope they actually do something, because I feel like duos like that will happen and then they won't do anything. Oh wow, Kevin Love is a free agent. So then they now have Danny Green, Brandon Roy, who actually is 27 and hasn't done much, Bradley Beal, Jason Terry, old self, still in Atlanta. My God, he has not left Atlanta this entire time. He's still in 85 and he's 34. I literally have not seen him once this entire simulation, and yet he's an 85, so he must have been like an 85 for all these years. All right, free agency, we got a lot of big names here. See, I've seen Melo, Kobe, KG, I think. Oh, Kobe Bryant in the later parts of his career is joining Dirk Nowitzki on the Timberwolves, and the Lakers are gonna pick up Kevin Garnett. The Lakers also get Tony Parker. Derrick Rose stays with the Warriors. Westbrook stays with the Clippers. Kurylenko is gonna join the Clippers alongside Westbrook. Chandler stays with the Grizzlies. Kevin Love is gonna leave for the Wizards with the drafting of Anthony Davis. The Bobcats keep Devin Harris for another 4 years, probably. Yeah, 5 actually. 4 years from Mike Miller to go to Atlanta, actually join Anthony Davis. Steve Nash is going to stay with LeBron and the Magic. He's 38 and still in 87, so he gets a 1-year, $15 million deal. Zach Randolph to the Spurs. Roy Hibbert to the Blazers to take Zach Randolph's spot. Or wait, no, he was already there. Never mind. They both were. Allen Iverson stays with the Lakers, and so on and so forth. That has been one hell of an intriguing, beginning of free agency. Let's take a look at the new best players in the league. You got LeBron, Kobe, T-Mac, Chris Paul, Duncan. You see KD, Derrick Rose, healthy and doing well. Russell Westbrook. About to say, you got to assume Curry's got to be here somewhere. There he goes. You know how LeBron James won 7 straight MVPs? Well, he won DPOY, but Chris Paul has stole his torch, averaging 37, 5, and 10 a game with 3 steals. It's CP3's time now. Well, he's like the same age. Well, he's 27. Anthony Davis, Rookie of the Year. Carlos Boozer, 6th Man of the Year. And Maurice Spates, Most Improved Player. Doug Collins, 66 wins. First team, Chris Paul, T-Mac, LeBron, KG, and Bargnani. Second team, here the hell you go. Hello, Boogie. And third team, Chris Bosh. Grizzlies got 66 wins. Timberwolves got 62. That's that Kobe and Dirk team. And the Pacers got 60. I'm at the point where I'm very confused. Oh, this is the team that I said could actually be a contender, I think. This was the one. Stoudemire, Conley. Now they've got Harden coming into his own, so that's a big time addition. All right, first round. Magic, Warriors, Suns, Raptors, Lakers, Knicks, Kings, and Bulls are eliminated, which leaves us to the Boston Celtics. Were an upset over the Toronto Raptors. The Celtics, Dwayne Wade yet again beating Gilbert Arenas. A lot of game 7s as well, but the Clippers were able to upset the Warriors. The Clippers have Hassan Whiteside and Russell Westbrook, one hell of an IQ, and they beat Derrick Rose, so that's a pretty good matchup, and they beat them in 5. They upset them in 5. So yeah, next round. Let's get a feel real quick about what these matchups. Oh, look, it's Nate Robinson. Shout out to Nate Robinson. Obviously, the news came out that he, I believe, has kidney failure, and I watched like a little clip of him talking about it. He said that they told him he was going to have it in 06. So he played his whole career knowing that like he was like compromised in health and just kept going for like another 10 years. Tim Duncan didn't retire, right? No, Tim Duncan went to the Nets. That's right. I forgot about that. But yeah, we got KD versus Blake Griffin, Zach Randolph, Corey McGetty, and of course Kyle Lowry, the legend. Timberwolves got Dirk, Wally Zerbiak, Kobe. What? Oh my God, I forgot they had Curry. I'm actually in shock at that. I am entirely in shock. I forgot that the Wolves had Curry when Kobe and Dirk signed there. So they have Dirk, Kobe, and Curry. All right, well, the Pacers, who the hell? Right, that's the team I was just going over with. Amari, Harden, and Mike Conley against Paul Pierce, Dwayne Wade, Rondo, and whoever else. They have had Jan Mahimi over there just at center for the past 10 years. And Kevin Love, Kawhi Leonard, Ricky Rubio, John Wall, and Al Horford. Kind of a new age team right here. I feel like every player here is drafted since like 06, whereas Elton Brand's an old man from 99. The Grizzlies able to sweep the Spurs. The Timberwolves are going to play the Grizzlies. The Bucks and the Celtics eliminated. The Bucks lose to the Wizards, so that new age looking team is going to come along here. And we got a nice little matchup here. James Harden versus Kawhi. They've had some nice little matchups in their career. And Kevin Love, Amari Stoudemire, Gordon Hayward, Ricky Rubio, Mike Conley. But then it's this one that we're really looking forward to. 90 overall Tyson Chandler, 94 overall Dirk. And you got Kevin Durant, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, and Kyle Lowry. It is 1-1 over there, 3-1 over here. The Wizards are looking to make it, but they're gonna blow a 3-1 lead, and it is now game 7. Is Memphis about to win in 6 games? Let's see. No, they did not. Both series are game 7s. There is 2 minutes left in this Pacers-Wizards game. Screw it. There is so much good talent in the league now. We're seeing all of it build up. Plus all these players that were like drafted in 09, 10, and were supposed to hit their primes in 2015 are just hitting their primes already, like John Wall and Steph Curry, Mike Conley, Amari Stoudemire is still around, and then all the players that were supposed to get injured and fall off are still playing well, like Amari. Mike Conley though about to run a pick and roll with oh my God, what an awful pass by Mike Conley, you big stupid John Wall. The screen by, I think that's Charlie Villanueva, and John Wall is going to take the floater but get blocked, and the rebound by Haywood and Mike Conley again. Can they trust him with this basketball? I don't know yet. He's going to run the same pick and roll again, it's looking like. Nope, he's going to hand it over to Bibby, Mike Bibby now on a different team, left the Kings. Hayward, the screen by Stoudemire. Gordon Hayward's going to have to go all the way, pull up, and that is off. But the rebound by Haywood. Haywood fights for the rebound and takes it and hits the layup. A very pivotal offensive board in game 7, 1:11 left. John Wall back up the other way, trying to cook Mike Conley. Got Ricky Rubio at the 2 off the ball. I don't know how good that is, but John Wall now to the basket, throws it down to Varejao, and it is off. Great defense that time by Haywood. He throws it up to Mike Bibby. Real risky pass, but there's no defensive awareness here, so we'll be all right. Pass over to Haywood. Haywood hands it off to Simmons. Wait, why did I say Simmons? What? I don't know. Hayward pulls up, and green light pull-up shot from Gordon Hayward. Why did I say Simmons? I mean, it was literally Haywood to Hayward. It was the perfect handoff, and I messed it up. John Wall, the screen by Villanueva coming up, and John Wall is going to run right all the way to the basket. Layup blocked by Stoudemire. He's going to hand it off to Amari, the better free throw shooter. If he can could hit one here, this game might be over. Amari, the first one is good, 72%, and the second one is also good by Amari Stoudemire. He'll be moving on. Gordon Hayward had 39, Harden had 29, Conley 26, Stoudemire 14. He nearly threw it away with that first turnover, Conley. Kevin Love at 35 and 10, a fantastic series, but it is going to end in a Pacers win. Pacers move on to the finals. I don't think they've won a ring yet. And we have Memphis and Minnesota. This is one of the craziest series I've ever seen. Curry, Dirk, and Kobe against KD and a bunch of other people I forget already. And KD and the bunch of other people I forget already might win this. Hold on. I'm rooting for the Wolves right now because they are only down by 10. They're cooked. Wolves win 136 to 113. Kyle Lowry 40 and 14. KD 35, 7 and 8. Yeah, I can't just gloss over Kyle Lowry like that. Kyle Lowry is insane. He's probably even better than Curry as of right now. And Kobe only had 18. He is a little bit older. So is Dirk. And Dirk only had, Dirk had a triple-double, but it was with 12 points. Triple-double is kind of crazy though. But yeah, KD is back again looking for his, I believe his third ring, right? Because he came back from 3-1 twice. Yeah, this would be his third straight as well. This Pacers team was pretty fun to watch. We'll see what happens. And the Pacers win the first game pretty handily by 12, 13 points. But the Grizzlies are coming right back to remind you, it's Memphis. We go hard or whatever, grit and grind. I don't know. It's Brooklyn. We go hard. I don't know why I said Memphis. Stoudemire, they tried. 1-1 series. I got this one going to 6. That's my prediction right now. And a Grizzlies win. I don't care if the Pacers win this game. Pacers are going to win this one though. Conley, Mike Bibby, Harden, Hayward. It is a good team. I would love to see Amari Stoudemire win a ring, but I don't think anybody else cares. Do you care if Amari Stoudemire wins a ring? I don't know. I do. Okay, Pacers are for sure not going to 6 because they have won 3 games and Kevin Durant is in his prime scenario. If he comes back down 3-1 3 straight years, I don't think we've ever seen that in the history. I feel like I could say that very confidently that we've never seen that in the history of the channel. He won the first game. Okay, they are fighting to force game 7 right now. They are down by 3. Kirk Heinrich passing in the ball to Kyle Lowry. Then you got KD out there, and I'm going to see who else is out there as well. Yee is out there and Pau is out there. I don't think Pau Gasol has ever left this team in the past 15 or so years. About 13 years. He got drafted in 01. Kyle Lowry and him will run a pick and roll, and Lowry's going to pull up. Should be an easy shot, but it was not. Lowry misses with a late release on an open shot. Mike Bibby back up the other way. Mike Bibby all the way, and he is going to hit the tough layup. Mike Bibby looking to end the Grizzlies run. Hey, he's been yearning for a ring since like 2001. He was very close that year, and not in the simulation, but who cares? Real life happened too. Kyle Lowry now to the right. Lowry all the way. Layup is a tough layup, is good by Lowry. Another one that was definitely tougher than the Mike Bibby one, but he's also better than Mike Bibby right now. Bibby back up the other way. The screen on Lowry. Bibby down to Stoudemire in the post against Kirk Heinrich. Oh my God! And Stoudemire is going to throw it over to Hayward. The shot is off. They gave Hayward the wide open shot and he misses it. Pass over to Heinrich. Kirk back to Lowry. Lowry gonna step back. Oh my! I thought he was gonna pull for a second. They are not giving Kevin Durant this ball right now. It's because Kyle Lowry. Oh my! What is he doing? And he hits it. Kyle Lowry, the step back from 2 feet away. I just saw Enes Kanter's on the court. No wonder he is getting his way in the paint. All right, Stoudemire. Oh my! It's because they're running an 18 big men lineup. Look at this. Stoudemire is guarded by Kirk down low, and they're gonna double team. And Powell tries to help out, but it does not work. Stoudemire finishes through 2 defenders. He's got 46% covered, and I don't know if he's got 46 in the game, but he was 46% covered. And yeah, whatever. All right, Memphis has one more chance, or they will lose their little two final streak. Finals appearances, yeah, but championships is a different story. We got to give Kyle Lowry some respect one of these days. He's one of the greatest simulation players. Let's see. Will he get? Oh my! Kyle Lowry fadeaway 3, and he says, "Give me my respect." Kyle Lowry ties up the game. 99-99. 14 seconds left. If they go on to win this finals, that might be the greatest shot in NBA history. They need to stop though. Kevin Durant, lanky body self, guarding Gordon Hayward. He looks even lankier than in real life for some reason. He also looks locked in, stupidly locked in. The screen on the right side. Gordon Hayward going to take the same shot. He pulls up. It is off. Rebound by Stoudemire, but not enough time as he dunks over the defender. I just realized Harden's on the team. I saw Harden as they zoomed in on him. What a beautiful game it has been. Hopefully it stays close for just another second. Come on. All right, there it is. 103-105. Pacers have the ball. I'm still rooting for Memphis. I can't lie. I still am. I need that 3-1 comeback again. And oh, what a beautiful pass to Mike Conley. That Darius Miles, number 44. What the hell? What overall is Darius Miles? He is old. He is playing 1 minute right now. He's not even in the rotation. Someone fouled out. Someone is a culprit. Tyson Chandler fouled out? How is Darius Miles playing? Maybe he's playing the floor now, I guess. I don't know. Nobody else has fouled out, thankfully. But Darius Miles, the 2K glitch has kicked in where a random role player will play when someone gets fouled out. And Lowry gets fouled on his pull-up jumper. They are guarding the hell out of that Lowry jumper. Lowry at the line. Ooh, that's a bad look, Kyle. And they just sub back in Yee. But is Yee at center? I think Yee's at center instead of Powell. You'll be all right, maybe. To be fair, I would rather Powell guard Amari just because it's a bigger body, just with 2K logic. Hayward the screen, and here goes Powell guarding the pick and roll. Oh man, the pass down to Amari, and Amari finishes around Yee. They take a 7-point lead as Lowry can only convert one of the free throws. It is only 1:20 left, and the Pacers are looking for their ring. Lowry, the screen by Pau Gasol. Lowry around the screen all the way, and he's gonna lob it up to Yee. Yee hits the layup, falls to the ground. Looked like he was about to tear an ACL or something. As Gordon Hayward gets the ball, awful player to talk about getting injured on lobs around. If only he knew what's to come. All right, Hayward to the right. Hayward all the way, pump fakes it. He's gonna have to pass it back out to Amari. Amari's got it. He's gonna dribble it out to Mike Conley. Conley back to Hayward. Hayward runs the pick and roll with Amari. Hayward to the basket. Hayward down to Amari and one. Some beautiful basketball by the Pacers. We have seen some beautiful basketball from both these teams. I still remember that Pau Gasol play they ran for him, and now they are abusing Pau Gasol down low. Amari Stoudemire, the free throw is good. 6-point lead by the Pacers. Pass down to Pau Gasol. There's not a lot of time to work with here. Gonna pass it back to Pau over to Lowry. I wanted that Lowry shot to go and be the biggest shot of all time, but instead we're gonna force ourselves into a KD 4 shot here. KD pulls up, it's off. That is it. The Pacers are going to be NBA champions. Congratulations, Indiana. I doubted you to hell. James Harden at 39. We didn't see him score once, but he had 39, and Lowry 32. In a loss, they will not be coming back from 3-1 3 years straight. And the Pacers, NBA champions. James Harden, Finals MVP in his 4th season. I feel like I missed a year of checking this again, but screw it. Points leader was Chris Paul. Rebounds, Kevin Garnett. Assist was Curry. Steals, Chris Paul. Blocks, Roy Hibbert. Field goal percentage, Elton Brand. And 3-point percentage, Trevor Ariza. Allen Iverson, Ray Allen, and Steve Nash all retired and hit the Hall of Fame. Stephon Marbury also retired. He's going to make the Asian Chinese Hall of Fame, whatever the hell. Played in that league over there in Guangdong or Shanghai or whatever the hell. Chauncey Billups also retired. I think he made the Hall of Fame in real life. Did he? It was a pretty valiant finals run, to be fair, and Kenyon Martin retired. All right, draft lottery. This is for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Thunder, Hawks, Bobcats, Wizards, Pistons, and who is going to win it? The Wizards via Miami. Miami is sick to their stomach. I feel like Miami was that team with Dwight Howard. They never did much. We haven't focused much on the teams that have sucked. Kind of eliminated that portion of the video. And yeah, Dwight Howard's still there, 27 years old, and they miss out on that pick. So yeah, the Wizards, though, they are going to have him join who? Assuming that they pick Giannis, he will be joining Kevin Love, John Wall. Oh, wow. It's just that team that was just in the conference finals. And speaking of that, let's do it. It's been years and years and years. If players are still on the same teams, we could clearly see who has been underperforming. Thunder, I've never seen them have any sort of hope, so sucks. Yeah, I don't remember if they did. As the Supersonics Thunder, I don't know. Mavericks, your best player is Rodney Stuckey, dog. I'm not mad at you. Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony and KG. They made the finals that one year. I don't know where the hell KG is. I think he went to the Lakers, right? Jazz, Damian Lillard's team. He's in his rookie season. The Nuggets, obviously, Bosh and them did win a ring one time. I kind of wanted to go over this now just because I already know some of these guys, like let's say Bosh, for example, are going to retire by the time the video ends, and then I'm going to forget what the teams were correlated with and forget why they should or shouldn't be disappointing me. The Pelicans are probably up next, honestly. They got Kyrie, DeRozan. Well, they'll be around. The Rockets I don't remember them doing anything. The Lakers, I mean, they had their little run, and they should be better right now, honestly. They still got Tony Parker and KG. Yao Ming and Suns in general have not done anything, really. Westbrook's just getting started, and his team isn't even good. Well, actually, no, it's not that bad. Kings are overperforming, honestly. Spurs, Blake Griffin just getting started. I can't remember what well, I mean, they had Tim Duncan and all that a long time ago. Warriors, D Rose is getting started. Steph Curry is getting started in them, and the Grizzlies, we already know those top teams. Yeah, they got the Eastern Conference. Obviously, the Pacers, we're now pretty impressed with them. They just won their finals. The Bucks, so Ray Allen just retired. I don't know what overall he was, but yeah, they definitely gotta just rethink things a little bit, because he had been there for a long time starting at the 2. He probably is high on the all-time leading scorers board or whatever you want to call it. Wizards now just getting started with Kawhi and Raptors. Gilbert's won a couple rings. I think he won that one ring. Never mind. I think he was the one who blew through and lead to Kevin Durant, I believe. The Celtics, okay, this is a team that has been a very disappointing team. They have done absolutely nothing. I don't think they've had one finals appearance. I mean, they got Paul Pierce, so I would assume is averaging over, around 20 for like the past however many years. He's kind of underrated, like compared to his real life self in 2K. They've also had J.R. Smith this entire time, almost averaging 20. They also have Rondo, who's Rondo, and then they have Dwayne Wade. Their only weakness is that they've never signed a better center than Ian Mahimi, and that's really it. Everything else is pretty in check. But yeah, they've never done anything. The Knicks as well. I can't lie. As you know, I've been closely monitoring them because I am a Knicks fan. But Chris Paul won MVP. They don't be doing nothing. Luol Deng is off the bench now. He's still here though. The Bulls, I don't even remember, honestly. They still got Jamal Crawford though, and he's a 6th man. I completely forgot about LeBron's Magic this year, like just entirely. They just weren't good. And Steve Nash is also retired now, so there's that. They probably have some money freed up in free agency. The Nets, yeah, Tim Duncan, you had your time. You won a ring at least at the beginning, you got it. But the Nets in a whole, I don't really know what would. Well, they had Jason Kidd. They had to. Cavaliers, T-Mac hasn't had much success ever since he split up with LeBron. Oh wow, they got fake Chris Humphries. Also, Bargnani makes the first team every year. Haven't seen him make anything shake any year. I haven't seen him anywhere in the playoffs. Pistons, shoot, this team is bad, bro. Ricky Davis, Jared Dudley, and Jay Irving, and Joakim Noah, Al Jefferson. Why do you have so many centers? Isaiah Thomas, Terrence Ross, bro. This team is garbage. Miami, you guys have also, that was the honorable mention or whatever that made me even do this. You guys have been underperforming this whole time with Dwight. I wouldn't say underperforming. Dwight's not like an insane overall, but still, it's just he was the #1 overall pick or whatever. He was the #2. And Bobcats, you guys were an expansion team and you've built some garbage. So there you go. Devin Harris been carrying you all these years. And the Hawks, AD's still got to develop now. He's in his rookie season. All right, nice little recap of the past. I think we're just about 10 years in, 10, 11 years. So NBA draft, I just skipped past it, but screw it. Giannis goes #1 to the Wizards. Rudy Gobert, actually, to be fair, this is the best draft to skip because it sucks. CJ goes to the Bobcats. Hawks get Rudy alongside Anthony Davis. Wizards, obviously, Giannis next to Kawhi and everybody else on that insane team, and so on and so forth. This draft literally is garbage. Okay, I just skipped through free agency. We're gonna see where players signed. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and Chris Paul has left the Knicks for the Raptors. Gilbert Arenas has left the Raptors for the Bucks. Steph Curry obviously stays in the Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett is a Laker for the time being. He continues to stay there, 1-year deal. Elton Brand, didn't he? Oh no, he never left the Bucks. Okay, so he's still there. Bucks might be a problem this year because Elton Brand's been cooking all these years, and now Gilbert Arenas goes there. Pacers are gonna retain both Amari Stoudemire and James Harden. I feel like Woj saying retain. Pau Gasol stays with the Grizzlies. Blake Griffin, the Spurs still. Caron Butler is gonna leave the Raptors for the Jazz. Guess they had to free up cap space for Chris Paul or something. I know they already lost Arenas, but whatever. Dwight Howard is gonna go to the Magic. He leaves Miami for the other Florida team, the team that he was drafted by in real life. He's gonna go there. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody that's on the Magic as well, but we'll look in a second. Iguodala to the Thunder still. Pelicans, DeRozan, and that's really it. That's all the teams. Yeah, Paul Pierce is pretty cooked at this point. He did sign a 3-year deal though. Dwight Howard, who did you join? That's the only team that's really intriguing me. Who did you join over here? Oh, right. Yeah, wow. When I said I thought I was forgetting a player, yeah, definitely was forgetting a player. LeBron James. I just disassociated him from the Magic because T-Mac left, so I just kind of assumed that he was just his own team at this point. But yeah, Raymond Felton just signed here along with Dwight Howard, LeBron, and yeah, definitely freed up cap space from Steve Nash retiring. I tell you that much. A 27-year-old big man to join LeBron named Dwight. And then, yeah, you got the rest of the teams and whatever. The league has changed a lot since we first joined. It is time to continue. 2014 draft class. We got less than 10 years left. What's funny too is that we're going into 2014 now, 2013-14, right? Jesus, we still got like 9 years left, but I'm gonna try and get through these quicker than the last 9 because I've been just tweaking this. The most popular video on this channel, like the 2003 simulation, I didn't even finish the simulation. Like I literally ended after 10 years, which maybe that was, I don't know if that was a good thing. I don't know if it was just luck that video, because like most of them I'll just finish them and go all the way, but yeah, that one I just ended after, well, I guess to be fair, most of them I end after 10 years, but I don't know, I guess I'm trying to push the boundaries in this one. And the Grizzlies are 25-4. Chris Paul wins back-to-back MVPs, averaging 38 in Toronto, which is even better than last season. He's actually averaging not that many assists though for Chris Paul, if that, you know, to make the distinction. Michael Carter Williams, rookie of the year. Again, he did it again at a 74 overall. Not to say, well, to be fair, the Thunder, I think I acknowledge that they're pretty garbage right now, but I'm surprised Giannis still didn't play or didn't do better than 10 points. LeBron was another DPOY. Eric Bledsoe, most improved. Hello, Doug Collins. First team, CP3, Gilbert, LeBron, KD, and Andrea. Second team, Westbrook, Vince, KG, Bosh, and Cousins. Third team, Kobe, Curry, Carmelo, Rudy, and William Forbes. Random dude who's just been around for so many years now. And yeah, Giannis, did Giannis not play? Giannis averaged 4 points. Now, to be fair, he did join the best team in the league. He played all 82 games though, but he did not play much. He only averaged 9 minutes per game. So that is why he was an all-rookie second teamer, not even a first teamer. And to be honest, well, no, Mike Carter Williams averaged averaged way more all-around stat line, but CJ averaged 18 points as well. It's pretty funny how that draft class has panned out thus far. 69 wins for the Grizzlies, and the East is way weaker than the West, at least at the top of the conference. KD's Grizzlies are fantastic. The Minnesota Timberwolves are fantastic. And it's funny because the East won the ring last year, and it was the Pacers. And the Pacers did not make the playoffs this year, not even the playoffs. Hey, I'm not even gonna say nothing more than that. Is crazy. Let's simulate. Matter of fact, who is on the Sixers? Now check that real quick. Who is the best team in the Paul George and Andrea Bargnani? He heard me. He stole their playoff spot, and he was #1. The Wizards as well. The Kawhi Leonard team with Giannis on here deep on the bench. They actually, yeah, they did it again. They're pretty good. Jazz, Portland, Miami, Warriors, Raptors, Clippers, Wizards, and Bulls have been eliminated. So the Clippers were an upset, or they were upset, and that is Russell Westbrook's team. They get cooked. The Wizards, the second seed, yeah, they got cooked by the Bucks. Gilbert Arenas still as an old man cooking. Kevin Love, Kawhi Leonard, and Giannis with 8 minutes could not win out of the first round. They probably should have played Giannis more. The Raptors with the MVP Chris Paul loses to Dwyane Wade in the first round, who I've called out for also not doing much. And the Bulls against Brooklyn. The Bulls lost to Tim Duncan's Brooklyn Nets. The Bulls have Klay Thompson and Greg Oden. It really doesn't look like much else. Second round, you got the Nuggets getting swept by the Grizzlies. The Kings getting 4-2'd by the Timberwolves. Those two should have been, those were expected for sure. All right, the Sixers were able to beat or lose to the Celtics. So Dwyane Wade is going to advance to the conference finals. Also, LeBron is nowhere to be found. I just thought about that. LeBron was the 10th seed, 38 wins from LeBron James's team with Dwight Howard and Rip Hamilton starting at a 73 overall. They were bad. Dwight averaged 18 and 10 a game, but I guess LeBron needs more perimeter play. No, Goran averaged 20. Is the league just too good or something? Bron's also averaging the least points he's averaged in over like 6 years. All right, the conference finals matchup, you got Tim Duncan against Dwyane Wade. Their two teams matching up. Sean Marion's on Duncan's team as well, and he's always a GOAT in 2K. And then you got Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, Deshaun Stevenson, Dirk Nowitzki, and Ed Davis against Lowry, Quentin Richardson, Kevin Durant, Pau Gasol, and Tyson Chandler. Did Tyson never? I swear I thought Tyson left. No, he's been here for a minute. Never mind. All right, Pau Gasol, Tyson. Yeah, they made that duo. They got Lowry here out of the draft. They got KD here out of the draft, and they are still bodying team. But will they body that Steph Curry led? Yeah, yep, they are. Yeah, it's a sweep. We have a Grizzlies Celtics matchup. Dwyane Wade is finally in the finals. He was the last to make it out of the Big Four from the 03 draft, because we've seen Bosh, we've seen Melo, and we've obviously seen Bron. And Kevin Durant get his 3rd ring. It's nice to see. I even had to make a video on my Clips channel talking about Kevin Durant and everything that's been going on with him, and talking about his team is trash and everything. At the root of it all, I think Kevin Durant really does just enjoy basketball. I do think he's made some wrong decisions, some right decisions, some questionable ones, and he's good at basketball, but it's nice to see him dominating the simulation with all the controversy that he's been going through right now in real life. Regardless if he controls some of it, he didn't control some of it, you get it. Or even just the controversy his team's going through, as he loses the first game, by the way, and hell, even if you lose, you have 2 rings. But yeah, money he got in real life. Did you see Durant tonight? Question mark. Dealing the rock, posting a career high 17 assists. Congratulations. Hashtag feeling it. God, that was the most AI generated text I've ever seen. Kevin Durant 27 and 17 as they win game 2. It is a 1-1 series. Will we get some Dwyane Wade KD action? Game 2, it's looking like the Grizzlies are going to run away with it. Memphis, a win by whatever that is, 36 points from KD. So they will not be going down 3-1. I can tell you that much. That will be the first time in years they don't go down 3-1, or in ever at that. And that's crazy. We have not seen LeBron back in the finals since KD came back 3-1 against them. Durant, another win. Is that it? Is that going to be it? No. Celtics won a game. Celtics are going to win another game. It's looking like, wait. Yeah, Celtics are going to come back down 3-1 and force a game 7. Jesus Christ. I feel like KD was the first person we saw do that in the finals. And will the Celtics be the second, or Dwyane Wade? Okay, it is 2:14 left. Game 7 of the 2014 NBA Finals. We got, Joel Embiid and Andrew Wiggins and Julius Randle on the horizon. But for now, we're focused on this. The pass is going to go into expectedly Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got it against Lowry. The matchup of the century. It's really nice. Rondo looks very aesthetically pleasing in the Celtics jersey. I miss seeing him in the Celtics jersey. And the beautiful move there by Dwyane Wade, number 4, to take a 4-point lead as well. 2 minutes left, and the Grizzlies trying not to blow this lead entirely. Bro, I just opened Twitter and I saw a kid cooking people, and he has no legs. Like, he's cooking people in basketball. That is the GOAT. I don't care about none of this simulation no more. Hold on. Never mind. We back. Kevin Durant, baby. 1:54 left. KD hits the 3. Paul Pierce with the very visible bald spot. Oh my God. They got old man commentator Paul Pierce. Where is the headband? What did they do to him? Paul Pierce pulls up mid-range. Oh, that looked good. One of my favorite players, Paul Pierce, missing the mid-range shot, and Kevin Durant back up the other way. KD, oh my God, a step back of hell. Oh, Kevin, run it back. How are you to stop that? That makes me want to play 2K and hit that move, that exact move. I'm gonna go buy that Kevin Durant from the auction. You know what's crazy? I have 2.7 million MT in my team. Don't ask. Maybe I'll upload some my team videos one day. Oh, my step back. See ya, Paul. That is the most Kevin Durant move ever. All right, well, they got the lead again. They are about to shoot. I don't know. Paul Pierce back up the other way. He throws it down to Jan. Big Jan. And oh my, what a backdoor. Hello? Rondo, am I seeing things that you're not? Hold on. Pause right here. And yep, that right there. Hello. Yeah, I don't even know that. Right pulls up and he misses now. Well, that sucked. You could have been up by one right now, but you're a dummy. Here goes Yee. Yee up the other way. Yee down to Lowry. Yeah, Lowry back out to Powell. I think him or Yee could have taken that shot, but it's all good. We back to KD with it. Kevin Durant. Step back, pull up, mid-range, Kevin. Oh my God. Kevin Durant is on a tear. He said, I am not losing another finals. 3-point lead. Paul Pierce, the pull-up shot. That's, wow. Paul Pierce is selling. I feel like he can make a lot of those shots. As a matter of fact, why isn't Dwyane Wade taking those shots? Kevin Durant misses. That was another bad shot. He forced that. I don't care what anybody says. That's a bad shot. J.R. Smith pulls up, fade away. Oh my God, JR, what the hell? J.R. Smith, the king of the bad shot, makes a bad shot, and they're gonna foul Lowry because this game is dumb. But let's see, we've seen Lowry miss free throws before, just like we've seen any player miss free throws before. But you know, I'm talking about in the game. Lowry, come on, first one at the line, and it is good. Green light, 100%. Did they sub out JR? Is JR still in? I don't know. I think he was in over Wade, so I get it. But JR just hit a 75% contested, dog. Pass into Paul Pierce, down by 3. Paul now to the basket. Pierce is gonna do another step back. No, he hands it off to Rondo. Back to Pierce. I thought he's gonna have room to take a 3 there, but he does not. Plus, he has the worst jump shot animation for a quick shot ever. He's gonna give it to Rondo. Rondo's gonna pull the 3. Rondo Green. Rajon Rondo extending his range at his young age. Kind of young. He's pretty old now, but you ain't never seen Rondo shooting. Here he goes. Kevin Durant, the step back pass over. Who is that in the corner? I don't know, but he missed it, and they have no timeouts. They're gonna chuck it up. Who just missed that shot? Was that? Oh, that was Quentin Richardson, wasn't it? Yep, that is corner pocket Q Rich, and he gets the shot wide open. Kevin Durant unselfishly passes out of the quadruple team on him to a wide open Q Rich, and he was good at shooting in his time. So, you know, I bet he might even have like a 90 at this point. No, in 2K, he might. Yep, 95 3-point shot and missed that. If they lose this game, that is terrible miss. That's like JJ Redick missing a wide open corner 3 to win the championship. What's crazy is JJ Redick, or actually no, he had a finals appearance when he was on the Magic, didn't he? But yeah, it's kind of crazy that I don't think JJ Redick won a ring, and he made the playoffs every year of his career until like the final year or something, or maybe it was just every year. I think he missed it with the Pelicans though, or the Mavericks, one of those two. Shoot, I don't know. Rondo's got it though. Rondo's gonna throw down to Paul Pierce in the post, and Paul Pierce is gonna take that layup, and it's blocked away. George Hill back the other way. George Hill, not passing the ball ever. Oh my God, George Hill, is this your team? Thank you. Give it to Kevin. Kevin to Yee, and now they're gonna run an off-ball play for Kevin Durant. Yep, there goes KD getting over the screen. KD on the right wing, isoing Paul Pierce. No double team in sight, and he had it, but he takes a reverse. 2 seconds left, and Kevin Durant now. The pass into, it looks like, I don't know. The pass into Lowry in the corner for 3. Bang! Kyle Lowry takes the lead. 2-point lead, 51 seconds left. Paul Pierce now. Can he ever hit a shot? We will see. Paul Pierce trying to cross up Kevin Durant. I also don't know why Dwyane Wade. Oh my, never mind. Paul Pierce, the spin into the dunk to tie the game up. The arena just went dead silent in Memphis. And now Kyle Lowry. Okay. The screen off ball for KD on the left side. The ball is going to KD. Kevin throws it down to Powell. Wide open. Everything was open there. Man. But yeah, like I said, Dwyane Wade is not touching the basketball. It is all Paul Pierce. That man, whoever is the coach of the Celtics right now, is just, he is biased to Paul because he's been there for 20 years. The pass into Pierce. 25 seconds left. Celtics down by 2. The screen from Jan Mahimi. Paul Pierce, any day now, he's going to take the screen, pull up, and he's blocked by Pau. Pau Gasol blocks the shot, the pull-up shot. That's rarely ever blocked. It might be heavily contested, but blocked is crazy. And they're going to give it into Lowry. Lowry will take some free throws. If he hits both, we can get out of here. Lowry, the first is good, and the second is also good. good. Any timeouts left? No, screw it. Let's watch Boston put up a desperation shot. They're actually gonna give it to Dwyane Wade probably for the first time ever. Wait, nope, over to Paul Pierce. Pierce, the shot is way off. Rebound by the Grizzlies, and that is it. Game over. The arena's going crazy. I just randomly heard the crowd get way louder, and that is it. The Grizzlies win their third ring. D-Wade loses just like how Melo did in the finals. I always got to compare him to their own draft class. And KD, finals MVP yet again, although Lowry won it once. 69 wins, and they continue to win throughout the playoffs. Rip Hamilton retired. Peja retired. Mike Bibby retired. Shane Battier retired. Kareem Rush retired. No Hall of Famers. Didn't look like it anyways. And draft lottery. Or hell, whoever you want. I don't know. Embiid. Oh yeah, Embiid, Jokic, Julius Randle, you know, NBA legend. Marcus Smart, Andrew Wiggins. You pick your poison. You see the top of the teams. And the Thunder, Knicks, Kings. Dang, the Knicks are that high up? Oh yeah, right. Chris Paul left. Dang, wait, who did the Knicks ever get? Because Chris Paul just left them high and dry. Oh, right. They still have Vince, but Vince is dumb old. Vince doesn't care. He's going to play till he's 80. Joel Embiid is ranked #1. You got Jokic down here, and so on and so forth. NBA draft #1 overall pick is going to Joel Embiid to the Thunder. They have been struggling this whole time. And the second pick, Andrew Wiggins to the Knicks. Oh man, we are struggling. Oh man, Luol Deng and Andrew Wiggins about 10 years apart, and same difference. We pick a mediocre small forward. Sorry, Andrew. I don't care how many All-Star appearances you have. Luol probably had 1, 2, maybe even 2. Jabari Parker goes 4th. Zach LaVine to the Pistons. Kyle Anderson, Dario Saric, Aaron Gordon. Where is I don't know actually. I don't know who I'm waiting for. Marcus Smart. Shoot. Oh, there goes Julius. Nurkic went a little bit later. Yeah, cool little draft. Free agency. LeBron is a free agent. Will he? #1 on his list is the Cavs. 2nd is the Lakers. 3rd is the Magic. And the other 2 have no significance, but screw it. Maybe he'll go there too. I don't know. T-Mac has literally no offers. 35 years old. Everybody is bidding on LeBron. Said, yo, T-Mac will be here on day 2. My bad. Dwyane Wade is probably going to re-sign with the Celtics. Forbes is a Bucks for life. And John Wall's restricted. Kyle Lowry, Grizzlies already gave him a contract. And it looks like that's all the contracts as of right now. Rudy got a 4-year from the Mavericks. All right. After 8 days of free agency, everybody's gone. Where have they went? LeBron re-signed, T-Mac re-signed, Wade re-signed, John Wall re-signed, Kyle Lowry stood, Kevin Garnett joins LeBron and Dwight on the Magic. How much money did he get? Kevin Garnett got $22 million. They had $22 million to hand out to KG. He joins another one of them small forwards that was drafted in 03 to try and win a ring. Because yeah, I don't believe he's won a ring yet. And him, Dwight, and LeBron are here. A little big 3 over here. It's not as crazy as when Kobe and them signed Allen Iverson, just because, you know, it was a bit of a weaker era back like 7 years ago. But now, you know, that's pretty good though. I don't know if you'll be Grizzlies good, but we'll see. You are LeBron and you haven't regressed at all. Hey, look at this, man. I think I ran out of draft classes, but shout out to this dude. I'm about to use starting the default ones, but I was downloading this dude, Big Doug Swan, right? I seen his name and I said, that's a man I can trust. I downloaded his draft classes this entire video thus far, and I think he ran out. I think he didn't make one after 2014, but respect to him. You know, I always got to give respect to the creators. Although like the draft class is already here, I don't think J.R. Smith is in one of the draft classes. You know how like all this stuff is always broken? Yeah, that basically, yeah, that's it. But I'll just use the 2K defaults from here on out. Anything wonky going on with this one? I mean, there's some dude named Byron Hayward. We'll be all right. Let me see if there's a good one I could download. I am very much so not sure why Karl Anthony Towns is ranked 6th, but screw it, this one worked. I don't see no weird duplicate or fake players. Kevin Durant, most valuable player. Zach LaVine, rookie. And yeah, I'm not going to gloss over that. KD, that's what's up. Thank you. Great stuff. Carlos Boozer, 6th man of the year. LeBron James, DPOY. Avery Bradley, most improved player. Doug Collins, 70 wins. Chris Paul, Tony Parker, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Andrea Bargnani. Bargnani's a normal candidate here, but Tony Parker's a new one. Bargnani basically just took Dwight Howard's spot of the past 10 years. And anybody else interesting? 2nd team and 3rd team. I saw Al Horford, but everything else looks pretty normal. All right, here the hell we go. We're in here, the playoffs. 70 wins from the Grizzlies, 61 wins from the Timberwolves, 59 wins from Westbrook's Clippers, which are just solid. Nothing crazy, but they're pretty good. 58 wins from that Celtics team that was just in the finals. The Wizards also got 50+ wins. The Bulls also got 50+ wins with, once again, just Klay Thompson, Darren Williams, Jeff Teague, Jared Dudley, Danilo Gallinari, Greg Oden. You don't even need to be looking at the screen to know that this team isn't that good. Like, their overalls aren't that crazy. Avery Bradley is just won the MIP or whatever, so that's cool. Where the Magic are back in the playoffs, nearly won 50 games, so that's good for them. LeBron, KG. Sorry, I just revived Shaq's career. And the Knicks are the worst team in the league with Andrew Wiggins and Vince Carter, or at least no Nope, the worst team in the league is the Suns by far. Yao Ming still holding on to nothing. He ain't doing nothing over there. Oh my God. I mean, that's not really his role. That's the issue, is that that's not really his role to carry a team offensively. He's not like a dominant offensive player, and he's the only player on the team. So, I mean, they literally have a bunch of, they have 373 or lower starting, and their whole bench is 74 or lower. This is actually an insanely garbage team. I can't remember who they've had in the past, but they are garbage. So the Knicks are the second worst team in the league, to clarify. All right, I just didn't say off. That was really weird. I just didn't say any of the teams got eliminated, but so far, Utah got upset by the Kings. The Kings led by Paul Millsap and Eric Gordon. Oh, and Jokic and Jimmy Butler, who just didn't score a lot, which isn't actually that uncommon. Jimmy Butler will just have random games in real life where he'll just decide to score 6, and Jokic will do the same thing, but he'll have like 13 assists. And the Jazz lost, and they are led by Damian Lillard, Lance Stevenson, Lou Will, Tobias Harris, Caron Butler, Drew Gooden, Ben Baker. And then you got on the other side, no other upsets. All right, second round. Bulls are out of here. Kings are out of here. Magic are out of here, and Clippers are out of here. So the Magic lose to the Celtics. LeBron loses to D Wade. And we got the same old Western matchup that we're starting to see over and over again. We got Dwayne Wade against Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Love, and John Wall. And Giannis should be off the bench. He's got to be somewhere. Yeah, Giannis is still only an 80 though, so I guess they're just easing him in. They even have Ricky Rubio off the bench too, I'm pretty sure. So pretty elite conference finals matchups almost every year. And the Celtics go up 3-0, and the Grizzlies also go up 3-0. They both lose though. Okay, there we go. Celtics win eventually, and the Grizzlies win eventually. We get a rematch of last year's finals. Celtics nearly came back from down 3-1. Oh wait, did they come back from? No, that they lost, right? I believe they lost. Yeah. All right, Grizzlies win game 1. KD MVP season. He might be, he's going for his 4th ring, and I don't remember how many rings LeBron. I feel like LeBron has 2 or 3 rings, and I mean, if KD wins more, we're really here for the finals and the championships and everything. He wins more, I might give him more credibility. All right, it's 130 left and a 2-point deficit for the Grizzlies. Here we go. 130 left. The pass into Durant. Durant, the crossover between the legs, that lanky body between the legs. The screen by Tyson. KD's gonna pull up for the mid-range, and oh my God, that is good. He's unstoppable. KD, 118 left. What the hell? That man Doug Collins just spawned on the screen for about 2.2 seconds, maybe even 0.2 seconds. And Wade now pump fakes a 3 back out to Rondo. You never seen, oh, Rondo throws it off the defender, and it's still Celtics ball. 1 minute left. Memphis looking to take a 2-0 lead, and Boston looking to tie it up 1-1. Haywood passes into Pierce. Pierce throws it down to Lowry, and KD throws it up, and it's off. Rebound by the Celtics. Pass down to Durant. Durant, I mean, my bad. It was actually not to Durant. Durant was the defender, but he stole the hell out of it. Durant, the screen by Pau Gasol. Durant pulls up. No, he gets everybody jumping at him, so he throws it to Pau Gasol, similar to that play we saw years ago with it was Iverson. I was about to say it was someone who didn't pass. I made a joke about it. Paul Pierce, a little half spin out to Rondo. Rondo now over to Wright for 3. Oh my God, the green light by Wright. Is that Julian Wright old self? Julian Wright, he's averaging 17 this season. Oh, he's only 28. What am I talking about? He got drafted in 07. Oh wow, Julian Wright in real life played from 07 to 10. So I never even saw him play. I didn't know who this dude was. I thought he was just an older player by default. But he's doing fantastic in this career, and he might have just hit a huge shot to take a win in the finals, unless KD is KD right now. Chandler into Durant. Durant now. The screen is for sure coming on the right side from Chandler, or not. KD ISOs it to the left. Durant had it. He had the layup. He Ben Simmons did. He had it, and Lowry's gonna pull up for 3, and that is good anyways. Kyle Lowry for 3 to win the game. There's no time left. Rondo's about to shoot a full court shot. It is off top of the backboard. Kevin Durant just emoted on the Celtics for some. He was toying with them. Passed it out for no good reason. Almost had a quadruple double. They are up 2-0. Screw it. I'm clicking simulate. Are they? No, they lost, and they won, and they won. Grizzlies, Kevin Durant, his 4th championship. LeBron had 7 MVPs and 4 rings. Kevin Durant obviously only has 1 MVP, but he also has 4 rings now. And Bron did not come anywhere close this season. He lost in the 2nd round. So Kevin Garnett has retired off of the Magic at a 90 overall, 39-year-old. He said, "Hey, Bron, you can't give me this ring. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm gonna go make that little TNT show for 1 season, and they're gonna cancel it, and then I'll go home, I guess. Do some commercials, some State Farm stuff, probably. You know how you see players around after they retire. Also, Paul Pierce retired, I believe, ringless. Yeah, I mean, he only won 1 ring in real life, but he had a couple runs to potentially win. He was, came back from a 3-1 with Wade, and that is definitely gonna hurt the Celtics inevitably. I would assume both of those two make the Hall of Fame, and Sharif Abdul-Rahim did as well. We ain't even seen him do much, but hey, he's been around racking up stats. All right, it is time for the 2015 draft lottery. I don't even know who's for sure gonna go number 1. Screw it. The Knicks, Suns are up there. The Knicks fall down and the Suns fall down. Mavericks and Warriors jump up. Let's go to the draft real quick. With the first overall pick, it is gonna go Devin Booker. I need to see one one day? I need to see the #1 overall pick get drafted. I want to see we have a trade to announce right before the #1 overall pick. That'd be kind of funny. So Devin Booker goes #1. Second pick, the Warriors pick Kristaps Porzingis. Third pick, D'Angelo Russell to the Suns. And of course, you bastards pick Miles Turnover Towns. Oh my God. Sick of you. I'm just sick of you. I'm sick of you. TJ McConnell, fantastic job, man. I do not care. Man, I just went through this whole draft looking for Mario Hezonja and just to, I don't know, see him exist, and he's not even here. Christian Wood is, though, 68 overall, goes 20th overall. And yeah, man, we had Towns right here, and we drafted Miles Turnover. I don't care about defense. What do I look like, a nerd? That's my favorite player is Frank Ntilikina. Kevin Durant is a unrestricted free. Is KD gonna leave? Oh man, that is gonna hurt my soul to see him leave. Okay, let's just go. Westbrook's also an unrestricted free agent. All right, it is time. Julian Wright, hey, how you doing? Kevin Durant is a Portland Trailblazer. He's going where he might have went in real life if they picked him #1. Trailblazers, Kevin Durant, Roy Hibbert. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. Bro, I wanted you to win like 6 rings, bro. This is not gonna happen here. It's not gonna happen. You're cooked. You are cooked. Russell Westbrook is joining the Celtics, right? He was not. He's gonna take. Wait, he joins Dwayne Wade. Paul Pierce retires unless I see D Wade here and he left his team, but I don't see him. So Russell Westbrook and Dwayne Wade is a new backcourt as Rondo goes to the Nuggets. Okay, that's whose spot he really took. He took Rondo's spot. We'll see how that works out. Melo is gonna go to the Lakers. Tim Duncan stays with the Nets at 39 years old for 1 more year. Pacers get Mike Conley. Mike Conley has been on the Pacers. So yeah, Kawhi, Wizards, Kyrie been on the Pelicans. Bargnani to Pistons. He's been there. Yeah. Oh, no. He went from Philadelphia to the Pistons. Vince Carter joins the Suns to suffer with Yao. Never mind. Yao went to the Sixers. Chris Bosh is a Nugget for life. And Klay Thompson's Bulls have been cooking even though they haven't won anything yet, just yet. J.R. Smith is still a Celtic. Oh, yeah. Melo joined Tony Parker. I didn't even think about that. And I am very sad. I was a KD stan now. You know, I'm bandwagoning to every new good player and he's just getting cooked. Dwayne Wade also falls down in overall as Westbrook joins him. He's honestly the same overall as Rondo is. So there's that. LeBron is the best overall in the league at 99. Then you got Chris Paul and Kobe still in 97. Westbrook, Durant, and Rose are all 96. Duncan still in 95 at 39 years old. Holy hell. I don't think I've ever seen a player. The only player, there was like either last year or the year before, Curry would always stay a very high overall through his whole career. And it was terrifying. But AD is a 94. James Harden, Dirk, Curry, Wall. Yeah. There's some other good players. There's a lot of good players. LeBron James, most valuable player. D'Angelo Russell, Rookie of the Year. Carlos Boozer, 6th Man of the Year. LeBron James, DPOY. Jokic, Most Improved. Doug Collins, Coach of the Year. Chris Paul, Derrick Rose, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, DeMarcus Cousins, first team. Second team, Arenas, Parker, Davis, Nowitzki, and Gasol. In the third team, Westbrook, Lowry, Duncan, Anthony, and Jokic. Honestly, pretty normal. That was really weird. It's pretty normal stuff. Normal as it could possibly get. Wizards won 56 games and the Grizzlies won 60. Still, whoa, that's crazy. Hold on. Grizzlies lost Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant replaced with nobody but maybe Nicholas Batum. No, he was already there. They replaced Kevin Durant with not a soul and they still won 60 games. Have we been overrating Kevin? That's the narrative. That's gonna happen now. Sorry, Kevin. That's what's gonna happen. Well, maybe they gotta win a ring, you know? All right, a bunch of series is happening right now. I just saw the Kings get upset. So how the hell did the Kings lose this series? Oh, wow. Kevin Durant is going to be playing the Memphis Grizzlies right here, right now. He heard us. And the Bulls lost to the Avery Bradley led Bull. Oh, yeah. This team is garbage. I don't know why they're doing so good. Paul George and Yao Ming are going to move on to the second round. All right. Kevin Durant. I don't care about no other series right now. Can he beat the Grizzlies? He's up 2-1. He's up 3-1. Wait, don't blow a 3-1 lead now. Oh, man. It is 3-3. I might need to screw it. Jump in. Oh, man. Every other series ended. We'll look at those in a second. Hold on. Who cares? The Grizzlies are cooking and the Grizzlies continue. Hey, I'm not saying Kevin Durant's team is good by any means, but you did just blow a 3-1 lead to them. You did just blow a 3-1 lead to them. Eddie Curry, Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, and Isaiah Thomas, who is still a 76, like 5 years in, and lose to the Memphis Grizzlies. Now we've got the Wizards versus the Pacers. John Wall, Kawhi Leonard, and Kevin Love against Amari. Still doing pretty decent out here, and his Freedom. That is one of the worst defensive centers of the defense. I don't know what I'm saying. Absolutely awful. But they got James Harden and Gordon Hayward, and man, that team is getting cooked on defense. Oh my god. And on over here we got can Kobe, Curry, and Dirk finally beat this Grizzlies team now that KD isn't here, or are they still gonna get smoked? They are up 2-1. Now it's 2-2. I'm really focused on this one. The Pacers, and it is a game 7. The Pacers lose to the Wizards, so Amari and them are not gonna make it back to the finals, and the Grizzlies are looking like they're going to cook the Kobe Bryant, Curry, and Nowitzki led Timberwolves regardless of their loss of Kevin Durant, they are back to the finals again. We have this Kawhi, John Wall, and Kevin Love team with, by the way, Giannis is still on that bench. I don't know. I gotta check. We gotta have a Giannis check. How much better is he doing this year? Or he's only an 83. Dang. I think him being on the bench is actually ruining his potential. Because they got Charlie Villanueva on the bench too. I don't think he was starting when I checked. All right, let's see. Game 1. Oh my God, they won by 1. All right, screw it. Let's simcast. This game was nearly that close as well, but they took a little fourth quarter 20-point advantage in the fourth by the Wizards to win this game. They were actually down by, I guess, 10 prior. So yeah, definitely needed that. Or it looks like they were down by like 7. I'm trying to do the math right now, but yeah, Quentin Richardson had 29. They lose to Kawhi Leonard's 36, 7 and 6. What's crazy is I believe for like a lot of years, Kawhi's career high in assists per game was like 8 or 7. Like, it's just weird to see out of a player of his caliber, but it just wasn't a part of his game. As the Grizzlies win another one, Powell had 35. Maybe Powell is the savior. Well, I guess Kyle Lowry really is. I mean, Lowry won a finals MVP. Hold on, looks like we're about to be 2-2 here, unless, yep, the Wizards 2-2 and the Grizzlies win another game to make it 3-2. The Wizards win another game to make it a game 7. And game 7, can the Grizzlies win without Kevin, or will Kawhi Leonard and company get their first ring? Grizzlies are pushing back in here early in the fourth. Can they get one bucket? I just need it. No, they're not going to do it. The Grizzlies have lost after the departure of KD. They were 1 game away. 27 each from Lowry and Gasol, and Batum had 20 as well. But Kevin Love, Kawhi Leonard, John Wall, Ricky Rubio, Al Jefferson, Villanueva, Giannis, and Dion Waiters, and Eric Maynard, and Brandon Rush, and Tiago Splitter, and Kem Birch, and dang, Kem Birch is that old? John Wall, finals MVP in Washington. Nice to see. Good for him. Kind of like that one anomaly ring, though, that we didn't really expect. Although their team is really good. I saw Smush Parker retired. Will he make the Hall of Fame? No. Vince Carter and Jermaine O'Neal. The 2000, this is the lottery for Ben Simmons. Now, Ben Simmons just had like 12 points yesterday, and it was considered a success. So, you know, always an interesting, oh, of course, we win. Honestly, we're not even going to, I honestly don't even know who I want us to draft. Ingram, Simmons, I don't know who's going to be better in this 2K league. This draft kind of sucks. All right, first overall pick, we got Ben Simmons. Honestly, I'll be more entertained. Screw it. The second overall pick traded for the third overall pick and Sean Livingston. And Patrick Beverly ain't too shabby either. He gets thrown in there as well, but they just swap picks for Sean Livingston and DeJounte Murray. Whoa. That's great. Wait, is DeJounte Murray, was he that highly ranked? I gotta see on it. Honestly, I'm gonna look right now. Okay, DeJounte Murray was ranked 3rd though. So did wait, this is like a classic tale of NBA leverage. Did the second overall pick, did the Thunder see? Or wait, who is it that made the pick? Did the second pick see like, oh snap, the 3rd pick, they want DeJounte Murray anyways. They're gonna pick him at 3, and we want Ingram, so we're gonna trade down to get Ingram anyways. And it's the Pelicans too. It would be fitting. Let's see. Buddy, of course, they ruined my whole narrative. Well, no wonder they traded down, because Buddy Hield probably was supposed to slide to 10th. Brandon Ingram is gonna fall to the Phoenix Suns, and on top of that, Pascal, yeah, there he goes to the Jazz. He's still in here, and Jamal Murray should still be in here. Oh, a trade to announce. Vin Baker for the 6th overall pick. Now, Vin Baker is another player. Oh yeah, I forgot about Jalen. Oh my God. Vin Baker is another player I don't remember ever seeing in my life of being an NBA fan, so I don't know how he's still an 85 overall in the league. Karis LeVert gets drafted. Another trade to announce for Corey McGetty. It doesn't show what overall he is, so screw it, whatever. Malcolm Brogdon, the rookie of the year. And there goes Jamal Murray to the Rockets. So the Rockets just picked back-to-back. I think the Rockets traded for back-to-back picks. Yes, they did. Jamal Murray and Brogdon. That's a pretty solid future backcourt, I won't lie. Although Brogdon probably won't get much better because he's 23 and a 73. Just 2K logic. Fred VanVleet goes 15th. I mean, he was undrafted in real life. And Sabonis goes 14th. Another one of the best. But this isn't a bad draft. It's just not prolific. It's not even close to a bad. It's a good draft. It's just missing something. It's missing the Luka. It's missing the Zion or / Ja. But it's still got some stars though. Hell, some finals leading stars. Jaylen Brown's here. He, you know what I'm saying, co-leader with Jason. All right, Chris Paul's a free agent yet again. He's 31. He has yet to even make it finals. I've kind of just glossed over it. I've just expected him to maybe make it. I don't even think he's made it Eastern Conference Finals. This is actually pretty funny. And Tim Duncan still has offers for $33 million at 40 years old because he's still in 96. Also, I think Derrick Rose is an unrestricted free agent. Chris Paul is going to sign with the Bulls. Speaking of Derrick Rose, Chris Paul goes to Chicago, so he'll join that team that's been like low-key good, and we'll see if he can bring him over the hump because he hasn't been able to bring many teams over the hump. Also, Kobe signs in Brooklyn, so he leaves Minnesota after a little stint there, and that's where Tim Duncan was originally, but now he goes to the Wolves. Is that not still the team with, oh, that was the team with Dirk, but that means that, well, no, but Kobe left there as well, so it's just going to be Tim Duncan and Curry, right? AD stays with the Hawks, he's restricted. Dirk goes to the Lakers. Parker goes to the Warriors. Kevin Love stays with the Wizards. Gasol stays with the Grizzlies. Brand stays with the Bucks. Andre Drummond, I have not seen you do anything but probably rebound, honestly. He's staying with the Mavericks. Oh, it's because he's still still young. He's 22. Bradley Beal is going to stay with Atlanta. I told you, him and Anthony Davis. Look, AD's at 95. He's an 87. I haven't seen them do a lick of anything. There goes Draymond Green on the Cavaliers, and Darren Williams signs with the Knicks. Oh, now Melo's got Dirk on his team. And who did Kobe join in Brooklyn? Carlos Boozer. Anybody join LeBron the Magic? Yeah, Charlie Villanueva, that's about it. And yeah, there's a lot of teams that don't do a lot. Here's a look at all players and their progression going into this next season. The best 5 players in the league are LeBron, Chris Paul, Westbrook, Durant, and Rose. And Davis is also a 96. And I did want to see, here's that Bulls team, which somehow also is way worse than what I remember it as, because it was like just mid. It wasn't bad. Like Greg Oden was here. I don't know where the hell he went. I even just saw Darko Milicic on that roster. That's, man, not gonna lie, we're about to enter another slew of elite draft classes, 2017, 18, and 19. Honestly, every draft class after this one is all very elite. We are, man, this next like 20 years of basketball, like the one, you're watching this video right now, you'll probably be around for a little bit longer, bearing all the average, and man, this next 20 years of basketball we're gonna get to witness is gonna be crazy. I'm talking about real life. Shea is over there averaging like 34 right now in real life, and I'm not even surprised. Guess who is back? LeBron James, most valuable player, 32, 13, and 9 a game with 3 steals and 2 blocks, 54% from the field, 90 from the line, and 47 from 3. DeJounte Murray wins Rookie of the Year. The Thunder might have made a good decision to trade up. Maybe he would have got picked at second. I don't know. He averaged 17, 7, and 6 in his rookie season. We need the Thunder to convert that into wins though, but maybe not. You could have tanked this year though. Yeah, Thunder got to gear up for like that one year that that one ring they're gonna get in the simulation in like 2022. Lou Will wins another 6th Man of the Year. LeBron James DPOY. Jared Sullinger most improved. Is that actually Jared Sullinger? No, I don't. Is it? Man, I feel like I had this once before in a video that I was trying to go over that. Mason Yee Coach of the Year. First team, expectedly, Kyle Lowry, the GOAT. Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Boogie. Second team looks pretty normal with Bargnani back. And the third team also looks pretty normal with a 41 or 40-year-old Tim Duncan. Lance Stevenson makes the all-defensive second team. And Ben Simmons, all-rookie first team. Brandon Ingram, Jamal, and Jalen. All right, here the hell goes nothing. Playoffs, 55 wins from the Spurs, 59 wins from the Pacers. I literally don't remember who's on the Spurs entering this new era here. And the Spurs, it's Blake Griffin leading his team to the #1 seed. Wow. Pacers, I'm pretty sure that same old team with Amari Stoudemire old self. Yeah, Harden and them. Yeah, pretty good team, good, consistent finals appearances. First round, the Pistons, Heat, 76ers, Nuggets, Lakers, Kings, Bucks, and Thunder make it out of the first round. We actually see 0 upsets, not 1. Second round, the Bulls, Magic, Grizzlies, and Timberwolves. We see 2 upsets. The second seed lost twice, and the second seed in this scenario being the Timberwolves, led by Steph Curry and Tim Duncan, lose to Kevin Durant. So Steph loses to KD's team, which is definitely a weaker supporting cast because, well, he has Tim Duncan, for the love of God. The Bulls were able to, the Bulls lost. Never mind. Klay Thompson and Chris Paul lost again in the second round. Didn't even have a chance. Giannis's team, Giannis is an 87 now. I don't know if he's starting or not. He's still behind. Wait, no. I was about to say to Kawhi leave. Kawhi literally had the worst game ever in this game, and they still won. 2 points on 1 for 8 shooting. This team might be a force. If I had to choose, they probably I don't know if they'd be my favorites right now, but hey, they're pretty good. Conference finals over here, you got Mike Conley versus John Wall, James Harden versus Kawhi Leonard, Gordon Hayward versus Kevin Love, and then obviously Giannis off the bench. And over here, the Spurs, you got Blake Griffin versus Kevin Durant. That's really it. That's the series. Come on, Indiana. Or my bad. Come on, Washington. Oh yeah, Washington just came back. You would think I rigged it. Oh my God. 4-2. And the Blazers, Kevin Durant is back in the finals. Wait, one inspecting thing. Where are the Grizzlies? Oh, Grizzlies lost to the Spurs. So the Grizzlies lost to Blake Griffin. I don't know what crack they put in San Antonio or them churros, but yeah, they were cooking all the way to the conference finals, because I don't know, that team doesn't seem that good. Oh, it's because Gallinari said, let me average 22 points per game. Okay. Vucevic also averaged 19 because, I mean, he's a good player, and Quentin Richardson's still doing good. Zach Randolph's averaging 50. They just had a lot. They had a lot of weapons and a lot of guys who said, hey, I'm going to score. And that works in the NBA, basketball. Put the ball in the basket. All right, we got Kevin Love, Kawhi Leonard, and John Wall, and Giannis against Kevin Durant and Jamal Crawford, who is up there in Portland, which is pretty close to his hometown of Seattle, Anybody in the comments from Seattle? Out to all the Seattle people. I don't know if Seattle's real. I know, you guys, but Seattle just feels like an industry plant, like of cities. I don't know what I'm talking about, but somehow it makes sense in my mind. I feel like they could say anything happened in Seattle, I would believe it. Like they could say a UFO landed. I just always hear people say Seattle seems nice, and that I've never heard of anybody actually go to Seattle. 53 and 15 from Kevin Love to win the first game. My God, Wizards trying to go back to back here, but no, Kevin Durant takes the next game because he dropped 40 points. Honestly, I entirely forget what the series lead is right now. I've kind of zoned out, but it is game 4 and Portland is up by 3. I believe the Blazers are actually up in the series 2-1 right now. Passing to John Wall in his Wizards jerseys, his humble abode. I don't know if it's humble abode or humble abode. Oh my God, Kevin Love. I'll do it to him. Why don't you? Portland is up 2-1. Kevin Durant in his lonesome is doing it to him. And KD to the left. KD back out to Gibson. Taj is, I mean, you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to get it over with eventually, buddy. Just give it to Kevin again. Kevin Durant trying to ISO Roy Hibbert, and Kevin Durant all the way back out to a wide open. Who is that? I don't know, but he missed. Who was that? I didn't see the name. It looked like Wesley Matthews, but I'm not sure. Or it might just be a default. Kawhi Leonard makes it all the way out back to Rubio. Rubio to Wall. I feel like Rubio and Wall would be kind of a funny backcourt. They'd just be the greatest passing backcourt, or one of them at least. Kevin Love, and he, oh my, Kevin Love, the finish to cut it to 1. All right, KD goes to the line because they got to send him there down by 1. So you know how it goes. They didn't have to, but there's only a 1 second, changing the shot clock to the game clock differential. All right, the pass into Rubio. Who are they gonna give this shot? Oh, corner open, Kawhi, and he misses. Kawhi Leonard with the biggest shot of his career thus far. The Wizards did win the ring last season, but that might have cooked them for this year. KD is about to go up 3-1, and it is tough to imagine he doesn't win one more game with this much effort, this much momentum on his side. Jamal Crawford hits 2 free throws. That should be it. That is it. Wow, Kawhi Leonard absolutely folds on that attempt, and that's because he was 4 for 17 on the game, 1 for 8 from 3. That was his 7th miss. Yo, it never gets old seeing like players, just very odd performances from players. Just, the changes in 2K. I'm not even saying that it's not possible in real life. I was actually giving props. I just worded it weird. The Wizards are going to win the next game. I had a feeling they might even force a game 7. Honestly, I just have a feeling that KD's going to get one. There's no way, right? Even with his minimal help, he's got to get one, right? Okay, Kev, this is a bad look now. Hold on. Wizards force a game 7. Kawhi Leonard, wait, the narrative is switching. Kawhi had 45 to KD's 44 though, and Kevin Love had 44. So that's where their just team is too good. They might got it. Kevin Durant is about to blow a 3-1 lead. You see so many of these. Screw it. Oh my God, they are cooking. Wait, come on. Nope. Yeah, no, it's over. They hit 1-3. Nope, they needed it. They needed to stop. They needed to stop. It is over. Kevin Love finals MVP. The Wizards are back-to-back champions. John Wall, Kevin Love, Kawhi Leonard. I've been forgetting Giannis is just off the bench. Ricky Rubio dropped 29. He's in his bag like the fries at the bottom. Shout out to Chance the Rapper. Oh my God. Keon Dooling retired. I remember this dude. He was on the Celtics. Think. Deshaun Stevenson's out of here. Didn't even glance over the Dirk, Tim Duncan, and Tracy McGrady. These guys were all far past their prime, to be fair. I mean, not far past it, not even close. I mean, Tim Duncan's still in 95, but they're old. They're just old, and they're not winning, so screw it. T-Mac hasn't won since 08, and he's still in 87, so he's been pretty good for a while now, and he was fantastic back in the day, back in the olden days. Sean Marion also makes the Hall of Fame. Did he retire? Or I didn't see him. Oh, there he is. A fantastic 2K player, and in real life, he's all right. The draft lottery for Donovan Mitchell, shoot, Lonzo Ball, Jason Tatum, pick your poison. Some MVP candidates this season on this draft. Suns, Kings, Knicks, Celtics, and Rockets are the top of the top, and the Warriors, Celtics, Knicks, Suns, and Kings. Wait, where were the Warriors at? Wait, am I tweaking? The Warriors were 6. They jumped up and kicked the Rockets out of the top 5, I'm pretty sure. The NBA draft of 2017. One of these players definitely still has an opportunity to have an impact within the simulation. Let's see. The first overall pick, the Warriors select Jason Tatum. The second overall pick, the Celtics get Kyle Kuzma. They saved the Knicks from making that. Oh my God. Hey, I like Markelle Fultz a lot, but oh my God, Jared Allen, where is Donovan? De'Aaron, okay, well, he went back to the Kings. So the same pick too, number 5, but where are the players? John Collins, what crack is this draft? Josh Jackson? I don't know if I've ever seen anything this bad. This might be the worst display of draft. Laurie, okay, it's the Jazz. They had to pick him. They're like the top 3 seed still. Lonzo, oh my, where is Donovan? Did I delete him from the draft? Dennis Smith? Of course. Of course he did. Donovan Mitchell, the Cleveland Cavaliers, pick number 11. I was so confused, bro. That man is, and Bam too. Bam. I mean, they drafted John Collins and Josh Jackson over Bam. The 12th pick for Trevor Ariza. Why not at this point? Take OG. He only averages 7 steals a game. Jonathan Isaac, defensive and book writing legend. Shoot, I don't know. Dylan Brooks. Holy hell. I mean, at that point, oh my God. The Markelle pick don't even look bad after all of those. Bro, that man, Donovan felt it. I mean, I get it. He's a 76, but there's no way. Was he actually ranked that low on the draft board? Maybe he was. He was 6th, and he has all NBA. Actually, a lot of these guys have all NBA potential, so maybe it won't be that bad. Kuzma was ranked number 2, yet his thing says all-star, so that you already know he's only gonna be like an 83, like how he is in real life. That's fair play. Yeah, but oh man, the craziest one was Josh Jackson for sure. Josh Jackson that high up was insane. Why does his say all NBA too? All right, now they're tweaking. I just smacked my microphone with a control. Oh my God, I simulated through the whole free agency. Did anything crazy happen? Screw it, just scroll to the bottom. Let's see. Oh my God, this is too many players. Okay, I just saw DeAndre Jordan signed a 4-year deal. Dwight Howard signs a 5-year re-signing with the Magic. Blake Griffin goes to the Cavaliers. He was not on the Cavaliers. He was in the West. They were just the #1 overall seed. Raptors signed LeBron. I don't care about no Rudy Gobert. Re-sign. Raptors signed LeBron James. Timberwolves signed Gilbert Arenas, so they didn't team up. Cavs signed Blake Griffin. Spurs signed Tyson Chandler. He was a 90 the last time I checked. Bucks get the 6th man of the year, times 7. Michael Beasley still around, signing minimums. Why not? Steph Curry. Whoa. Steph Curry left the Wolves for the Lakers. I don't care about no Luke Cornett. Timberwolves. What? The Wizards let Giannis go? Oh my God. Dog, the Wizards let Giannis go. They renounced his rights, and they have Gilbert, who's old, but still. So they just let a 23-year-old Giannis go after winning the ring. Oh my God. I'm letting you, bro, they could have re-signed him, bro. They could have re-signed him. I'm telling you right now. I know this game, and I know how I set it up. And here we go. LeBron joins Ricky Rubio, another Wizards player that they let go. What the hell? They just want to tank now for no reason. You guys just won 2 rings. That is a big 2 losses for that Wizards team. And Boogie, yeah, this Denver team's been the same for a while now. I was trying to see if any other teams like struck my eye or something. So Curry is gonna, Melo keeps on getting random players joining him every other year. Maybe Curry and Melo finally do some. Wiggins and Ben Simmons. Oh man, with Miles Turner, this very easily could have been Jokic and held Towns. I don't care. You would have figured it out somehow. Awful defense, but screw it. And we could have had Donovan down here or any, but Markelle is probably all right. And there goes Jokic, matter of fact, 87 overall with Jimmy. Kyrie's also, we haven't seen him around doing much. AD, haven't seen him do much with Gobert as well and Beal. Kevin Durant is the most valuable player. Jason Tatum, rookie of the year. Nikola Vucevic, 6th man of the year. LeBron James, DPOY. Giannis, most improved. Look at that. Look at that. Went from 11 points per game. It's crazy. He took a leap like how he did in real life because he's actually starting and the best player on a team now, whereas he was on the bench on his old team. And they let him go. I don't know who the hell Jermaine Rivers is, but his team is good. What's crazy is Giannis went to the Wolves, which is a team I believe that Curry was just on. So he didn't even go to one of like the teams that have notoriously been poverty. Like I guess the Wolves haven't been great, but they've had their chances. First team, Rose, Lowry, Durant, James, and Cousins. And here's the second team. Here's the third team. How you doing, Melo? How you doing, Westbrook? Curry, I don't see he made any team. I just saw Melo and I thought about Curry and I don't see him nowhere. First seed in the league is the 76ers. Thunder are second. A lot of very good teams right now, but it looks like the Sixers led, oh my God. They have a 69 overall starting point guard playing a lot of minutes, I would assume. 20 minutes a game. Maybe he's been benched at certain points, but as of right now, they could be playing Austin Rivers at point guard. They could be playing Paul George at 2. Well, I don't know. Just start Tony Allen at the 2 and then play Austin Rivers at the point. I don't know what's going on right now. Over there in Philadelphia. Hey, look, it's PJ Tucker, just like real life. But Pacers, they're the 2nd seed. Hawks are the 3rd seed. There they go. Anthony Davis, his team. Wizards are the 4th seed. They have 54 wins again, the reigning champions. This team was struggling for a very long time with a young DeJounte Murray, Joel Embiid, Serge Ibaka, and Iguodala, and Marcin Gortat, Pat Bev off the bench. You know, they got Pat Bev when they traded up for DeJounte, and it's working out very well. They are the best seed in the West. The Trailblazers are 2nd with KD. The 3rd seed is the Mavs with Devin Booker. We are truly engulfed. Devin Booker and Drummond. Who is it that they traded down for? Because they have Sean Livingston. Who was it? Or did Sean Livingston get traded again? Oh, I think he did. Yeah, he got traded again. Okay. Lakers won 49 games with Curry and Melo. Lowry and the Grizzlies won 48 games. All right, this should be one of the more interesting playoff runs. And the worst team in the league, the Magic, led by literally Charlie Villanueva, Dwight Howard, and Dennis Schroeder. That's actually not that bad. But the Warriors, the Spurs, the Grizzlies, the Raptors, the Nuggets, the Hawks, the Bulls, and the Sixers, the 1st seeded Sixers lose. I told you this team was weird. They lose to the Pistons led by Levine, Bargnani, and whoever the hell else. Another upset, the Hawks lost to the The Hawks led by AD, lost to the Hornets led by Jabari Parker, Dion Waiters, McCollum, and Town. And those were the only upsets. Also, I don't think I've checked. I genuinely don't think I've checked in a couple years now. Points per game leaders, #1 LeBron in points, rebounds AD, assists Mike Conley, steals it is Chris Paul, and blocks LeBron. Those two lead in far and away in their statistics. You got Steven Adams in field goal percentage and Trevor Ariza in three-point percentage. I wanted to look at the points as well. So Paul George is third in scoring, 33 a game. That's why they were that good, because he was carrying, but they still lost in round 1. He couldn't hold it down. And yeah, that's really it. Giannis already up here 13th above Melo. Second round, here we go. Obviously, we had a couple key upsets, but Hornets, Thunder, and Mavericks and Pistons. The Thunder lose to the Lakers, which Melo and Curry are going to advance past this young Thunder team that kind of overachieved. And in the conference finals, we will have Pacers against Wizards yet again for like many years straight. Portland versus LA, Kevin Durant versus Carmelo Anthony, and Steph Curry versus I don't know, Jamal Crawford. Is it finally time for them to win a ring, Curry and Melo? They're up 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. Is Kevin Durant about it? No, he did not come back. Melo and Curry are in the finals against the Pacers, a very good team. And by the way, yeah, the Wizards are now a casualty of war, considering that they let Ricky Rubio and Giannis go. For some reason, all their foreign players just said, screw it, get to step in. And we're playing 390 overalls now. And yes, I'm obviously rooting for the Lakers. Curry, Melo, you guys need a ring eventually, dog. It's 2018. And I don't think the Lakers have won since Shaq, Kobe, and I think Iverson won once. Oh my God, I didn't even realize it was that far into the game. Oh, well, they won pretty handedly. Yep. 14-point win by the Lakers in game 1. Game 2 will be oh man, said Conley fouls. I don't know what that means. Okay, he's going to the line. I am jumping into this game because I'm concerned. The Lakers are down by 1 with literally 15 seconds left, and they have the ball. Thompson into Melo. Melo far in the backcourt wearing number 16. Carmelo goes between the legs twice, between the legs again. Only 8 seconds left. He's going to get this screen here from Tristan Thompson. Melo fadeaway 3. It is good by Carmelo Anthony to take a 2-point lead, and they have no timeouts. Mike Conley chucks it full court. Oh my God, he almost made it. That was very close. I've seen a lot worse. And Melo hits the game winner to move on to the next round, or the next game. My God, my bad. I think they're up 2-0 right now. Lakers up 2-0. Let's see. Are they going to close it out? No, they lose the next game. They win another one. And that is it. Carmelo Anthony, finals MVP. He finally got a ring. Melo, Chris Bosh, and LeBron James all got championships. And by the way, is this has Harden? No, Harden won a ring. Harden won a ring. Yeah, okay. Harden won a ring early into his career. It's been another 5 years since then, actually. But yeah, they that's a good little ring there for Melo. And D-Wade. Kobe Bryant has retired at 39 years old after 22 years pro. Thankfully, we did see Kobe get himself a championship in 09, actually, so it aligns with real life. But it was with a Shaq and I believe Iverson. I can't remember if it was after or before Iverson or during or whatever. Pau Gasol retires after a long, luxurious, illustrious career with the Grizzlies. Nearly won a 5th ring, but won 4 with KD. One of the greatest duos ever. Amari Stoudemire, also a great, one-time champion, retires. Yao Ming, you were pretty garbage, but you might make the Hall of Fame. No, he didn't. Kobe Bryant, Elton Brand, Pau Gasol, and Amari Stoudemire, Hall of Fame. I didn't even peep that Elton retired, but good for you. You got a William Forbes jersey retirement as well. This man that was a 90 overall for like years. He wasn't that good, but he was good enough to get his jersey retired. If you stay with a team with that many, with 15 years, I mean, you're probably decent. And another Bucks jersey retirement as well was Elton Brand. It's funny is that, wait, who else made the Hall of Fame? Amari didn't get his jersey retired with the Pacers? Wow. All right, we are at the lottery of Luka. Luka is far and away the #1 ranked prospect. He should go #1 without any second thought. Trey probably should go #2, and after that, it might get kind of confusing. It's just based off how 2K is ranking them. But the Magic, Pelicans, Jazz, Cavs, and Celtics are the top 5, and the Jazz, Pelicans, Cavs, Magic, and Celtics go top 5. I don't know if it's in the same order as I just read it 2 seconds ago, but I think it was the same 5 teams. The first overall pick, the Utah Jazz select Luka Doncic from Slovenia. The second pick, Pelicans get DeAndre Ayton over Trae Young, and the Cavs are going to get Mo Bamba. The Magic are going to get Trae Young at pick #4. The team with LeBron for all them years. Trae will be their next leader. Probably be a rude awakening because he's not LeBron, but screw it, he's good. Michael Porter Jr. and Mikal Bridges to the Knicks. Wow, finally we made the right pick. Oh, Jaren Jackson went after us, but screw it, I'll take Mikal. Kevin Knox, hey, how you doing? Oh, there goes the Nets trade, and Jeff Teague for Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton back to the Cavs. Wait, they just drafted Mo Bamba, Colin Sexton, and last year they drafted Donovan. Very odd, but all right. Oh, and then oh man, Shea went 13th. Jalen Brunson goes 14th. Miles Bridges goes 15th. Harden, Cousins, Paul George, Bargnani, and Embiid. A lot of solid free agents. James Harden is gonna leave the Pacers after the Amari Stoudemire his retirement. He leaves the Pacers and joins the Trailblazers. Is that who I think? James Harden and Kevin Durant, teammates at last. Boogie Cousins is gonna go to actually Memphis after Pau Gasol retired. That's a good replacement for sure. And Paul George stays with the Sixers, even though they were struggling to have a point guard. Pistons keep Bargnani for another 4 years. Embiid is gonna stay with the Thunder because he was restricted. Jokic also stays with the Kings. Lance Stevenson, a Utah legend. Andrew Wiggins, a Knicks legend, and so on and so forth. Jabari Parker's actually an 86. Him and Wiggins are pretty solid. There was never an all-star game draft, so I never looked at it, but here's the all-stars now in case you're interested. I mean, I think we know who's good. LeBron James, Raptors guy. Trae Young, Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, 6th Man of the Year. LeBron James, DPOY. He's won like every one of these. I just want to acknowledge since he came to the league almost. They were like at least like 10 years. Nurkic, Most Improved. Doug Collins, they won 54 games of the league, getting more balanced. I don't know. Giannis is on the first seed team, whatever, and the Wizards just let him go. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. And this is the first team. This is the second team, and this is the third team. They all look pretty normal to me. Hello, DeJounte. You're pretty good too. Yeah, best team in the league was 54-win Memphis Grizzlies. They are back to GOAT status. Heat, Blazers, Hawks, Rockets, Bulls, Spurs, Sixers, and Mavericks are out of here. Only upset, the Pistons upset, the Bradley Beal upset, or wait, hold on. Let me compose my thoughts real quick. It's been a long, I've been recording for 8 hours and 30 minutes. Zach LaVine, Bargnani, Julian Wright beat the hell out of Bradley Beal and Anthony Davis and Rudy Gobert. Beat the hell out of sounds pretty vulgar, so I'll say in GTA. Charlotte, the Pistons, Suns, and Lakers all lost, so they will not be repeating Curry and Melo. They lose to Giannis and Corey Brewer. Back on the Wolves. Wasn't the Wolves the team he dropped 50 on when he was playing for them? I think he's back in his prime spot. They also have Shea and Gilbert Arenas still, so Giannis is already going to the conference finals. On top of that, the first seeded Hornets, Jabari Parker, Towns, and them lose to that Pacers team. And wait, the Pacers, James Harden left the Pacers. They both joined the Blazers, right? The Blazers were the 7th seed with KD. They didn't do much. All right, well, into the conference finals. I just told you every team basically. Here you go. The Wizards defending, or multi-time champions against the Pacers without James Harden. So Gordon Hayward and Mike Conley. And the Grizzlies, Boogie and Kyle Lowry. Post Pau Gasol era, Kyle Lowry still cooking team against Giannis. And the Pacers eliminated in a game 7. But Giannis, I believe, just won in game 7 by 20, just about 20 points. So we have Giannis against the Wizards, the team that let him go. Can he do it? I highly doubt it because they are very good still. There has been so many weird storylines and plot twists in this video. Wall dropped 43. I'm gonna be honest, dog. He is cooked. Wizards another win. Wizards another win. Because yeah, Giannis's team just, the West is weak as hell because Giannis's team is not that good and he made it this far. Corey Brewer is cooking though. 18 points per game in the playoffs. Arenas is very old, but he still averaged 22 points. Shea also averaged, his team's okay, but the Wizards are a little bit different. You're talking Kawhi, Kevin Love, and John Wall. Yeah, that's a big three that you're not just gonna beat with just an okay team, you know, and an old Gilbert Arenas. No Hall of Fame inductees, saw some randoms, retire, and we were in the lottery of Zion, but let's be honest, at this point, it doesn't really matter. We're nearing the end. Zion's gonna have to do something crazy within the next 3 years. Magic, Bucks, Cavs, Nuggets, and Nets at the top. Cavs, Magic, Nets, Nuggets, and Bucks win it. Whatever, in that order, you see it. Hopefully I didn't mess this up, put in the right class. I did. All right, with the first overall pick, we're gonna have, let's see, Darius Garland to the Cavs. The Cavs now have Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, and Donovan Mitchell. They picked him over Zion, who goes to the Magic. Now that's a player. He joins Trae Young, and he could be the next LeBron in this universe, following his footsteps over there. Ja Morant is gonna go to the Nets. His hair looks entirely different than what it does right now in real life. It's just like, it looks like, I don't even remember him having that cut, but I do at the same time. RJ falls to the Raptors. He's gonna stay in Canada. And yeah, Ja Morant can follow in the footsteps of Tim Duncan because they have exactly the same play style. The Jazz get Jordan Poole, and the Knicks get Tyler Hero. Free agency, let's see. Any big time signings so far? Oh my God, John Wall still doesn't have a contract. Hold on, let's see if he has one now. No, he's still, I think the league is getting too crowded. We've been here for so long. The league is getting too crowded. What's crazy is I'll be completely honest right now. I turned salary, because I knew this was gonna happen. I turned salary up to 100 and I turned the progression of salary up to 100. And this is still what happens after 20 years of simulating this. The salary cap cannot reach the talent of this league. Let's see though. Westbrook stays with the Celtics. KD leaves Harden after 1 year of no success and goes to the Spurs. Rose to the Clippers. Paul to the Grizzlies. Wow. Wait, where's Lowry? Is Lowry still there and Chris Paul just joined Lowry in the backcourt? That's very weird. Chris Paul has been fiending for any type of success. Literally no conference finals appearances. Yeah, Rose has been on the Clippers forever. Kawhi Leonard leaves the Pacers or the Wizards after winning the ring. The Cavaliers, I believe he has 2 or 3 rings. Him and John Wall have very quietly had a fantastic run, but like kind of quietly because I feel like they've always been semi-underdogs. Melo goes to the Wizards, so they have yet to sign back John Wall and lost Kawhi, but They signed 35-year-old Melo. Pacers keep Mike Conley. Kyrie stays with the Pelicans. Booker and Drummond going to team up on the Mavericks unless they're already there, and I forgot. Beal stays with the Hawks and Anthony Davis. And yeah, that's all I seem to care about right now. I'm still waiting for John Wall or Whiteside. Oh, Lowry's right here. And Hayward's right there. Hayward of the Pacers. All the very valued players that are like underrated because you don't expect them to be as good as they've been in the simulation. They all still have no contract. That is crazy. And does Hayward finally have an offer right now? Let me see. Is it trash? Oh no, he got a good offer from the Bulls. And Lowry got a good offer from the Grizzlies. Why wouldn't they have offered him this in the first place? I just don't get it. I don't know. So they'll have Chris Paul and Lowry. It looks like he's going to come back for a 1 year at 33. And Wall and Whiteside have yet to get contracts. So they're, yeah, as of right now, Wall and Whiteside are cooked. Honestly, I don't even see Lowry on here. He might have not accepted the deal. Lowry did not accept the deal. He is not on the Grizzlies. Chris Paul took his spot and he said, I bet I'm going to go to the G League. To be honest, I don't even know who Kevin Durant joined in San Antonio. It just surprised me by the playoffs that they're good. LeBron James, most valuable player. Zion Williamson, number 33 for the Magic, rookie of the year. DeJounte Murray, now 6th man of the year. I don't know who took his spot. I forget. Most improved, Dennis Smith Jr. and Lionel Lyles. Wow, what a name. Coach of the year. All-NBA first team. All-NBA. Okay, wait, hold on. Kemba Walker. And there goes Kyle Lowry on a minimum on the Thunder. That's who took DeJounte's spot. Second team and third team. Ben Simmons, hello. At this point, hey, look, the Knicks are the first seed. All right, just click the button. Warriors, Spurs, Magic, Hawks, Pacers, Pistons, Mavericks, and Lakers are eliminated. Lakers lost in 7 as the 8th seed. The Mavericks versus the Grizzlies upset the Mavericks. The Mavericks led by Devin Booker and Drummond. The Grizzlies got obviously, well, Chris Paul and Cousins. Pacers were the 2nd seed. They also lost to the 7th seed, which was the Raptors, LeBron James's team. LeBron and John Wall. Did they sign him late into the season? No, they had him since the beginning. So they were just bad the whole year, even with this team. They also got Ricky Rubio, who's an 88, and RJ Barrett's on their team. They beat Ennis Freedom, I guess. And Orlando Magic. Oh, wow. Trae Young, Zion already were... Wait, Trae Young, Zion, Dwight Howard, and I guess Gallinari. They were already this good to be the 3rd seed, but they lost at Philadelphia. I'm over here enamored by them being the 3rd seed. They lost to Michael Beasley. Oh no, it's Malik Beasley and Paul George. All right, 2nd round. Just keep it pushing. And the Knicks are about to lose. Nope. Raptors, Grizzlies, Suns, and there go the Knicks. They almost came back. Screw it. I don't see the Knicks lost. They're led by Ben Simmons and Wiggins and Mikal Bridges. Our conference finals, we got CJ McCollum, Jabari Parker, Karl Towns, Harrison Barnes. This might be the worst defensive team I've ever seen. Ever. I genuinely mean ever seen in a video. Brandon Jennings, CJ McCollum, Jabari Parker, Karl Towns. Dog. And they are in the conference finals against Paul George, who averages 30, and Draymond Green, who's just the polar opposite. They just got defense versus offense. Kyle Lowry, Joel Embiid, that man DeJounte's off the bench against Gordon Hayward, who's on the Rockets now. I think he signed there too. Just like on a minimum probably. And the Hornets 4-1 the Sixers. The Rockets lose to the OKC Thunder. And we have the worst defensive team ever against Kyle Lowry and Joel Embiid. I'll be honest. Let's see if this is a close series, because I can't say I'm really jumping for joy to see this series. Although Kyle Lowry is looking like he might go and win another ring on a minimum contract. Man, I'd be cool with a Jabari Parker ring as well. Wait, matter of fact. Oh no, yeah, no. I was about to say, was it Jabari Parker was the one that I mentioned in the video that I thought disappeared from 2K? But no, it's Jahlil Okafor. Jahlil Okafor is not in the game, and he still isn't. I haven't seen him in the simulation at all. Not like he's anything too crazy, anyways. And the Hornets win this game, so they force a game 7 in the very confusing series of 2020. Thunder are going to win the championship by 10 points. Kyle Lowry, DeJounte Murray, and Joel Embiid. Lowry signs on a minimum deal after literally winning a multitude of championships, finals MVPs, and this is going to be his 5th championship. One of the most successful players ever. That's all within a 9-year span, I believe. So he's only lost 4 of the years, and he almost had 6. Player retirement seed, Tyson Chandler. He actually might make the Hall of Fame, not gonna lie. Kendrick Perkins is out of here. Nope, no Hall of Famers. NBA draft lottery at this point. Shoot, it's 2020, LaMelo year, Anthony Edwards year, but it probably doesn't matter anymore. Timberwolves got the first pick though. Congrats. Who the hell is Mark Bryant? Screw it, dog. Spice up the league. I don't care. LaMelo Ball and Obi Toppin go first 2 picks. Anthony Edwards goes 7th. Not like Mark Bryant really shook things up anyways. Hell, Obi Toppin got drafted 3rd. This guy says, I'm sure he's a good player, but I wish the Timberwolves would have picked someone other than Mark Bryant Jr. with the first. I don't like anyone from Seton Hall. That's it. He just doesn't like anyone from Seton Hall. And this guy says, love the Timberwolves picked up that kid from Seton Hall. Oh yeah, his ceiling is Hakeem Olajuwon. He might be okay. 2K. Very confusing how he made his way into the league, but screw it. LeBron James is a free agent with a bunch of other people, but obviously he's always the top of the top. And LeBron James signs with the Timberwolves, leaving the Raptors. Is that not the team that had a lot of good players? Nobody. Well, they did just draft Mark Bryant. Oh, that was the team that had Giannis. He stole Giannis' spot. Giannis went to the Rockets. Ben Simmons stays with the Knicks. Anthony Davis stays with the Hawks. Blake Griffin to the Heat, unless he was already there. John Wall signs finally an actual contract with the Raptors. Kyle Lowry re-signs with the Thunder on an actual contract. Good for him. He had to somehow prove himself after 4 rings. And now DeJounte Murray is the one that's stuck in free agency. I swear to God, the salary cap is literally bumped up to the max. Look at this. The max. 45, 100% inflation. Hard cap off. You could re-sign players, bro. I just want them on teams, for the love of God. Kevin Durant, most valuable player on the Spurs. Still don't know who the hell he joined over there. I forget. Maybe I looked. I don't know. LaMelo Ball, rookie of the year. Ricky Rubio, 6 man. LeBron James, DPOY with no headband. RJ Barrett, most improved player. Kai Tucker, coach of the year. I don't know if this is the first woman's head coach, but she's the first coach of the year as a woman. So there you go. Kai Tucker. Hey, he did it. And oh my God, Lauren, hello. All NBA first team. Kyle Lowry. All NBA second team. Paul George. All NBA third team. Derrick Rose. The Lakers are, it's looking like the best team in the league. And there's a play-in game now. Oh my God, I hate that garbage. Just hate looking at it on 2K. All right, here we go. Oh my God, Frank Ntilikina is starting on the best team in the league. I've been trying to tell you for years. All right, simulate through. Come on. Pacers, Spurs, Magic, Thunder, Rockets, 76ers, Timberwolves, and Cavs are out of here. There was not one upset except for the Houston Rockets losing to Damian Lillard, Luka Doncic, Utah's Jazz. It was Giannis that lost to Luka. Second round. The Grizzlies, the Hawks, the Hornets, and the Lakers. I would love to be mad that Frank Ntilikina lost, as he was the leading scorer in Game 7. Oh my God, in a 3-point loss. But Luka and them won, which is kind of cool. And Curry already has a ring. Dang, Frank is actually cooking, and they cooked them. All right, conference finals. Was there any other miss or whatever the hell? Yeah, whatever. We'll be all right. Conference finals. 90 overall. Markelle Fultz, Mikal Bridges, Andrew Wiggins, Ben Simmons, and Miles Turner is also a 90. Wow, it's actually panned out beautifully. They had a better vision than I did. They are far and away better than the Pistons. What the hell? This Pistons team looks awful. I don't know how they made it this far. Let's see. The Knicks better win that first game. They did. Luka Doncic, Lillard, Lance Lowry, and Jonas Valanciunas against Lonzo, Devin Booker, and Andre Drummond, and Dalton Logan, some random 72 overall. The Knicks are in the finals against the Jazz, the 2021 finals. Luka versus Wiggins, Lillard versus Fultz, Lance versus Mikal, Lowry, Markkanen versus Ben Simmons, and Jonas Valanciunas against Miles Turner. It's a very even finals. The new era is already here with Luka in like his 3rd year, and the Knicks' weird draft picks actually panning out, crazily enough. And they're going to win the first game by 16 points. Mikal Bridges dropped 35. For a second, I thought that was Carmelo Anthony, not Cole Anthony. I was about to be terrified. I was like, no way in hell they just haven't seen him on the bench. Jazz beat the hell out the Knicks in game 2. Lauri Markkanen 25. Oh my God, this game, the Jazz are outscoring the Knicks by 20 in this 4th quarter. All right, might be in our last great finals. You never know. Next year might be an absolute stinker. It's 115, 145 left. That Cody Zeller guarding Maurice Bates. We are in the twilight zone. Valanciunas back out to Poole. Jordan Poole's here too. It's a pool party out here. And I forgot. I remember him getting drafted by Utah. Valanciunas down low, blocked away by Miles Turner. That's why you draft him over Towns. Up to Siakam. What the hell? Siakam's here? Why did he dribble out of bounds just now? I was more surprised that he was here and not that he dribbled out of bounds. Then he dribbled out of bounds, and now I'm mad that he's here. And he got benched immediately. Or wait, I don't know if he did actually. Why is Cody Zeller still in and Miles Turner just got subbed out? I have so many questions. Markelle versus Damian Lillard. Oh my God, he just made Markelle stumble, but he didn't want the shot yet. He didn't want to force it. And now he's going to maybe force a shot. Down to Valanciunas. Valanciunas in the post. Back out to Doncic. Luka over to Lance. Back out to Lillard with room from 3, and that is off. Rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons down the other way. He's going to throw a flashy pass away to Luka. Luka steals it, now guarded by Mikal. Over to Lance into the corner. Damian Lillard, you know, a lot of time under his belt right now. Lillard in like his 9th or 10th season or whatever. Lillard goes right. He pulls up a fading 3, and that is good by Dame. That's always a good shot for Dame. One of the greatest 3-point shooters of all time. I actually had no doubt that he was going to make that. Series tied 1-1. A team looking for a 2-1 lead. They're going to throw it down to Wiggins in the post, it's looking like. Or no, they're going to audible the play. Okay. Markelle running in isolation, and Markelle's going to pull up a close shot is green. 35 seconds left. They're going to end up inevitably fouling because this game sucks. So let's see how that goes. Unless they get him to force a shot. Lance is out on the break, and Lance forces a three. He did it. Lance Stevenson misses. Of course, it's Lance Stevenson to break the code of the stupid fouls. And what a pass to Andrew Wiggins for the dunk, and the Knicks take the lead. These are actually two of the most fun teams yet. These are like pinnacle current day teams. We got a actual prime Markelle Fultz. Tyler Hero sitting here on the bench with Pascal. Miles Turner's not even playing. Luka's already here. Who is that they're about to give the ball to? Maurice Spates. Oh, the pass. I thought he was about to get stolen from. Okay, Lillard goes right, and that's beautiful. Simmons switches onto him. But wait, no, now they're posting up Maurice Spates, and they're not double teaming, and Maurice Spates with the dunk. It should have been beautiful if they double teamed. I don't even know what overall Maurice Spates was. I thought he was going to be trash. I mean, it's literally 2021. I mean, come on now, have some shame. Here we go. Cody Zeller into Wiggins. Who takes this shot? I don't know who they're going to prioritize. It might be Wiggins. Wiggins getting the screen from Cody Zeller. Andrew Wiggins pump fakes it. He throws it down to Cody Zeller for the layup, and that is game from full court. Can Dame hit this? I doubt it. It is off. Cody Zeller, the game winner, and it is a 121-120 win. Cody Zeller's not even supposed to be in the game. Miles Turner didn't even foul out. He just was playing the clutch minutes, and he hits it. 3 turnovers, 2 for 7 shooting, but he hit the most clutch shot of the game. Beautiful setup by Wiggins. Man, I want to watch all these games now. 2-1 lead by the Knicks, and the Jazz are going to tie it up 2-2. Wait, the Knicks storm all the way back. Who has the ball right now? Fultz, medium jump. The Wiggins rebound? So they have the ball right now? Yes, the Knicks have the basketball. Down by 3 with 28 seconds left. They have stormed all the way back from down by like 15 in the past 2 minutes. Fultz now, do they have any more momentum left? They still have Cody Zeller in the game because they've learned from last game to keep him in. And Fultz now trying to shoot somewhere. Hello. You only have so much time left. Markelle passes over to McHale for 3. Mikal Bridges, it was off. It wasn't the worst look, but he didn't make it. He probably has like a 93 knowing 2K progression, and Larry Markkanen's going to end the game. That is tough. That is very, very tough. Mikal Bridges, what is your 3-point shot? Dang, you didn't. Jesus Christ, 1 for 9. He does have a 92-3, but man, that's tough. It is a 2-2 series, and the Knicks are going to lose another game to Luka. Luka drops 33, 8 and 8. Wiggins had 36. Fundamentally speaking, aside from a little bit of a lack of shooting, the Knicks team is actually pretty well built. The Jazz, obviously, I mean, if you have Luka Doncic and Damian Lillard, your team's going to be well built, minus the defense. Okay, come on, just hold on. There you go. And we are going to game 7. Shout out to Zaza Pachulia. And the Knicks looking like they're pulling away. New York. Hey, I've been sitting here simulating this for a long time. I've been confused at a lot of Knicks draft picks. The only one I was actually happy with was Ben Simmons. And they kept literally every single draft pick. Oh, McHale was a good pick too. They kept every single draft pick. Also signed Pascal Siakam. I mean, they didn't keep Chris Paul. Chris Paul's gone. They could have kept him around. Shoot, maybe not, because Chris Paul cannot win anywhere. Andrew Wiggins is probably the lowest overall finals MVP we've had yet. An 89 overall finals MVP, Mr. Wiggins. I believe the other weird one I could think of is Lowry, and he's won like 5 of them. I don't even know where Chris Paul is anymore. Hell, he might retire this year. What a year. And we are going to the last year. Gilbert Arenas retired. Dwayne Wade retired. Tony Parker's out of here. Josh Smith is out of here. JJ Redick, Jeff Green, DJ Augustine, Wayne Ellington, Danny Green, Jared Dudley gonna go be a coach. I just saw Johnny Flynn as well. Oh my God, he stuck around this long. Gilbert, Tony, and Dwayne Wade make the what's it called, the Hall of Fame. And Gilbert and Tony both won one ring. Tony won the first year of the simulation. Gilbert won one of the in 06, and Dwayne Wade got his 06 ring snatched. Never won. Well, made it to the finals twice though, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Draft lottery for the 2021 draft, or 2021, and here it is. Boom. Who's gonna get the first pick? The Cavaliers via Boston. Where the hell was that one at? Oh, they were the 7th ranked, and they moved all the way up to number 1 to select. Jesus Christ, what am I looking at? I loaded in the 2021 draft, and they just didn't load in anything. Wait. Can I see this? Historic 2021 draft class. Click this. Yeah. How the hell do they mess that up? I am so baffled, bro. What is wrong with them? Carlos Boozer Jr., his son is already in the draft class in like 2026. Oh my God, the 2K, that is atrocious. Insane. Imagine just simulating, don't look at the prospect scouting, you load in the 2021 draft and there's no players. So now I gotta go look up, watch, it's gonna be like 2021 fixed, yep. And there it is, everything correct. Holy hell, that is just fantastic if I've ever seen anything. Cavaliers are about to pick a poverty pick, but instead they get Evan Mobley, like real life. Cade Cunningham to the Clippers, Scotty Barnes back to the Raptors again, and Jalen Green goes to Denver. Josh Giddey to the Bucks, and so on and so forth. They might have a little bit, some of the top picks might have an impact first year, but not gonna have much time to show their skills. Chris Paul back in free agency yet again. Will he even get a contract? Yes, he did. Jamal Murray isn't though. And Chris Paul to the Grizzlies he's back, or he was already on the Grizzlies. Okay. Steph Curry gonna stay with the Lakers for a little bit longer. Joel Embiid retains his time with the Thunder. Hassan Whiteside, Sixers. DeMarcus Cousins stays with the Grizzlies, and Gordon Hayward, Bulls. Markelle Fultz re-signs with the Knicks for 5 years. Lonzo Ball, Mavericks legend, and so on and so forth. What's crazy is I was mad that the Knicks didn't draft Donovan. I just saw Donovan's an 87 and Markel's a 90. Honestly, hey, they smarter than I am. Hey, they got it. And speaking of the Knicks, I think they lost. I feel like they lost one person, or maybe not. No, I don't think so actually. Oh yeah, no, Siakam's not here. Whatever, they'll be all right. Let's see if they got the 2022 one correct. I'm loading in 2022 just for the love of the game, because this is the last year of the simulation. This is it. It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. It is time to see the pinnacle of it all. I feel like last season was really the pinnacle of it all. This has been one of the most flawless, semi-realistic simulations we've had in a long time, despite the normal 2K weird glitches, having people's ages wrong, not being able to sign everybody to contracts because everybody wants too much money. I'll nerd out since we're in the last year. There is also one other thing that's wrong with 2K for like a couple years now, ever since they went to next gen actually, and it's that they made it harder to load in your sliders, like your contract sliders and all your My League sliders. Basically, you could save them easily. You just have to do a whole process to actually load them in. But the crazy thing is when you play the eras mode, you actually can't load them in at all. It's not even possible. So I don't have them made, but hey, even if I did, couldn't load in realistic era stuff for the era. And in the final year, poetically enough, he has not won a ring in, I don't think, the entire 2010s decade, which is actually pretty crazy. Oh no, he hasn't won since 2010. But LeBron James has won 12 MVPs, and this will be his final one. 28 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 54% from the field, 93 from the line, and 46 from 3. Josh Giddey wins Rookie of the Year. Wow. Jamal Murray, 6th Man of the Year. LeBron James, DPOY again, which also he has 15 of those, 15 straight. Shea, Most Improved. Aiden Anderson, 59 wins. Chris Paul, Steph, LeBron, KD, and Joel, first team. It's actually not that far off from what it could be in real life right now. Not like this season, but whatever. Just the culmination of like the past 3 years or so, minus Chris Paul, really. I'm just saying, everybody here has a debate. Obviously, Jokic has been better than Embiid. He's won more MVPs, whatever. And Giannis deserves to be here, but you're getting the gist of it. All right, cool. I'm sorry. I'm feeling like over-explaining to not get hated on in the 10th hour of this video. Mike Conley, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Zion Williamson, and DeAndre Ayton make the second team. Third team, Lowry, Harden, Giannis, Love, and Bargnani, the God, although he still has no rings. Defensive first team, defensive second team, rookie first team, rookie second team. Hello, Jalen Green. Simulate the play-in because we don't care about that garbage. And here we are, the final play-in run, playoff run. The Knicks are the best team in the league. The Jazz are still holding on at 46 wins. The Mavericks got 54. I think the Mavericks are led by, oh, actually, it says it right here. I can just look right here. Devin Booker, Lonzo Ball, Andre Drummond. Curry's Lakers are still good. They also have Brandon Ingram. Where the hell are the Pacers at? I was just trying to see the second best team in the East, that's all I'm trying to see. There they are. Mike Conley. Oh yeah, it's the default. The Pacers, of course. All right, first round. Cavaliers, 76ers, Nets, Thunder, Warriors, Mavericks, Clippers, Wizards all eliminated. The Kings upset the Mavericks. The Mavericks first round. This Lonzo Ball, Booker, and whatever the hell team. Yeah, they lost to De'Aaron Fox, Jokic, Isaac, Nurkic, Butler. This team, Jokic and them. Jokic, like I know, I'm saying multi-time MVP, Embiid, all that. Jokic has not done anything this whole time. He has just been around. I think though they capped him out at like an 87 to be fair. And also the Jazz kind of slightly upset the Clippers, although the Jazz were in the finals last year, so we're not that surprised. Maurice Spates is really a 79 overall, 2-time champion in 2011 and 12, and 34 years old, and is dropping 24 points in game 7s. Whereas, yeah, they beat Cade Cunningham, Jamal Murray. Dang, Cade, isn't that Cade's rookie year? Yeah, Cade's already cooking enough to go to a game 7 in the first round, be a 4th seed. And no upsets on the eastern side of things. The Magic lose, the Kings lose, the Lakers and the Pacers. So the Pacers lose to a 41-point Jabari Parker outing. They're not even that good anymore. It's just Mike Conley trying to hold on for dear life. The Jazz are going to move on to the conference finals yet again, and the Timberwolves, led by LeBron James, Mark Bryant Jr., Shea, have defeated Stephen Curry. So Steph Curry and LeBron did get a little matchup off. I feel like that's the first time they've ever played, unless it was in the first round. So we're now going to get the Knicks, which we know good and well from last year, same exact starting lineup, against that no defense team with, well, actually they have Chris Dunn now, who led the NBA in steals one year. So there you go. There's your defense. And Minnesota, LeBron, Shea, Tyreek, and Mark Bryant Jr. against Dame, Lance, Luka, Lauri Markkanen, Jonas Valanciunas. Is Luka good enough to beat the God LeBron, who hasn't won in a long time and is yearning, wishing for another ring? The Hornets get absolutely swept, and the Jazz have been swept. LeBron, I'm not gonna lie, okay, I know Ben Simmons, he's the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, whatever. It'd be pretty funny if he won, but I have a pretty good feeling that LeBron's gonna just smoke everybody in the last year ever over a decade since he's even been in the finals, I believe. Well, yeah, the last time he was in the finals, he blew a 3-1 to KD, and he's back here. He wins the first game. He might lose the second one. No, he lost the second one, 127-120, 92-122, a 30-point loss for the Knicks to LeBron. I think Shea led the Timberwolves in points. Another loss for the Knicks. The reigning champions get 46 dropped on them by LeBron. Ben Simmons cannot guard him, even with all the practice they do in the offseason together. Now, if LeBron blew a 3-1 lead in his final year, I would be disgusted. Let's see. They lose one. They're going to lose another game. We have a game 7 as the final ever game of this simulation. And what will happen? LeBron James has had a hex put on him, a curse put on him, something of that nature, because with 38 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 6 turnovers on still good shooting, good enough. Well, not good enough. They lose to the New York Knicks, 127-106. I'm trying to see who could even be a culprit here. They're all playing okay. But Markelle, 24 and 10. McHale, 24. Ben Simmons, 21, nearly triple-double. 20 from Hero, 16 from Wiggins. And that is it. The Knicks go back-to-back just to thank me for simulating all these years to finish off the video. 21, 9, and 9 from Ben Simmons. With that being said, here's the stats of the final year. Durant led in points. Rebounds was Aiden. Assists was Mike Conley. Steals was LeBron. Blocks was AD. Field goal percentage was obviously Zion. 3-point percentage was Kristaps, actually. Wow. And free throw, Matt Thomas. Over the course of this, everything has been made anew, probably. It's been 20 years of resimulation. Tracy McGrady now has the 3rd most points in an NBA game, and Kobe never dropped 81. Rodney Stuckey made 16 threes in a game. LeBron James had 12 steals in a game. Gilbert Arenas had 12 turnovers in a game. In a playoff game, the most ever scored is LeBron with 69 points in his 2010 finals run. Gilbert Arenas also dropped 65, and LeBron dropped 65, beating out Jordan 63. Gilbert made the most field goals in a playoff game. Kyle Lowry made the most threes in a playoff game, tied with Kevin Love and Steph Curry. Then you also have free throws made. Tracy McGrady second with 25. Assists, you got Jason Kidd tied with John Stockton for 24 and Magic Johnson. Blocks, not a soul here. Steals, Malik Monk had 8, tied for second. And turnovers, Jason Kidd had a bad little 12 turnover game, but you'll be all right. In a single season, Chris Paul dropped the 3rd most points. Kemba Walker made the most threes with 511. T-Mac made the most free throws. Ben Wallace nearly had the most rebounds, more rebounds than Wilt Chamberlain and Ben, and Bill Russell in their prime. That's insane. There's actually a lot of people out here. Ben Wallace, Tim Duncan, Anthony Davis, Kevin Love all breaking that record. Assists, Mike Conley had the most ever in a season. Ben Wallace had the 3rd most blocks. Chris Paul had the most steals in a season. Derrick Rose had the most minutes in a season 3 times. Does he not have a backup point guard? They said, yo, we know you can't get injured. I'm gonna just play you to compensate for the last career when you had to sit out for like 3 years at a time. Chris Paul had the most turnovers in a season, more than Kevin Porter. And Chris Paul averaged the most points per game in a season. For some reason, Wilt's just isn't here, but I'll take it. And funnily enough, Kevin Garnett shot the highest 3-point percentage in a season, but the more impressive one is Kobe shooting 55% from 3, because he probably shot a lot more. KG maybe shot, I mean, he still had to qualify though, so that's pretty impressive. And Kirk Heinrich once upon a time shot 100% from the free throw line with those goggles. They just give you x-ray vision to the basket and how to shoot. Whatever, rebounds per game, screw all this stuff, we don't care. All right, total points all time, LeBron has the most ever by over 4,000. If you want to see anybody else, they're on the screen. Field goals made, LeBron has the most. 3-pointers made, Steph Curry has the most. Free throws made, LeBron. Rebounds, Tim Duncan's 3rd. Assists, Jason Kidd 2nd after John. Blocks, Tim Duncan 2nd after Hakeem. Steals, LeBron is number 1. Minutes, Vin Baker is number 1 with 61,000. Jesus Christ, is he still playing? Kobe Bryant had the most turnovers ever. LeBron's number 2. Chris Paul's up there. Tracy McGrady had the 3rd highest points per game average with 28 per game, more than Elgin Baylor. And a lot of these old school guys. The next one up is Vince Carter with 26 points per game. Steve Kerr still the highest 3-point percentage. Free throw, Mo Williams, hello. Assists per game, Jason Kidd almost beat out Magic Johnson's very impressive 11.2 a game, which is like nearly unbeatable. So Jason Kidd having that much is crazy. I guess it was unbeatable still. And that's looking like Vin Baker, most games played. I think it cuts you off once you get a certain level. He might have played even more than this. Vin Baker, the most fouls. LeBron James has the most 40-point games, more than Wilt Chamberlain. Jesus Christ, that's actually crazy. T-Mac is also up here. Today, Chris Paul also had 200 plus 40-point games. All of them more than Michael Jordan, but none of them beat out Wilt with 118 50-point games. T-Mac had 40 nearly. Chris Paul nearly had 40. LeBron had 35. KD also has 23. Triple doubles. LeBron has 226, beating out Oscar Robertson. Westbrook is nowhere to be found on here at all. Oh, there he is. He's right there. There you go. 34 of them. Not bad. They just don't be making him grab rebounds like how he does in real life. And that's it. Well, kinda. NBA history, we all know LeBron James won the majority of MVPs. You had some other people sprinkled in there. We don't really need to go over all these. You had a KG, a Jason Kidd, a Tim Duncan, and boom, LeBron, Chris Paul, Kevin Durant, LeBron, Kevin Durant, LeBron, Kevin Durant, LeBron. Done. It was just LeBron, Chris Paul, and Kevin Durant for the last 15 years, if not longer, actually. Rookie of the year, screw it. You can look over these. It's the obvious candidates, dog, except for Mike Carter. I mean, he won in real life, so there you go. Sixth man of the year, yeah, Lou Will got a lot of them. Carlos Boozer got a lot of them, and DeJounte Murray, screw it, throwing a couple for him. DPOIs, Ben Wallace was cooking early on until Tim Duncan won one, and then LeBron won every other one ever. Most improved player, just, you know, some cool guys out here. Steph Curry got it once. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, third team, yada, yada, bada bing. Coach of the year. Hey, this is actually crazy to look at. So yeah, the Magic obviously drafted LeBron alongside T-Mac, so they got Coach of the Year with Doc Rivers very often. Then Doug Collins and the Grizzlies with KD and Kyle Lowry and Pau Gasol and Tyson Chandler won all those. Then the Pacers, that little Mike Conley squad and Amari Stoudemire. The Sixers with Paul George, I believe, that one year. Then it went back to Doug Collins, who I think at that point had either Chris Paul or maybe Kyle Lowry still. The Mavericks, I forget. I think that was the Devin Booker team. Yeah. Lakers was a team with Steph Curry and Frank Ntilikina, and then obviously the Knicks this year. The Knicks, we know the team. We just saw them win. MVP. We're right back to MVP, and now we could just look at well, if you wanted to, we could look at Hall of Famers, but screw the Hall of Famers. Oh well, league leaders in points. Here you go. You got a lot of KDs and points. Kemba Walker, LeBron, Curry, Chris Paul, T-Mac, LeBron, T-Mac, LeBron, and Kobe. Rebounds, Aiden, AD, Love, KG, Amari, and Ben Wallace, Tim Duncan. You know, the normal candidates, Joakim Noah. Assist, a hell of a lot of Jason Kidd. Then a couple Kyle Lowry efforts, Mike Conley for a while, Steph Curry, Derrick Rose, Lonzo Ball. Steals, literally just LeBron and Chris Paul with one Jason Kidd or two Jason Kidd sprinkles in there. A lot of LeBron, Yao Ming, and Anthony Davis on this blocks per game. Also some Roy Hibbert, Stromo Swift, Tim Duncan, Shaq. Minutes per game, a hell of a lot of Derrick Rose. That man averaged 42 minutes per game. I would love to see what his roster looked like in those years. And Ja Morant in one of his early seasons already had 40 minutes in a game. Kyle Lowry also played 40 minutes per game. And Iverson. I think I watched something recently about how Iverson played 40 minutes per game, and then 2 years later he was out of the league, which is just wild. And that's it for all those stats. So we're right back to the last and most important, past champions. Yes, we can relive everything. Tim Duncan and the Spurs got it pretty easily first year. Then it went obviously to T-Mac and LeBron. Then T-Mac and LeBron didn't make it back the next year, so Ray Allen said, screw it, give me one. Then Gilbert Arenas got his little Dwayne Wade run. Then LeBron and T-Mac went ahead and won the next two. I can't remember if T-Mac had left by this point. I believe he did right here, and then LeBron went and lost to Shaq and Kobe. Unless Shaq and Kobe beat LeBron and T-Mac, I don't know. And then LeBron came back and beat the Blazers. Then KD made LeBron blow a 3-1 lead. Then KD and Kyle Lowry made, you know, the Raptors blow a 3-1 lead. Then James Harden, the Pacers, already won in 2013 early into his career. KD came back to win another 2 rings alongside Kyle Lowry, Pau Gasol, and Tyson Chandler. John Wall won back-to-back with Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, and Kevin Love, and Ricky Rubio. And then, you know, Melo decided to defeat the Pacers, you know, that James Harden-led Pacers team, Mike Conley, all that. Melo and this was Melo and Steph Curry. John Wall comes back to win again. Is this the only finals? This is one of the only finals where the other team did not win a game. Look at this. A sweep right here of the Magic over the Lakers with T-Mac and LeBron, but this was only the second sweep of the whole video. So John Wall was able to sweep the Timberwolves, who I can't remember who they had at that time. The Thunder defeat the Hornets. Kyle Lowry on a little 1-year minimum deal earned himself a longer term deal, which was crazy. And then the Knicks back to back. We just saw it. We witnessed it. And that's it. That is the history of basically the whole 21st century of the NBA. If I was to re-simulate it in a 10-hour long OBS recording and upload it to YouTube, and now you're watching it, and now it's kind of like trippy and third person-y because I'm breaking the third wall. That is it. Thank you for watching. You can like, subscribe to the channel if you keep my channel at all. I really appreciate it. To all the people that always come around for years and watch these very long simulations because they like them, I guess. That's it. I don't know. It's not really that complicated. Even with all the MVPs, let me know if you think LeBron or KD was a better player in this simulation. I think it's pretty clear those were the 2 best players, and it's poetic because obviously they've been the 2 best players of like the past 10 years, them 2 and Curry or whatever. So yeah, you can like, subscribe to the channel if you care about my channel at all. Let me know what the hell you want to see next. It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Shout out to Vin Baker, and I'm gonna get the hell up and out of here. Cut.